If you're looking to boost your kids' immune system and soothe their throats, which one would you pick? Let's start with what not to get. These look like appealing throat-soothing pops. They actually don't tell you how much sugar's in here, but after researching online, it's about 4 grams of added sugar. They have a drug facts label. Why is that a red flag? Because they don't need to disclose all the ingredients. Not very trustworthy. So here's the swap. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Kids Propolis Throat Soothing Pops by Beekeepers Naturals. 50% less sugar than the leading pop lozenges with only 2 grams of sugar per lollipop. We're off to a great start. Let's keep going. Each pop contains propolis extract, vitamin D, zinc, and wildflower honey. These ingredients work synergistically to boost your kid's immune system. The propolis and honey specifically soothe the irritation in the throat. Third-party pesticide tested, no synthetic chemicals are being sprayed. And did you know that propolis is the defender of the beehive? It fights germs, protects against pathogens, and they come from nature's finest creature, the bee. These are clearly the winner. Be sure to check them out at Target. If you're looking to boost your kids' immune system and soothe their throats, which one would you pick? Let's start with what not to get. These look like appealing throat-soothing pops. They actually don't tell you how much sugar's in here, but after researching online, it's about 4 grams of added sugar. They have a drug facts label. Why is that a red flag? Because they don't need to disclose all the ingredients. Not very trustworthy. So here's the swap. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Kids Propolis Throat Soothing Pops by Beekeepers Naturals. 50% less sugar than the leading pop lozenges with only 2 grams of sugar per lollipop. We're off to a great start. Let's keep going. Each pop contains propolis extract, vitamin D, zinc, and wildflower honey. These ingredients work synergistically to boost your kid's immune system. The propolis and honey specifically soothe the irritation in the throat. Third-party pesticide tested, no synthetic chemicals are being sprayed. And did you know that propolis is the defender of the beehive? It fights germs, protects against pathogens, and they come from nature's finest creature, the bee. These are clearly the winner. Be sure to check them out at Target. When you see 0 sugar or sugar-free, what does it really mean? You're about to find out. It's a common misconception that if something doesn't have sugar in it, that it's automatically healthy. But the products are still sweet. Raises concerns. Take Reese's miniature cups, for example. 0 grams of sugar. However, it's sweetened with maltitol and polydextrose. These are artificial synthetic sweeteners. These are not natural sweeteners that come from the earth. How about sugar-free pancake syrup? Sorbitol, acesulfame potassium, sucralose. 3 very common, cheap artificial sweeteners. How about one of the most popular drinks on the market, Gatorade Zero, sweetened with sucralose and acesulfame potassium. So when you see 0 sugar, make sure you read the ingredients to find out what they're sweetening it with. Do not be fooled by deceitful marketing, and follow the channel for way more content. Protein popcorn from a Kardashian. Are we really doing this right now? Yes, we are. First off, are you really gonna get your protein from popcorn? This protein trend needs to stop. Just because something has protein in it doesn't mean your body actually uses and absorbs it. Now that you know the 7 grams of protein are useless, let's read the ingredients. Let's start with the popcorn. Although it is non-GMO does not mean organic. They can still spray synthetic pesticides on the crops. You also have cane sugar, 5 grams per cup. It also says olive oil. People will automatically assume that's good, but mind you, it's not extra virgin olive oil and it's not organic. This could be an olive oil blended with preservatives. And Khloe apparently is the health-conscious Kardashian. Your product says otherwise. The best substitute is to look for organic popcorn, preferably from Lesser Evil or Ghilish. And if you want real bioavailable protein, eat eggs, eat meat, eat real foods, and follow the channel for way more content. Health influencer I Am Jasira says stay away from Vaseline. Roll the clip.
Never put Vaseline anywhere on your skin. It's called petroleum jelly because it's literally made from petroleum, the same stuff used to make gasoline and plastics. It may seem like a quick fix for dry skin. Your skin absorbs anything you put on it. So go with something non-toxic like Primary Pure Everything Balm.
Petroleum is known as crude oil. Crude oil is used to propel vehicles, heat buildings, and produce electricity. And you're putting that on your skin, your largest organ? Unacceptable. Jasira is 100% right here. She gave you the ingredients, broke it down, and even gave you a swap. Shout out to Primally Pure. Be sure to check out I Am Jasira. She is the health wizard. And be sure to follow this channel. More reactions coming. Now you might have seen your favorite influencers, KSI, Logan Paul, or Mr. Beast promoting this product. So let's read what's in this and you can be the judge. Cherry Freeze Prime. When you read the ingredients, there is no cherries in here, just natural flavors. So it's flavoring to mimic the scent of cherries. Sucralose and acesulfame potassium, those are artificial sweeteners. Gums, trash. Now the Lunchly Pizza. Interesterified soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, those are rancid seed oils. The pizza sauce has sugar, modified cornstarch, that's GMO, highly refined soybean oil, this is garbage too. Now the Feastables chocolate. Sugar, we don't know the quality of the milk, and the soy in here is not organic, so it's most likely GMO. And to finish it off with a banger, epic ingredients. However, hidden right here in small font contains bioengineered food ingredients, aka genetically modified. So I have a message for you influencers. Reconsider this. This is made with terrible ingredients. Let's actually help people. That's the purpose of what we do. So be sure to read the ingredients and follow the channel for way more content. Whether it's Bagel Bites or Totino's, you're getting the wrong pizza bites. Start with Bagel Bites. I grew up eating these. These are trash. The bagel halves are made with enriched wheat flour, and all this here, synthetic vitamins. Those vitamins are synthetic and usually derived from petroleum. GMO soybean oil, cane syrup, modified food garbage. Totino's is even worse. Enriched flour, look at this, imitation mozzarella cheese. It's in the wording. They're not even using real cheese. There's preservatives, there's gums, titanium dioxide, contains bioengineered food ingredients. This is genetically modified, this is useless. So give up those pizza bites. Psych. You can still enjoy your pizza bites. Check out the company's Snow Days. They have a variety of flavors, they use clean ingredients, there's no preservatives, no seed oils, no garbage. They're extremely delicious, they're an excellent late night snack, and it's always in my freezer. So enjoy your Snow Days, improve your ways, and follow the channel for way more content. Ultra-processed cereals have transitioned into ice cream. Do not be a fool and buy these. Check out the variety of garbage. Let's start with Frosted Flakes. Right on the front, naturally and artificially flavored. There's corn syrups, gums, artificial flavors, synthetic vitamins, garbage. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient, genetically modified frozen trash. How about the beloved Froot Loops? There's caramel color, natural and artificial flavors. There's vegetable oils, basically seed oils, soybean, cottonseed. Worst of all, artificial food colors. They are derived from petroleum. They make you super hyper, super stupid. You don't want this. It's also genetically modified. If you're looking for the best ice cream, check out Alex Ice Cream and Cosmic Bliss. They contain a variety of flavors. There's no seed oils, no garbage ingredients, and they taste delicious. Oh, and there's no bioengineered food ingredients. So choose the right ice cream for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. Krispy Kreme now available at McDonald's. These donuts are garbage. Now, before I show you the Frankenstein of donuts, right on the back contains bioengineered food ingredients. Translation, contains genetically modified food ingredients. I went to McDonald's and picked up all three. First up, we got the original glazed. The donut is enriched with synthetic vitamins. There's seed oils in here, sugar, phosphates, maltodextrin, gums, natural and artificial flavors, trash. Next, we got the chocolate iced donut with cream filling. Same garbage ingredients, but they've added way more. Corn syrup, solids, cornstarch, all from GMO corn, polysorbate 60, enzyme modified soy protein, hexametaphosphate, absolutely not. And finally, the worst one, the chocolate glazed donut with sprinkles. Similar ingredients to the previous one. You see these sprinkles over here? Look at the colors. Where's that coming from? Artificial food colors. These are colors that are derived from petroleum or crude oil, and they're about to be banned in America. We're on the right path. Do not consume these, especially for breakfast. These are fake foods. And follow the channel for way more content. You're wiping your butt with the wrong toilet paper. You've seen those commercials with the jingles, cha-cha-cha, Charmin. Don't fall for the marketing. Now, I know toilet paper seems harmless, but most conventional brands are loaded with hidden toxins and environmental problems. And most of these toilet papers that you see are bleached with chlorine dioxide. And those can be toxic and they can mess up your hormones. And sometimes to make the toilet paper stronger, they'll use formaldehyde. Yeah, it doesn't sound good. It is a known carcinogen. And what people love about toilet paper, it's so soft. Ooh, why is it so soft? Because they can contain lotion additives. That is not natural. And if they're scented, they're using fragrance. It's synthetic chemicals to create the scent. And they can even contain microplastics. That's all on your sensitive areas. That's unacceptable. The best substitute is real, sustainable bamboo toilet paper. No inks, no dyes, no BPAs. 100% bamboo toilet paper, good for people, good for the planet. I use these at home, they are excellent. So choose the right toilet paper for your butt and follow the channel for way more content. Crumble Cookie has teamed up with the Kardashians and the Jenners. This is a trash collab. We got the Kardashian-Jenner family flavors. Let's start with the mama. Chris, classic yellow layer cake. 98 grams of sugar. Look at this laundry list of ingredients. This is garbage. Courtney's flourless chocolate cake. 59 grams of sugar. None of the ingredients are organic, there's natural flavors, and it's still high in sugar. Chloe's cookies and cream skillet cookie. Laundry list of terrible ingredients. Kendall's cookie dough cupcake. 1,000 calories. 93 grams of sugar. Another list of garbage ingredients. Pink confetti sugar cookie from Kylie Jenner. 86 grams of sugar. Terrible ingredients, and they're getting the pink coloring from all these artificial food colors. That is derived from petroleum, which is crude oil. Finally, Kim Kardashian's Snickerdoodle crumb cake cookie. Bleached flour, sugar, canola oil. And these are the biggest influencers in the world, and look what they're promoting. You're inspirational to so many people, yet you are backing products that are detrimental to human health. And you have the opportunity to promote good health, so please use that wisely. And if you want clean cookies, check out Siete or Simple Mills. Avoid crumble and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the best and worst cooking sprays at Sam's Club. Starting with the worst, Pam. Made with canola oil blend. We're off to a bad start, that's a seed oil. There's also palm oil, soy, which is GMO, and dimethylsilicone, which is an anti-foaming agent. An anti-foaming agent going into your food, that's disgusting. Oh, and those seed oils are highly refined, processed, bleached, nasty. This one here is pure trickery. This is an olive oil cooking spray, but we have to read the ingredients. It's got the soy lecithin and the dimethylsilicone, as well as a bioengineered food ingredient. That's a fancy term for genetically modified. No good. So the one and only best option here is Chosen Foods 100% pure avocado oil spray. The only ingredient is avocado oil. No propellants, just air pressure. This is what you want to see in a spray. So bring the right cooking spray home from Sam's Club and follow the channel for way more content. Buying cooking oils at Sam's Club could be challenging. Let me show you what to get. Starting with the absolute worst, seed oils. For example, vegetable oil is actually soybean oil. They call it vegetable oil because it's more appealing. Canola oil is another garbage seed oil. Highly refined, ultra processed. Don't be fooled by 100% pure olive oil. Look at the color. Does this look like high quality green olives to you? An okay option here, which is not the best, organic extra virgin olive oil. It's organic, cold extracted. My issue is that it's coming from multiple countries. The traceability and purity is questionable. This is also in plastic. A better option is Olivari avocado oil. It's 100% pure cold pressed avocado oil. It's also in glass, which I like. Keep in mind that it's coming from 3 different countries, but it's the best avocado oil at Sam's Club. And you're getting 1 liter for $10.74. Good price. Personally, I would cook with Kerrygold butter. Milk from Irish grass-fed cows. This is the tastiest and the most stable for cooking. And you're getting 6 sticks for $10.88. So choose the right stuff to cook with at Sam's Club and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the best and worst meat sticks at Sam's Club. We don't waste time here. Slim Jim, garbage. Mechanically separated chicken, textured soy flour, GMO, corn syrup, GMO. Natural flavors, maltodextrin, it gets worse as you keep reading. While Jack Link's turkey mini sticks are a step up, it's not ideal. 100% all natural turkey. It doesn't say pastured turkey, it doesn't say anything about what they're eating. There's also flavors. They didn't disclose those flavors, I don't like that. A good option here is original beef sticks from Members Mark. It's made with grass-fed beef. Overall, made with clean ingredients. Now, it doesn't say anywhere that it's 100% grass-fed, but it's a decent option. And you're getting 12 sticks for $11.98. It's a good price. And the absolute best option is Country Archer Provisions grass-fed beef minis. Crafted with 100% grass-fed beef. The cows ate grass 100% of its life. I like that. It's made with very clean ingredients. And you're getting 24 mini sticks for $14.82. Very good price. So choose the right beef sticks and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the healthiest and tastiest plant-based milks at Sprouts. Starting with the absolute worst, Oatly, Planet Oat, Silk, Almond Breeze. These contain non-organic ingredients, gums, phosphates, you don't want that. And you have to be very careful when you're buying organic. Sugar, gums, natural flavors. Do you see the trickery? That's why we read the ingredients. 2 good options are Moala Organic and Mulk. They're made with clean, simple ingredients, but they're bland. And we go for flavor on this channel, so let me show you the best. Kiki Organic Plant-Based Milk. In 3 different flavors. The original, no seed oils, no gums, all organic, excellent ingredients. And if you like unsweetened, made with organic, clean ingredients. And finally, my personal favorite, the chocolate. It is very challenging to find a clean, plant-based chocolate milk, but Kiki has cracked the code. Made with all organic, clean ingredients, including organic cocoa powder. They're clean, organic, and they're brand new at Sprouts. So choose the right and delicious plant-based milks at Sprouts and follow the channel for way more content. Maple syrup at Sam's Club. Let's do this. Here are the best and worst ones. Let's start with the absolute worst, Mrs. Butterworth's original syrup. This is nasty when you read the ingredients. It's a chemical concoction disguised as food. It's sweetened with high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup, cane syrup, artificial caramel color. It just gets worse as you keep reading. Another popular option, Pearl Milling Company original syrup. This is garbage, made with the same garbage ingredients. What is this, sodium hexametaphosphate? Do you really want to eat that? So the one and only option I recommend is this one. 100% pure organic maple syrup. Would you like to know the one and only ingredient in this? Come closer. Organic maple syrup. A sweetener from Mother Earth that's organic? Thank you, Sam's Club. And you're getting 32 ounces, which is 2 pounds for $11.98. That's a great price. So choose the right syrups at Sam's Club and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the best and worst honeys at Sam's Club. There's only 2 options, and this makes it very simple. Let's start with the bad option, this one. This is a pure premium honey, but we have to read the label. Product of USA, Canada, and Argentina. This is coming from 3 different countries. You're getting a blend, so the quality goes down. It's also not organic, so there could be synthetic pesticides involved. So instead, we go for the good option. Nature Nate's Honey, 100% pure, organic, raw, and unfiltered honey. Why is this superior? These are the 3 keywords I look for: organic, raw, unfiltered. Organic means no synthetic pesticides, no GMOs. Raw means it hasn't been pasteurized or heated, which means you preserve more nutrients. And unfiltered, not tampered with. You're getting 2.5 pounds for $14.98. That's a great price. So enjoy your honey, live the sweet life, and follow the channel for way more content. We're at Sprouts. There's a lot of cereals. Let me show you the best and worst ones. Starting with one of the worst, Kashi. Even though it's organic, we have to read the ingredients. Canola oil, natural flavors, synthetic vitamins. Another example, Cascadian Farm Organic, cane sugar, sunflower oil, natural flavor. Catalina Crunch is very popular, especially in the keto community, but it's got high oleic sunflower oil and natural flavors. Magic Spoon seems clean. The milk protein blend, we don't know the quality of the milk. Nowhere does it say organic, grass-fed, so it's low quality milk. Natural flavor. Do not be fooled. I would not recommend 3 Wishes. It's crucial for chickpeas to be organic, not to mention the natural flavors. Do you see a trend? Companies use natural flavors because they're cheap. A great option is 7 Sunday cereal. They use real ingredients, no natural flavors. And the #1 best cereal, Lovebird. For example, my favorite flavor, the strawberry, made with excellent ingredients. They have strawberry, cocoa, honey, and cinnamon. So choose the right cereal at Sprouts and follow the channel for way more content. Granola is a breakfast favorite, so let me show you the worst and best ones at the grocery store. So granola is mostly made with oats and grains. It is very important for them to be organic, because if they're not, they're most likely sprayed with pesticides or they're coming from GMO crops. Let's start with the worst, which is the most popular, Kind. Non-organic oats, cane sugar. Canola oil is a seed oil. The problem with seed oils is that they're highly refined, they go through bleaching, deodorizing, that's disgusting. Another trash option, Nature Valley granola. Don't fall for this protein crap. Non-organic oats, soy protein, that's GMO soy by the way. Sunflower oil, which is a seed oil, contains bioengineered food ingredients. It's a fancy term for genetically modified. Also be cautious, even if it says organic, because the second ingredient is cane sugar and there is natural flavor, and we don't know what that natural flavor is. The best option is Purely Elizabeth. They use organic, certified gluten-free oats, no weird ingredients, no natural flavors, no seed oils, no junk. And another clean brand is Grandy's Organics. So enjoy your granola and follow the channel for way more content. People love bars, but there's so many to choose from. So let me help you find the best ones. Right off the bat, Kind and Cliff bars are trash. But you got some organic ingredients in here, but look, the soy is not organic. There's also sunflower, soybean oil, natural flavors. And the Kind bars no better. Non-organic ingredients, palm kernel oil, cane sugar, glucose syrup, yeah, it's trash. Bear Bells are really popular, but right on the front, you can see that it's trash. Naturally and artificially flavored. Z-Bar has the organic label, but you gotta be careful. There's sunflower and or soybean oil, and those oils are not made for human consumption. A decent option is Thunderbird bars. It's not organic, but they're using real ingredients. And the best option is Jones Bar. Organic coconut almond, organic perfect ingredients, organic peanut butter, made with organic ingredients including Himalayan pink salt, excellent. And the mango, which is my favorite. Do you think they use organic mangoes? There it is, you're a winner. So be a bar superstar and follow the channel for way more content. Valentine's Day sweethearts are some of the worst candies that you can get. I used to crush these as a kid. As a matter of fact, my crush didn't like me, so I stole hers. So let's break down why these are so trash. The original sweetheart candies. Not one clean ingredient. Sugar, corn syrup, cornstarch, dextrose, that's all from GMO corn. Natural and artificial flavors, artificial colors, bioengineered food ingredient, and sweet tarts, all terrible ingredients including artificial food colors and bioengineered food ingredients. And the worst part is that this is given to children. We have to save this next generation. I looked all over the world and I could not find a substitute for this. But I have a perfect replacement that I love. Solely Fruit. They are made with organic fruits. They have so many flavors, they come in bars and gummies, a delicious swap for your Valentine. So give your Valentine a sweet, non-toxic snack and follow the channel for way more content. It's Valentine's Day, and these chocolate hearts are trash. Health is the greatest gift of all, and quality matters. And these are the lowest of low. Starting with Ghirardelli. First ingredient is sugar, so it's mostly sugar. And as if that wasn't enough, they're sweetening it with corn syrup, which is from GMO corn. Palm oil, natural flavor, the soy is GMO, garbage. And the Russell Stover is even worse. Sugar, soy, corn syrup, vanillin, which is an artificial flavor, soybean oil, all these artificial colors. If you despise your partner, this is perfect. All jokes aside, let's avoid this. Real love is made with real ingredients, which is unreal. Dark chocolate peanut butter cups, very clean ingredients. How about their dark chocolate caramel peanut nougat bars? Very clean ingredients, including organic grass-fed whey protein. That's pretty impressive. And the OG, the dark chocolate coconut bars, clean and delicious. Your partner's gonna love you so much, it's unreal. So do Valentine's Day right and follow the channel for way more content. There is only one sparkling water at Costco you can get because the rest are trash. Starting with one of the worst, San Pellegrino. 29 grams of sugar per can. They have sugar and natural flavors, this is garbage. The lemon has 25 grams of added sugar and natural flavors. Another one to avoid is Kirkland sparkling water. Every single flavor contains natural flavors. Preservatives, artificial colors, natural flavors, garbage. Waterloo also has natural flavors, so avoid it. And the Polar Variety Pack, natural flavors, garbage. Natural flavors are essentially synthetic flavors. They use them to mimic fruit. So the absolute best one to get is Spindrift Sparkling Water, made with real fruit. This 30 pack is made with real squeezed fruit. And the best part, there's no natural flavors. And you're getting a 30 pack for $18.69. Very good price. So choose the right sparkling water at Costco and follow the channel for way more content. You better be careful when you're at Costco. Here's what to buy and what to avoid. Starting with the absolute worst, I can't believe it's not butter. This stuff is complete garbage. Soybean oil, palm oil, soy lecithin, natural flavors, this is garbage. Another trash option, Country Crock. Basically the same trash ingredients. So butter comes from milk, which comes from cows. So we're looking for quality. A good option is Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter. Coming from milk from Irish grass-fed cows. It's not 100% grass-fed, I believe it's about 80% or more, but it's a good option. And you're getting 2 pounds for $14.49. Very good price. And the best one is Kirkland's grass-fed butter. This one is 95% grass-fed butter. Way better. And you're getting 2 pounds for $9.99. This is actually a better deal than Kerrygold. So bring the right butter home for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. Muslims, here is the best ground beef you can buy that's grass-fed and halal. And that is in the frozen section. Check this out. Halal ground beef from the company Diamond Valley. It even has the halal label. And the reason I recommend this one is because it's grass-fed. That means the cows are feeding on grass and they're eating what they're supposed to. And you're getting 4 pounds for $23.99. That's a very good price. And as a bonus, you can get halal ground lamb. It's also 100% grass-fed. And you're getting 3 pounds for $19.99. Very good price. So when it comes to halal food, make sure you're buying quality and follow the channel for way more content. What is the best burger at Costco? Plant-based or 100% grass-fed? Let's start with Beyond Burger plant-based patties. That's a lot of ingredients. There's expeller pressed canola oil, which is not good. The coconut oil in here is refined, so it's not even raw. And look, natural flavors. And that's basically synthetic flavoring. Dextrose, which usually comes from GMO corn, synthetic vitamins, this is trash. All of those ingredients just to make a patty, no one should bear the burden of consuming this. Now let's check out 100% grass-fed beef patties. And that means the cows are feeding on grass 100% of its life. So far, so good. And the only ingredient in here is beef. This is extremely nutrient dense. It contains bioavailable protein, which your body will actually use and absorb, and it tastes delicious. We got a winner. And you're getting 15 patties, which is 5 pounds, for $26.89. That's a really good price. And if you are plant-based, check out the company Abbott's. They don't have it here at Costco, but it's at Whole Foods and Sprouts, and it's made with clean ingredients, including extra virgin olive oil. So choose the right patties for you and your family, and follow the channel for way more content. Most of the potato chips at Costco are garbage, so let me show you how to find the best ones. Starting with one of the worst, Ruffles. A bunch of garbage ingredients. The second ingredient is vegetable oil, which is basically seed oils. Sun Chips are also trash. They use low quality rancid seed oils, sunflower and canola oil. Not good. Kettle brand Crinkle Cut looks appealing, but it's not good. Again, with the vegetable oils and seed oils, canola, sunflower, and or safflower. The problem with these seed oils is that they're highly rancid, they're cheap, they're very low quality, not meant for human consumption. Instead, go for potato chips from Boulder Canyon, made with very clean ingredients, including avocado oil. And that's one of the best oils you can use. And the best sweet potato chips are Jackson's. They use avocado oil as well. And you're getting 1 pound for $5.79. Very good price. So enjoy your chips and follow the channel for way more content. People love crackers, so here are the best and worst ones at Costco. Let's start with the absolute worst, Goldfish. Enriched wheat flour with synthetic vitamins, vegetable oils, which is basically seed oils, contains bioengineered food ingredients. Fancy term for genetically modified. Another popular terrible option, Club crackers. Enriched flour, synthetic vitamins, soybean oil, garbage. Bioengineered food ingredient. This one looks like it's a good option because it's organic, but it's not. Enriched flour, synthetic vitamins, canola oil, garbage. A decent option is Simple Mills crackers. And it's not the best because some of the ingredients are organic. Even though they're using organic sunflower oil, it's debatable if this is clean or not. And you're getting 2 bags for $9.99. That's a decent price. And my #1 recommendation is organic Mary's Gone crackers. Made with organic, clean ingredients. Add your favorite cheese, dip, you're good to go. You're getting 18 ounces for $7.99. Very good price. So choose the right crackers for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. Cooking sprays at Costco, Pam or Chosen Foods? I wonder which one is clean and which one is trash. Pam spray is the trash. Made with canola oil blend. We're off to a bad start. It's got canola oil, palm oil, the soy is GMO, there's dimethylsilicone, which is an anti-foaming agent. Do you want to cook with dimethylsilicone? I don't. The best option. Chosen Foods is one of the greatest companies of all time. 100% pure avocado oil spray. And the only ingredient is avocado oil. We never use propellants, just air pressure. That is very unique in a spray. And you're getting 2 13.5 ounce cans for $12.99. That's a very good price. So bring home the best cooking sprays and follow the channel for way more content. There is only one brand of oats I recommend at Costco because the rest are trash. Let's start with the Kirkland rolled oats. The one and only ingredient is whole grain rolled oats. But the problem is, this is not organic. And the reason why that is so important, because non-organic oats are heavily sprayed with pesticides, including glyphosate, and you don't want synthetic chemicals on your oats. Quaker oats are also extremely popular, but they're sprayed heavily with pesticides as well. So the best one is from 1 Degree Organic Foods. These are organic, gluten-free sprouted rolled oats. Glyphosate free. You can even trace the ingredients. Transparency at its finest. Also, when it's sprouted, it's much easier to digest. And you're getting 5 pounds for $9.99. Excellent price. So choose the right oats for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. Everybody's got a sweet tooth, so here are the best sweeteners to buy at Costco. Starting off with the absolute best, sugar. Psych. Pure cane sugar? No. Even though the sugar is organic, it's going straight to the bloodstream and it's spiking your insulin. Organic diabetes? Nah. And the first sweetener I recommend is organic maple syrup. These are 2 excellent options by Kirkland. I prefer the one in glass. It tastes so good. And you're getting 25 ounces in glass for $12.99. That's a great price. Another excellent sweetener is honey. And we're looking for 2 key words, raw and organic. And it's not this one, it's right over here. This is Kirkland's organic raw honey, and you're getting a 3-pack for $12.59. That is a very good price. Manuka honey is also a great option, but it is pricey, but you are paying for quality. So choose the right sweeteners for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the best and worst ramen noodles at Costco. Starting with the absolute worst, the original top ramen by Nissin. Chicken flavor with natural and artificial flavors. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Made with awful ingredients. Palm oil, maltodextrin, hydrolyzed soy protein, artificial flavors, garbage. This is a chemical concoction disguised as food. So instead, we move to the side millet and brown rice ramen noodles that are organic by Lotus Foods. Traditional Japanese style noodles made with 2 organic clean ingredients. And if you miss that chicken flavor, get some organic chicken bone broth, add some eggs and some spices, make some ramen at home. So enjoy your ramen noodles and follow the channel for way more content. People love their peanut butter jelly sandwiches, so here are the best ones at Costco. Let's start with the classic peanut butter. Skip the Skippies, it's got seed oils and trash ingredients. Instead, go for the organic creamy peanut butter by Kirkland, made with dry roasted organic peanuts and sea salt. A 2-pack for $9.99, excellent price. This isn't peanut butter, but this is a clean option. This is organic creamy almond butter, and you're getting this for $9.99. And another excellent option is this by Nutso Organic, made with organic clean ingredients. Now this is $14.99, but you're paying for quality. Now let's do the jams. This has a lot of sugar in it and none of the fruits are organic. That means the fruits are most likely sprayed with pesticides. That's a no-go. Instead, go for organic strawberry spread by Kirkland, made with fresh strawberries, organic. You're getting this for $7.99, very good price. And if you love blueberry jam, Stonewall Kitchen got you covered. It's made with organic wild blueberries, and those are more nutrient dense than regular blueberries. And you're getting this for $9.99, great price. And if you want a really clean bread, check out Dave's Killer Bread. They're made with organic clean ingredients. So make the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich for you and your family, and follow the channel for way more content. Olive oil is a staple in most people's kitchens, so here are the worst and best ones at Costco. Starting with the worst ones to buy, the color gives it away. Olives are green. Why is this yellow? With 15% extra virgin olive oil. So what's the other 85%? Olive oil composed of refined olive oils, and it's also not single origin. See how many countries this is from? And you lose traceability when you get it from multiple countries. So they do have an extra virgin olive oil one, but there's one problem. It's from multiple different countries. Kirkland has an olive oil, and right on the front it says refined olive oil and 15% extra virgin olive oil. Kirkland does have 100% Italian and 100% Spanish extra virgin olive oil, but it is not organic. So Kirkland does have an organic extra virgin olive oil that's cold extracted, but look how many countries it's coming from. The best option at Costco is Terra Delisa, first cold pressed extra virgin olive oil that's organic. Pesticide free, highest quality standards in the world. Comes in glass, and best of all, they're single origin from Tunisia. You're getting a 2-pack for $19.49. Great price for quality. So get the right olive oil at Costco and follow the channel for way more content. Our X bars claim no BS, but it's BS. Every single flavor has the claim no BS, no BS, no BS. There's just one problem with that. BS detected, natural flavors, natural flavors, natural flavors, natural flavors. Natural flavors is basically synthetic flavoring. It only says natural because it starts with something natural, like a fruit. But when you chemically process it, refine it, and do a bunch of stuff to it, you can call it natural flavors. If you're looking for a really good swap, check out Jones Bar or Bearded Brothers Bar. They're made with organic ingredients and no natural flavors, no BS. So enjoy your bars and follow the channel for more health tips. We're at Walmart looking for popcorn, and there's only one you can buy because the rest are trash. And guess what? It's not these two. But why not Boom Chicka Pop? The popcorn's not organic, the sunflower oil is a seed oil, and there's cane sugar in here. No thanks. But why not Skinny Pop? Because the popcorn's not organic and they're still using a seed oil of sunflower oil. In fact, check out this wall of trash. They call me the problem solver. Problem solved. Yes. This is the one. Lesser Evil's Himalayan pink salt popcorn. Made with organic popcorn, organic extra virgin coconut oil, and Himalayan salt. It's a low-calorie snack, and it's delicious. Lesser Evil has another one here, the white cheddar, but it does contain flavoring. So Lesser Evil, if you're watching, please remove the flavoring. So pop on a movie, enjoy your popcorn, organic, and follow the channel for way more content. 99% of tortilla chips at Walmart are trash. Let me show you the 1% that matters. I want you to take a glance at all these saturated colors. These are ultra-processed junk. The corn is not organic, the vegetable oil, these are all seed oils. 2 problems, the corn is GMO, and secondly, there are seed oils. Those are highly processed, highly refined, they're not meant for human consumption. And the 1% that I recommend is down here, and it's by the company Siete. They're grain-free and they're made with avocado oil, and they're very delicious. So be the 1% and follow the channel for way more content. People love their cookies, people love Walmart. Let me show you how to buy the best ones. 98% of these are trash, but there's always a hidden gem at Walmart, so let me guide you. The first hidden gem is Simple Mills. Only purposeful ingredients, made with very clean ingredients. Consider it a swap for Oreos. And the best hidden gem, which is my personal favorite, Siete grain-free cookies. These are extremely delicious, they're gluten-free, they're grain-free, and not a bad ingredient in sight. I gotta give Walmart credit. They have Siete and Simple Mills. That's the best. So enjoy those delicious cookies and follow the channel for way more content. America's favorite sandwich is the peanut butter and jelly. So here are the best ingredients at Walmart. Starting with the peanut butter. Okay, I have to be honest, 98% of these are garbage. There's only 2 that I recommend, and they're in the corner right here. These are both good because they're made with just organic peanuts and salt. This one is in plastic, this one is in glass. Go for the glass because it tastes better. It's time to jam out. Let's find the best jelly. And what do you know? They're mostly all made of trash. There's only one brand that I recommend at Walmart, and that is Crofters. These are made with organic fruits, they're clean, and they're delicious. They got the strawberry, berry harvest, raspberry, and blackberry. And when it comes to bread, there's only one option at Walmart, and that's Dave's Killer Bread. This is the 21 whole grains and seeds. It's made with organic ingredients, it's good to go. So you can still enjoy your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, just do it the right way, and follow the channel for more tips. Here's the #1 food for your hair, skin, nails, bones, and joints at Walmart. And that is bone broth from Kettle and Fire. They have classic chicken and beef bone broth made with top quality ingredients. We have the classic chicken here, made with organic chicken bones and over 16 different organic vegetable, herbs, and spices, made with best-in-class ingredients. And we have my favorite, which is the beef bone broth. This is made with 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef bones, made with very clean ingredients. The reason why this is the best is because it contains real bioavailable collagen. And collagen comes from the bones, hence this is bone broth. And is really good for the gut lining and your digestion. It's very good for your immune system, especially during the cold season. And my personal favorite, it makes your skin glow. Oh, and they're made with very clean ingredients. There's no natural flavors, no junk. They also have the turmeric ginger and the mushroom chicken bone broth. Also, these are packed with 19 grams of protein, and Walmart has the best prices for these. If I'm not able to go to the store, I like to get it on walmart.com. So thank you, Kettle and Fire, for making a masterpiece, and follow the channel for way more content. New Year's Eve is a time for celebration, so here are the best foods to buy for your party. You've probably seen most of this trash at previous parties you've been to, but this is ultra-processed junk that your body doesn't recognize. Tostitos, they use 3 different seed oils of corn, canola, and or sunflower oil. These oils are not made for human consumption. If you look up how they're made, you could see that they deodorize, they bleach it. That is nasty. And when it comes to the dip, the tomatoes are not organic, so they're most likely sprayed with pesticides, and there's natural flavors. Instead, check out the company Siete. They have a clean dip and chips. Siete also has the perfect swap for these 2 flavors from Doritos. So let's fix this. Magic. Much better. Popcorn is another staple at these parties. The corn is not of quality, and these contain seed oils and funky ingredients. Instead, look for organic popcorn like this. Organic popcorn, organic extra virgin olive oil, and sea salt. Can't have a party without cookies. These cookies are terrible for you. They contain high fructose corn syrup, natural flavors, bioengineered food ingredients. Terrible. Instead, check out cookies from Siete or Simple Mills. They're made with clean ingredients. So party the right way and follow the channel to improve your life. Everyone's New Year's resolution is related to health. So here are the worst foods for 2025. Starting off with the absolute worst thing for your body, seed oils. This is not meant for human consumption. And did you know these were originally created to lubricate machinery? This is such a rancid product that they have to deodorize it, bleach it. That is nasty. Instead, if you're plant-based, go for 100% pure avocado oil or unrefined virgin coconut oil. And if you're animal-based, check out my favorites, grass-fed ghee and grass-fed tallow. Ultra-processed cereals, these are complete garbage. Multitude of colors like this, they're coming from artificial food colors that come from petroleum. Frosted Flakes is a genetically modified product, and it's disguised as bioengineered food ingredient. If you want good swaps, 7 Sunday cereal and Lovebird cereal. Ultra-processed snacks are complete garbage. These contain those industrial seed oils that we were talking about earlier. Think about this. When you eat real food, you're satiated. And when you eat junk like this, you crave more of the junk. So give up the chips completely. Just kidding. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Check out Siete Foods because they have better alternatives. So let's start 2025 the right way and follow the channel to improve your life. Let's talk about the king of fake health foods, Oatly.
You want to avoid this brand at all costs. On first glance, you might think this is healthy. It cannot be further from the truth. Oatly contains non-organic oats, which are sprayed with pesticides, rapeseed oil, which is canola oil, and a bunch of fillers.
These are two excellent organic oat milk options, Califia Farms and Mulk.
Now let's talk about everyone's favorite dessert, ice cream. Let's dive into their vanilla flavor. Non-organic oats again, sugar, dextrose, glucose syrup, rapeseed oil, and fillers. This is not ideal, especially when there are such better-for-you ice creams on the market.
An excellent plant-based ice cream, Cosmic Bliss. This is the vanilla one. It's not made with oats, but it is made with coconut. And it tastes delicious.
So stay away from Oatly products.
And follow both our channels for way more health-conscious tips. Teenagers today are annoying and very stupid, and poor diet is definitely the reason why. When I see teens misbehaving, they're usually holding a bag of Doritos. These are chemicals disguised as food. From seed oils, which are horrible for your body, to artificial flavors and colorings, where one of the side effects, I kid you not, is being annoying. Instead, swap it out with Siete tortilla chips. They're made with clean ingredients, including avocado oil. If you see a misbehaved teenager holding a drink, it's usually one of these terrible energy drinks. Take one of the most popular, Ghost Energy. Some of the most famous Twitch streamers promote this. Shame on you. Natural and artificial flavor is the third ingredient. Artificial sweeteners, sucralose, acesulfame potassium, there's preservatives in here. This is horrible for you. With hormones raging, you definitely don't want to consume an artificial energy drink. Instead, just swap it out for some organic cold-pressed juice. They taste sweet, and they're delicious, and they'll give you energy. Another popular one is Totino's Pizza Rolls. Look how many terrible ingredients there are in here, including bioengineered food ingredients. That's plural. So instead, swap it out for Snow Days Pizza Bites. They're organic and made with clean ingredients. So to all the teens out there, stop being stupid and follow the channel for way more content. Teenagers today are annoying and very stupid, and poor diet is definitely the reason why. When I see teens misbehaving, they're usually holding a bag of Doritos. These are chemicals disguised as food. From seed oils, which are horrible for your body, to artificial flavors and colorings, where one of the side effects, I kid you not, is being annoying. Instead, swap it out with Siete tortilla chips. They're made with clean ingredients, including avocado oil. If you see a misbehaved teenager holding a drink, it's usually one of these terrible energy drinks. Take one of the most popular, Ghost Energy. Some of the most famous Twitch streamers promote this. Shame on you. Natural and artificial flavor is the third ingredient. Artificial sweeteners, sucralose, acesulfame potassium, there's preservatives in here. This is horrible for you. With hormones raging, you definitely don't want to consume an artificial energy drink. Instead, just swap it out for some organic cold-pressed juice. They taste sweet, and they're delicious, and they'll give you energy. Another popular one is Totino's Pizza Rolls. Look how many terrible ingredients there are in here, including bioengineered food ingredients. That's plural. So instead, swap it out for Snow Days Pizza Bites. They're organic and made with clean ingredients. So to all the teens out there, stop being stupid and follow the channel for way more content.
Here are 10 amazing kid snacks to buy at the grocery store.
Rapid fire, let's do this.
Starting off, Simple Mills makes amazing soft-baked almond flour bars in so many flavors.
Soli makes organic fruit gummies that are so delicious, your kids will fall in love with these.
Mary's makes organic crackers with no seed oils and clean ingredients.
Kids love their cookies, so feed them the right way with Siete.
And if you're looking for clean chocolate bars, here's a plant-based option by Evolved and grass-fed dairy option by Hue.
Children love their cereals, so be sure to check out 7 Sundays or Lovebird made with clean ingredients.
You also can't go wrong with these two products by Lesser Evil, delicious and super clean.
Children love potato chips. If you're looking for classic, go for Siete. If you're looking for sweet potatoes, go for Jackson's.
If you're looking for a clean and delicious granola, Grandy Organics or Purely Elizabeth are your best bet.
2 delicious desserts for your kids are Midday Squares and Honey Mamas.
So choose the right snacks for your kids.
Be sure to follow both of our channels for way more content. Here are the worst foods that parents feed their children. It's time to cut that out. Starting off with the most colorful and saturated aisle, the ultra-processed cereals. For example, I was fed Fruit Loops and Lucky Charms as a child. These are absolutely terrible for you. They contain artificial colors, bioengineered food ingredients, which are GMO. This is garbage. Instead, feed your children 7 Sunday cereal or Lovebird cereal made with clean ingredients. Teddy Grahams and Goldfish are very popular for the kids. These contain synthetic vitamins, natural flavors, sugar, and see this word right here, bioengineered? Bioengineered? That means these contain genetically modified ingredients. Instead, give your kids these clean alternatives from Simple Mills. They taste delicious and they're made with clean ingredients. Next, we got fruit juice. Mostly all these juices are pasteurized. See, that's the key word. This means they're heating it to make it shelf stable, but you're stripping out the nutrients when you do that. Instead, look for organic cold pressed juice like Evolution Fresh. Lay's uses 4 different seed oils, which are garbage. Instead, give your kids Siete, which is made with avocado oil. So feed your children the right way and follow the channel for way more content. Many people think hippies are a healthy option.
But they're not, they're trash. So I'm not gonna lie, Hippies does have great marketing. It's an interesting bag and they use the minions to lure people in. They try to convince you it's good for the environment, but is it good for you? So let's discuss the ingredients.
When chickpeas are not organic like this, chances are they're most likely sprayed with heavy amounts of pesticide. Not to mention sunflower oil, which is a seed oil, maltodextrin from GMO corn, natural flavoring. This is garbage.
And you'll find similar garbage ingredients in this one too.
So swap it out with a good option like Lesser Evil's Paleo Puffs. Made with very clean ingredients, including organic coconut oil. There's no natural flavors. This is good. So skip beyond the hippies.
And follow both their channels for more health and wellness content.
Most plant-based foods contain terrible ingredients, so let me show you how to find the best ones. Plant-based meats like Impossible and Beyond Beef, even though this is made with avocado oil, natural flavors, and a bunch of other garbage ingredients. If you want the best of the best, you gotta check out Abbott's. For example, this one here says plant-rich ground beef, made with very clean ingredients, including extra virgin olive oil. When it comes to almond milk, the worst option is Almond Breeze. Cane sugar, natural flavors, synthetic vitamins from petroleum, gums, yeah, garbage. Instead, go for clean brands like Mulk and Three Trees. Check this out by Mulk. Absolutely clean ingredients. And the Three Trees is also clean. When it comes to plant-based yogurts, don't fall for Siggi's. Cane sugar, natural flavors, yeah, it's trash. You want a really clean option, go for Harmless Harvest or Coco June. Very clean ingredients. And when it comes to oat milk, Oatly is one of the worst. The second ingredient is rapeseed oil, which is basically canola oil, which is a seed oil. There's also a bunch of fillers and junk in here. Instead, go for Califia Farms organic oat milk. Made with water, organic oats, and sea salt. Good to go. So choose the right plant-based products and follow the channel for way more content.
The grocery store is full of trickery.
So let's expose that trash and show you the good options. Canola oil is basically a seed oil. It's in plastic, high in omega-6, which cause inflammation. You don't want that.
Instead, you want to go for a better for you oil like Chosen Foods avocado oil or this coconut oil.
Justin's classic peanut butter is super popular, but the peanuts are not organic and they're using palm oil. That's completely unnecessary.
Instead, you want to look for a peanut butter like this from Santa Cruz. It's organic, in glass, and the only ingredients are peanuts and salt.
Kewpie mayonnaise is also trash. Soybean oil, sugar, natural flavors, garbage.
Instead, you want to swap it for Primal Kitchen mayo or Chosen Foods, which use avocado oil.
Ripple makes plant-based milk for the children, but it's got vegetable oils and garbage ingredients. Please don't feed that to your kids.
Instead, go for these better for you almond milks by Califia Farms and Mulk with water, almonds, and salt.
The most disgusting one, Beyond Beef, made with avocado oil. Don't fall for that. Natural flavors, methyl cellulose, there's a bunch of trash in here.
Instead, you want to look for 100% grass-fed ground beef made with one ingredient, beef.
So don't fall for those traps.
Follow both of us for more health and wellness content.
Most fish oils that you find at conventional grocery stores are made with low-quality ingredients. Natural flavor, polysorbate 80, propylene glycol, not ideal, so let me show you what I recommend instead. This is what you want. Triple strength omega-3 fish oil by Viva Naturals. Hold on, what are omega-3s? They are essential fats that your body needs for a healthy heart, brain, and joints. 1,500 milligrams of EPA and 568 milligrams of DHA. It's an essential fatty acid that supports memory and sharp thinking, so you can stay mentally clear and focused. Superior re-esterified triglyceride form, which means your body will actually know exactly what to do with it. And with its advanced absorption, Viva Naturals omega-3s quickly nourishes brain cells, promoting long-term cognitive health and resilience as you age. No wasted nutrients, no fish burps. And third-party certified for purity and potency, so you know it's free from heavy metals, toxins, and impurities. It's also from wild and sustainably caught fish, anchovy, sardine, and mackerel. The highest quality fish in here. So check out the link in my bio for a special discount. Here are the foods that I ate as a kid that you couldn't pay me to eat today. Starting with breakfast, I had Fruit Loops. You know how I know this is terrible to give to children? Because I was once a child. I always had the sugar high. There are no nutrients in here. As a matter of fact, there are artificial colors and crazy ingredients. Instead, go for 7 Sunday cereal or Lovebird cereal made with clean ingredients. This is what I used to eat for lunch at school, Pop-Tarts. Let it be known I was a very hyperactive kid that was unable to focus. And here's why, because the ingredients are crap. Enriched flour, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, dextrose, that's all GMO. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient that's genetically modified. A staple in my childhood diet, Wonder Bread. This bread has no nutrition, that's why they add synthetic vitamins, sugar, soybean oil, and dough conditioners, which are terrible for you. Now I only eat organic sourdough bread that I get from a local farm. Next up, Chips Ahoy. I would never touch it now with these synthetic vitamins, soy, natural flavors, soybean oil, canola oil. It's garbage. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient that's GMO. Instead, you can get high-quality chocolate chip cookies from Siete or Simple Mills. Now I make the right choices. You should too. Follow the channel for way more tips. Sprouts Farmers Market have incredible tortilla wraps, so let me show you the best ones to get. First, stay away from these carb-free wraps made with horrible ingredients including vegetable shortening, hydrogenated soybean oils. You want soybean oil in your wraps? Mission failed. Carbonate is also crap. Sunflower oil, natural flavors, modified cellulose, absolutely not. A very good option to get is Food for Life. They have organic sprouted tortilla wraps. For example, the original ancient recipe made with organic, clean ingredients. And if you love your corn tortilla wraps, they make this one with excellent ingredients. And my personal recommendation is Rise and Puff Gourmet Tortillas. Check it out, organic, only flour, water, organic avocado oil, and salt. This is the best of the best. Check out these very simple ingredients right here. Organic flour blend, water, organic avocado oil, and sea salt. These have an amazing texture and they go well with eggs and meat. So choose the right tortilla wraps and follow the channel for way more content. When it comes to water, there's so many options, so let me show you the best ones to get at Sprouts. First off, anything in plastic, you could just forget it. A lot of people choose plastic because it is the cheaper option, but these sit in warehouses, they get heated up, the microplastics leach into the water, you do not want that in your body. So what I recommend instead is glass. Third best option here, Saratoga water in glass. The source, White Cedar Springs in Franklin County. Real spring water. Another excellent water, which is my favorite, Mountain Valley spring water. Sourced from a remote valley from the Ouachita Mountains of USA. Mountain water in glass, perfect. And the best one here is the Icelandic glacial water. In glass. This ranked the highest on the Oasis app, go check it out. These are sourced from the Olfus Springs in Iceland. So choose the right water for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. Here's how to buy the best seafood at Costco.
As a general rule of thumb, you want to avoid farm-raised seafood. They have very poor living conditions, they're fed a terrible diet, and sometimes they even add color to make it look more appealing.
Instead, you want to look for wild-caught seafood, which eat their natural diet, are much higher in nutrients and healthy fats.
Both of these salmons are excellent options because they are wild caught.
Both of these wild-caught shrimps are also great options.
And lastly, these sea scallops are a great option because they're wild-caught, nutrient-dense, and pack 19 grams of protein per serving.
So go for the wild caught options and follow our channels for way more content. Here's how to buy the best ground beef and steaks at the grocery store. The majority of my diet consists of red meat. It's extremely nutrient rich, contains real bioavailable protein that your body will use and absorb. That's why it's important to get the highest quality. I do not recommend conventional red meat. The cows are being fattened up, fed a conventional diet of grains, which can be GMO. It's not natural for the cows and it's not natural for you. So when it comes to ground beef, you want to look for 100% grass-fed and organic. This means the cows are feeding on grass 100% of its lifespan. I also go for 80-20, fat is flavor, and this is of quality. And when it comes to steak, I look for the same keywords. Take this one, 100% grass-fed, organic. This is 100% grass-fed and organic. And they're delicious. They're steaks. So choose the right meats and follow the channel for way more content. Do not be fooled. Dressings from California Pizza Kitchen are trash. Let's start with the ranch. Vegetable oil, which is basically canola and or soybean oil. These are low quality rancid seed oils, and it's the second ingredient. Maltodextrin, which comes from GMO corn, modified cornstarch, natural flavor, potassium sorbate. These are terrible ingredients. Disodium phosphate, maltodextrin, it just gets worse as you keep reading it. Their barbecue ranch is also crap. The same vegetable oils, maltodextrin, natural flavoring with natural flavors again. Terrible ingredients. Instead, you could swap it out for Primal Kitchen. They're made with avocado oil. The ranch is made with very clean ingredients, and the Caesar is also made with very clean ingredients. Another excellent option, Chosen Foods. They also use 100% pure avocado oil. So choose the right dressings and follow the channel for way more content. Ovaltine chocolate mix has been around for years, but it's garbage. Let's start with the rich chocolate mix. What's funny is that it says supports immune health, but the first ingredient is sugar. Sugar for your immune health? Off to a bad start. Caramel color, that's artificial color. Natural flavor, so you don't know what that is. Carrageenan, that is an emulsifier that's known to trigger inflammation in the body, especially the gut. Soy lecithin, which is most likely GMO since it doesn't say organic, contains a bioengineered food ingredient. That is a fancy term for genetically modified. And the chocolate malt mix, pretty similar garbage ingredients, also bioengineered. Instead, you could swap it for Flav City or Just Ingredients hot chocolate. They're made with clean ingredients and they taste delicious. So choose the right chocolate mix and follow the channel for way more content. Ghost energy drinks are super popular, but they're horrible for you. Okay, so they've teamed up with a bunch of ultra-processed candy brands. That's pretty telling in itself. Check this out. Swedish Fish, natural and artificial flavor. Natural and artificial flavor is the third ingredient, so this is mostly natural and artificial flavors. Artificial sweeteners, sucralose and acetylsulfame potassium. Terrible for your gut, cells, DNA, preservatives. This is garbage. And you're mixing that with 200 milligrams of caffeine. You're gonna be tweaking. Let's check the Warhead sour green apple, natural and artificial flavor, sucralose, caffeine, preservatives, trash ingredients. There are a lot of gamers and Twitch streamers promoting this. Those are not the best influencers for society. And let me tell you my favorite substitute, which is watermelon juice. Two excellent brands are Evolution Fresh and All Wello. So drink the right energy sources and follow the channel for way more content. When it comes to coffee creamers, Coffee Mate is one of the worst ones on the market. French vanilla, caramel latte, zero sugar, it doesn't matter, they're all trash. The original, starting off with corn syrup solids, that's coming from GMO corn. You got hydrogenated vegetable oils in here, phosphates. Mostly all of these ingredients are trash. Ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. Translation, genetically modified. Now the zero sugar hazelnut. Artificial flavor. There's no hazelnut in here. Natural and artificial flavors, sucralose and acetylsulfame potassium, those are artificial sweeteners. Fun fact, if it says zero sugar, read the ingredients because you'll usually find artificial sweeteners inside. Same with the caramel latte because you look closely, natural and artificial flavor. Same garbage ingredients. And don't be fooled with fat-free because it ain't free of terrible ingredients. Bioengineered. Two excellent creamers that I recommend are Laird Superfood and Mulk. Me personally, I like to get raw organic cream from a local farm. So stay away from Coffee Mate and follow the channel for way more content. Here's how to buy butter at BJ's Wholesale. Starting off with the worst, I can't believe it's not butter. 45% vegetable oil spread, that's not good. Because that vegetable oil is soybean oil, which is GMO. There's also natural flavors in here, this is garbage. Another terrible option, Country Crock plant butter. With olive oil, this is deceitful because you still have soybean oil, which is GMO, soy, natural flavors, garbage. A better option is organic butter from certified organic cows. This means the cows are consuming organic grains. Not the best, but better. And the best option is Kerrygold pure Irish butter. Milk from Irish grass-fed cows. That means the cows are eating what they're supposed to eat. Grass. The natural process. So choose the right butter at BJ's and follow the channel for way more content. Reese's are a staple during Halloween season.
And here's why you should avoid it. I used to eat these every year around Halloween season, but knowing what I know now, I'd avoid it at all costs.
Why do we want to avoid this? First off, the milk is not grass-fed, so it's most likely low quality. The soy in here is GMO. Sugar, dextrose. They've also put two horrible preservatives in here. PGPR, polyglycerol polyricinoleate. You want your children to eat that? TBHQ, which is a terrible preservative.
A better for you option are Unreal's nut butter cups made with much simpler ingredients.
And a new product I found, which is the best, Twins Love dark chocolate peanut butter cups, made with organic, very clean ingredients.
So trick or treat the right way.
And follow both our channels for way more content. Popcorn is super popular during Halloween.
But avoid Skinny Pop at all costs because it's trash. Skinny Pop is by far the most popular popcorn brand out there, but let me show you the ingredients. It might only be 3 ingredients, but the popcorn is not organic, which is super important, and we have a seed oil, sunflower oil as the oil agent. The problem with sunflower oil is that it's such a cheap oil and it requires so many chemicals out there to produce it. And one of those chemicals is hexane, which is used to extract the sunflower oil, which is alarming.
So instead, just swap it out for lesser evil popcorn. Organic. We off to a good start. Haha. Organic popcorn, organic extra virgin coconut oil, Himalayan salt. Every ingredient in here is an upgrade compared to that Skinny Pop trash. They're also individually packed, perfect for the trick-or-treaters.
So choose the right popcorn for you and your trick-or-treaters.
And follow both our channels for way more content. M&Ms are super popular during Halloween to give out to children.
But they're artificial trash, here's why you should avoid it.
Fun size, not so fun ingredients. The milk doesn't say anywhere that it's grass-fed, so it's definitely low quality. Soy lecithin, that's a binder, but it's GMO soy. Natural flavors, you don't know what that is. This is coming from GMO corn. What's funny is it says no artificial flavors, but it's filled with artificial colors. And if you didn't think it's GMO, it just says right here, bioengineered food ingredients.
This laundry list of terrible ingredients are awful for you and your kids' health. It's terrible for your gut immune health, and also it causes allergies and rashes in kids and adults.
Instead, a better for you option is Unreal chocolate. Overall, much better ingredients. I don't see any natural flavors or artificial colors. There's also no bioengineered food ingredients, no GMOs.
Mind you, there still is peanut oil in here, but it's so much better than M&Ms, plus they're single serve, great for Halloween.
So choose the right chocolates for you and your family.
And follow our channels for more. Halloween's here and these fruit snacks are trash.
So let's show you the best options to get for your kids. What's crazy is these are not even fruit snacks.
They're fruit flavored snacks. Let us show you what we mean. Gushers are an artificial nightmare. We have crazy ingredients. We have GMO corn, modified cornstarch, seed oils, and artificial flavors and dyes. These ingredients lead to hyperactivity and craziness in kids.
Fruit roll-ups are not any better. A bunch of garbage ingredients made from GMO corn, artificial food colors that come from petroleum. Worst of all, ingredients derived from a bioengineered source, that's GMO.
Instead, you want to swap it out for something like this: Bare fruit rolls with apples, mangoes, and pears.
And if you're looking for the best of the best, check out Solely. They're made with organic fruits. They're delicious.
Give your kids and trick-or-treaters the right stuff this Halloween.
And be sure to follow both our channels for way more content. Here's how to buy mayonnaise at BJ's Wholesale. Starting with the best, psych, not mayo, plant-based. I never knew there was such a thing. Soybean oil, which is GMO, modified food starch, that's not good. Natural flavor, so you don't know what that is. And then EDTA, which is a terrible preservative. Another super trash option, Hellmann's mayo. Soybean oil, which is GMO, EDTA, which is a terrible preservative, natural flavors, garbage. Ingredients derived from a bioengineered source, another term for GMO. Kraft's mayo, same garbage ingredients. Miracle Whip is super popular, it's garbage. Terrible ingredients, and they even have high fructose corn syrup, really bad. The one and only best option, Chosen Foods mayo, made with 100% pure avocado oil. Good fats from avocados, made with really clean ingredients. And this is the best tasting mayo in my opinion. So choose the right mayo and follow the channel for way more content. Here are my top 5 must-haves at BJ's Wholesale. Starting off with the foundation, a clean cooking oil, avocado oil from Chosen Foods. Chosen Foods 100% pure avocado oil. This is a 2-pack made with avocado oil. It has a high smoke point, can't go wrong. Number 2 is Chosen Foods mayo, made with 100% pure avocado oil, made with very clean ingredients. Best tasting mayo in my opinion. Thank you, Chosen Foods. Number 3 is organic tomato ketchup from Wellesley Farms. All organic ingredients, no high fructose corn syrup. I eat a lot of ground beef, this is perfect for it. Number 4 is eggs. Even though they don't have pasture raised, this is the next best option because it's organic and free range, which is still pretty good. And finally, we have 100% grass-fed organic ground beef. There's a lot of good finds at BJ's Wholesale, so be sure to follow the channel for way more content. Everybody loves ketchup. Let me show you the worst and best ones to get at BJ's. Let's start with America's #1 popular ketchup, Heinz. Everyone grew up with this in their household. But you have to read the ingredients and be educated. The tomatoes are not organic, and tomatoes are known to be heavily sprayed with pesticides, especially glyphosate, so they must be organic. A low-quality, cheap artificial sweetener, high fructose corn syrup from GMO corn, followed by corn syrup, which is also GMO, and it ends with the dreaded natural flavoring. We have no idea what's in natural flavoring. So instead, go for this one. Wellesley Farms Organic Tomato Ketchup. All organic, clean ingredients. There is organic sugar, but 1 tablespoon is 3 grams of sugar. That's completely fine. There's no high fructose corn syrup, there's no natural flavorings. This is ideal. It also tastes better than Heinz. So buy the right ketchup for you and your family, and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the best and worst chocolates at BJ's Wholesale. Starting with the worst, the classic Reese's Pieces. There's PGPR in here, sugar, dextrose, TBHQ, which is a terrible preservative, it's garbage. Not to mention it's low quality milk. Ultra processed trash. The best option here is Unreal chocolate. You want to substitute Reese's? Go for this. Unreal dark chocolate peanut butter cups, made with very clean ingredients. You might be concerned with palm oil, but it is organic. It's also sustainably sourced palm oil. Another clean option from Unreal is their dark chocolate coconut minis, made with very clean ingredients. So enjoy your chocolates, but do it the right way. And be sure to follow the channel for way more content. Here's how to buy cooking oils at BJ's. Starting with the worst, Crisco. Soybean oil, which is GMO, palm oils, this is terrible. Canola oil, soybean oil, trash. Do not be deceived by vegetable oil because it's really soybean oil, which is GMO. Corn oil is garbage. Made with GMO corn, you don't want to put this in your body. Do not fall for olive oil like this. Look at the color, it's yellow. Why? Because it's composed of refined olive oil. That means this is heavily processed. This should also be green. An excellent option to cook with is organic extra virgin coconut oil. It has a high smoke point and it makes your food taste delicious. An excellent option to cook with is Chosen Foods 100% pure avocado oil. It has a neutral taste, can't go wrong. So choose the right cooking oils at BJ's and follow the channel for way more content. Everybody loves their peanut butter, so let me show you the best and worst ones at BJ's Wholesale. 95% of these are trash. Let's expose it. Skippy's is garbage. Sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oils, soybean, garbage. Skippy's Super Chunk is trash. Same trash ingredients. But wait a minute, how about the Skippy's Natural? Peanuts are not organic, there's sugar in here, and low quality palm oil. Teddy All Natural Peanut Butter? I wish it was organic, this is okay. How about the popular Jif? Sugar, fully hydrogenated vegetable oils, garbage. So ideally we want to look for organic peanuts and salt. And Wellesley Farms has that. Organic creamy peanut butter. Bingo, organic dry roasted peanuts and sea salt. The one and only at BJ's. This just proves you don't need hydrogenated oils, sugar, or any of that crap. So choose the right peanut butter for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. I can't believe it's not butter. More like I can't believe people are buying this. Let's talk about it. This has been promoted as a healthier option compared to butter. But let me show you why it's so important to read the labels. Disregard this garbage that says 45% vegetable oil spread. When it says vegetable oil, it's most likely soybean oil, which is GMO. And what do you know? There it is, soybean oil. Also palm oil, natural flavors, more soy in here, which is GMO. Soybean oil is an industrial, highly processed seed oil. They have to refine it, deodorize it, bleach it. Do you really want seed oils, GMO soy, and natural flavors in your butter alternative? Instead, just swap it out for real butter. Like this one from Vital Farms, it's 90% grass-fed, which is pretty good. Simple, clean ingredients. You can also use grass-fed ghee. Ghee is clarified butter, which means you're removing the milk proteins. If you have trouble with dairy, that's the best option. So many people are scared of butter, but it's rich in fat-soluble vitamins like vitamins A, D, E, and K. So choose the right butter and follow the channel for way more content. Ultra-processed candy in the form of cereal? America, we gotta do better. Starting off with Reese's Puffs. Check out all this corn right here. All of it is GMO. There's seed oils in here, canola and or sunflower oil, so they don't know which one they're using. Caramel color, which is an artificial color. Trisodium phosphate. That is a paint thinner in your kid's cereal. Natural and artificial flavor. These vitamins are coming from petrochemicals, so they're not real vitamins. And worst of all, contains bioengineered food ingredients. Notice that's plural. That's a fancy term for genetically modified. The Oreos is no better. Corn, oats that are not organic, seed oils, canola and or soybean oil, synthetic vitamins, natural and artificial flavors, soy, which is GMO, synthetic vitamins, again coming from petrochemicals, contains bioengineered food ingredients, another term for GMO. If this is in your household, remove it. Instead, swap it out for 7 Sunday cereal or Lovebird cereal made with clean ingredients. So stay away from ultra-processed cereals and follow the channel for way more content. When it comes to cooking sprays, stay away from Pam, it's trash. Right on the front, check this out, canola oil blend. If you go on YouTube and look up how canola oil is made, it's very shocking because they're deodorizing it, bleaching it, that's nasty. So there's canola oil, palm oil, the soy is GMO, dimethylsilicone, which is an anti-foaming agent, also contains propellant. Do you really want to cook with this? The Pam butter spray has 0 butter in it, artificially flavored. So far so bad. Terrible canola oil, GMO soy, dimethylsilicone, natural flavor. Once again, propellant, trash. This one says made with extra virgin olive oil. Still got the GMO soy, dimethylsilicone, and propellant. Instead, swap it out for Chosen Foods 100% pure avocado oil spray. The ingredient is just avocado oil, there's no propellant in here. It's simple, it's clean, and a much better option. So choose the right cooking sprays for you and your family, and follow the channel for way more content. Do not be fooled into buying ultra-processed cereals because your favorite celebrities are on it. I already exposed Honey Nut Cheerios with having the Kelsey brothers on it, but now they're doing Lucky Charms. I find it ironic that we have top-performing athletes are promoting this ultra-processed sugar bomb. Do you really think they're eating this to perform at top levels? Sellouts, or what I like to call yo-yos. The oats and the corn here are most likely GMO. Trisodium phosphate, that is paint thinner. Artificial food colors. That is derived from petroleum. They are terrible for you. Synthetic vitamins, also from petroleum. And worst of all, contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's plural. That is a fancy term for GMO. As a matter of fact, this has 0 nutritional value. If you have celebrities or athletes promoting garbage like this, they do not care about your health. Instead, swap it out for 7 Sunday cereal or Lovebird cereal. They're made with clean ingredients. And they're delicious. So steer clear of Lucky Charms and yo-yos and follow the channel for way more content. Here are the best and worst cooking oils if you're plant-based. Starting off with the worst, Crisco's vegetable oil. Very deceiving because they have vegetables in the packaging, but it's made with soybean oil, which is GMO. When you research how soybean oil is made, you're making an oil out of a GMO product, which requires bleaching, deodorizing. You don't want that. Canola oil is also garbage. Go on YouTube and look up how canola oil is made. You can actually see the deodorizing and bleaching. It's disgusting. A lot of people like to cook with olive oil. It's crucial that it's organic and it comes from one source. That's called single origin. The ingredients, extra virgin olive oil from 100% organic California olives. This is perfect. This doesn't really do too well in high heat, but use your own precaution. In my opinion, this is better to drizzle on your food. You can also cook with avocado oil. Chosen Foods and Primal Kitchen make the best ones. And the best to cook with is unrefined organic virgin coconut oil. Perfect. Has a high smoke point. It tastes pretty good, especially with sweet potatoes. So choose the right cooking oils and follow the channel for way more content. The popular Hershey's milk chocolate is complete trash. Let's break it down. America's #1 chocolate, but at what cost? So there's 25 little pieces. 3 pieces, 15 grams of sugar. That's almost 4 teaspoons of sugar in 3 squares. And let's be real, people are not just eating 3 small pieces. I did the math for you guys. This contains 124 grams of sugar altogether. Besides the diabetes, let's read the ingredients. It's not organic, so the milk is definitely low quality. There's soy in here, and because it's not organic, it's most likely GMO soy. Natural flavor, so you don't know what that is. And we got PGPR. What is that? And that stands for polyglycerol polyricinoleate. That is a synthetic emulsifier that is known to disrupt the gut and cause inflammation. Instead, swap it out for Hu chocolate. They're organic, they have none of this junk in here. They also have ones with grass-fed milk as well. There's also big controversy that Hu has heavy metals. You should disregard that because there's naturally occurring metals in the soil. Be careful following these lead experts. Those reports are coming from people that tell you that avocados are high in lead. So choose the right chocolate for you and your family and follow the channel for way more content. America's Fruit Loops. Artificial colors, terrible preservatives, and bioengineered food ingredients? Let's talk about it. This has been super controversial on the news lately, as there are many activists trying to remove these ingredients. But why are they doing this? Here we got the comparison with American and Canadian Fruit Loops. Shout out to the food babe. The American one has red 40, blue 1, yellow 6, and BHT. Meanwhile, the Canadian one is using vegetable juice to color their Fruit Loops. And Fruit Loops in the UK use plant extracts to color their food. The truth is, those artificial colors are very detrimental to our health. They are derived from petroleum. They have crazy side effects when you look them up, including hyperactivity and the desire to be annoying. I know that's true because I used to crush these as a kid. I was bouncing off the walls, I couldn't focus, and I kid you not, doctors thought I was mentally retarded. They even told my parents that. There's also hydrogenated vegetable oils in here, which are basically seed oils. And worst of all, contains a bioengineered food ingredient. That's another term for GMO. If you're looking for a clean swap, check out 7 Sundays or Lovebird cereal. They're made with clean ingredients and they taste pretty similar. So ditch the Fruit Loops and follow the channel for way more content. Coca-Cola and Oreos have collabed to give you a zero sugar drink. Let's dive into it. Zero sugar. Do not fall for that. You have to use your brain and ask yourself, why are these drinks sweet? Because they're using 3 artificial sweeteners. Acesulfame potassium, that is an artificial sweetener that's known to disrupt the gut microbiome. Aspartame, another popular artificial sweetener that breaks down into methanol and formaldehyde in the body. That's nasty. And sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener derived from chlorine. So what else is in this garbage? Second ingredient is an artificial color, caramel color. It's highly refined and it's used, mind you, it's the second ingredient, so it's mostly artificial color. Natural flavors. We don't know what that is. Phosphoric acid, a terrible preservative, sodium benzoate. This is garbage. It's for a limited amount of time. Let's thank the Lord for that. I have 3 substitutes. They're not the best because they have natural flavors. Zevia, Olipop, and Poppy. I ditched the soda altogether, and I drink Mountain Valley spring water in class. So stay away from these Franken foods and follow the channel for way more content. Oreos and Coca-Cola have collaborated, and now they make cookies. They're trash. First off, Coca-Cola and Oreos are terrible for you. You don't even need common sense to figure that out. So instead of focusing on bettering our health, they are creating Franken foods. We got the Oreo Coca-Cola sandwich cookies. Gross. 2 cookies, 12 grams of added sugar. That's 3 teaspoons of sugar in 2 cookies. The first ingredient is sugar, so it's mostly sugar. Next, they enrich the flour with synthetic vitamins that come from petrochemicals. Next, we got seed oils, palm, soybean, and or canola oil. Those are highly processed, refined oils that go through insane chemical processes. Cornstarch from GMO corn. Corn syrup from GMO corn. Next, you got high fructose corn syrup, which also is from GMO corn. Then you have the nasty Coca-Cola syrup, made with more high fructose corn syrup, caramel color, which is an artificial color, phosphoric acid, natural flavors, red 40, which is an artificial color, natural and artificial flavors, contains a bioengineered food ingredient that's GMO. Instead, just swap it out for cookies from Siete or Simple Mills. They're made with very clean ingredients. So stay away from these ultra-processed creations and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside those Heinz mayo packets that you find in restaurants? Let's find out. You don't even have to turn it around because the ingredients are right here. Let's use our brains. We're gonna read this, we're gonna dissect it and analyze it. The first ingredient is low quality soybean oil. The first ingredient is the most prevalent. This is mostly soybean oil. It comes from genetically modified soy, and you're making an oil out of a GMO product that's not good. It's also very cheap. Corn syrup. They're making a sweetener from genetically modified corn. So you got GMO soy and corn in here. They're also the 2 biggest monocrops in the United States. America, we gotta do way better. Disodium EDTA, it's added to protect flavor. That is an artificial chemical that is used to bind metals together. You really want that in your mayo? Natural flavors. We don't know what that is. So do you have to give up your mayo? Of course not. Two excellent options are Chosen Foods and Primal Kitchen Mayo, both made with avocado oil. Made with very clean ingredients, and they're delicious. They don't have them in travel packets yet, but hey, here's a great idea for the both of you. So choose the right mayo, and follow the channel for way more content. Ever wonder what's inside those Heinz tomato ketchup packets at restaurants? You're about to find out. Let's be real here, no one's grabbing just one of these. A lot of people grab a handful, put it in their bag, and leave the restaurant. But at what cost? Your health? The most popular ketchup in America, Heinz. First ingredient is tomato concentrate, also it's not organic. The reason being, tomatoes are heavily sprayed with pesticides. So if it's not organic, you're doing yourself a disservice. Moving on to the worst ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. That is an artificial sweetener that's super cheap. It's made from GMO corn. That is nasty. Only in America do they use high fructose corn syrup. You go anywhere else around the world, they're using just sugar. Followed by corn syrup, which is also GMO. So you got high fructose corn syrup and corn syrup in this? How is this ketchup? And to close it off, we got natural flavoring. That could be up to 100 different chemicals. You have no idea what natural flavors are. Instead, just go for an organic ketchup that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup or natural flavors. I know this isn't travel size, but somebody please make some organic ketchup packets. It'll be very successful, no one's made it yet. So choose the right ketchup and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside Insomnia cookies? Let's find out. This is very popular amongst the college kids. Late night cookies, late night snacks, late night diabetes. Let's break it down. I'm on their website, they have an assortment of different cookies. Let's pick the most popular ones and check what's in it. Starting with the most popular, the chocolate chunk. First off, the wheat flour is enriched with synthetic vitamins. Those synthetic vitamins are coming from petrochemicals. Sugar is the second ingredient, so it's mostly sugar. More sugar, soy, soybean oil, natural flavors, more sugar, soy, natural vanilla flavor, garbage. There's also 20 grams of sugar per cookie. That's 5 teaspoons of sugar. Now we got the classic with M&Ms. This is way worse than the chocolate chip. Enriched wheat flour. The chocolate candies are made mostly with sugar, and these are all artificial colors right here. Artificial food colors are horrible for you. Sorbitol, titanium dioxide, parabens, corn syrup, which is GMO. This is such garbage. If you're looking for clean options, check out Simple Mills or Siete cookies. They're made with very clean ingredients and they're absolutely delicious. So avoid insomnia cookies and follow the channel for way more content. PepsiCo has bought Siete Foods for $1.2 billion. Let's talk about it. This acquisition seems to raise a lot of concerns. The reason why people perceive this to be bad is because Siete Foods is known to use best-in-class ingredients. And now they're being bought by PepsiCo, which doesn't have the best track record when it comes to ingredients. So while I do understand the concern, hold on a second. You have to remember, Primal Kitchen was bought by Heinz and they never changed their ingredients. They remained loyal to their brand, integrity. It actually increased brand awareness, and because of that, Primal Kitchen is in more stores and households today. And that's what I see Pepsi doing with Siete Foods. You're just going to see it in more places, ubiquitous. That's a good thing, that's what we want. And I've met Siete Foods at Expo West. These people are so passionate about what they do, I can't see them cutting corners with ingredients. With the power of PepsiCo's marketing, I believe this is an excellent thing for Siete because this is going to get the word out. And rightfully so. So congratulations Siete Foods and congratulations to the Garza family. So keep that positive mindset and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside these popular crumble cookies? We're about to find out. I'm on their website, check this out. Look how appealing these cookies look. So the gist of it is that they have 6 different flavors every week. Keep in mind, these are big cookies. Let's see what's in these. Semi-sweet chocolate chunk. One cookie is 770 calories and 50 grams of sugar. That's over 12 teaspoons of sugar. So they bleach the flour and then they add synthetic vitamins. Sugar, vegetable fat, soy, natural flavors, soy again, sugar again, no. Brownie sundae, 1,130 calories, 110 grams of sugar. The cream is ultra pasteurized, there's carrageenan, polysorbate 80, there's artificial vanilla, fudge is made with high fructose corn syrup, sulfites, artificial food colors. Now the cookies and cream milkshake cookie, 870 calories, 90 grams of total sugar. The first ingredient is powdered sugar, followed by a bunch of garbage. If you really love your cookies, check out Siete Foods or Simple Mills. They have a variety of flavors made with clean ingredients and they are delicious. So keep your family away from these crumble cookies and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside these popular crumble cookies? We're about to find out. I'm on their website, check this out. Look how appealing these cookies look. So the gist of it is that they have 6 different flavors every week. Keep in mind, these are big cookies. Let's see what's in these. Semi-sweet chocolate chunk. One cookie is 770 calories and 50 grams of sugar. That's over 12 teaspoons of sugar. So they bleach the flour and then they add synthetic vitamins. Sugar, vegetable fat, soy, natural flavors, soy again, sugar again. No. The brownie sundae, 1,130 calories, 110 grams of sugar. The cream is ultra pasteurized, there's carrageenan, polysorbate 80, there's artificial vanilla, fudge is made with high fructose corn syrup, sulfites, artificial food colors. Now the cookies and cream milkshake cookie, 870 calories, 90 grams of total sugar. The first ingredient is powdered sugar, followed by a bunch of garbage. If you really love your cookies, check out Siete Foods or Simple Mills. They have a variety of flavors made with clean ingredients and they are delicious. So keep your family away from these crumble cookies and follow the channel for way more content. When it comes to sweet potato chips, Terra is not the way to go. It looks appealing because it says real vegetable chips, but we read the ingredients on this channel. 3 different seed oils in here: canola oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, and it says and or, so they don't even know which ones they're using. These are rancid, highly processed seed oils. They go through extreme chemical processes, bleaching. You don't want that. Seed oils are not meant to be in your body, and they're in these. There's a clean option. Sweet potato chips, sea salt kettle cooked, made with avocado oil from Jackson's. Made with clean ingredients, including heart-healthy avocado oil. To be honest with you, I'd rather have avocado oil in my body versus canola, safflower, sunflower. Nah, this tastes delicious too. Happiness, joy, and savory satisfaction. That's a nice touch. Thank you, Jackson's. Be sure to get the original because the other ones have natural flavors. Jackson's, I love you guys, but please remove the natural flavors. Choose the right sweet potato chips and follow the channel for way more content. Stay away from popular conventional tortillas. They're basura, garbage. Let's start with Mission. There's a lot of wheat in here, non-organic wheat, so most likely sprayed with pesticides. Vegetable shortening. Made with interesterified and hydrogenated soybean oils. Sodium acid pyrophosphate, that's loco, that's crazy. And the whole wheat is no better. Vegetable shortening of hydrogenated and interesterified oils. Sodium acid pyrophosphate, trash ingredients. As a matter of fact, all of these here are trash. Instead, check out Siete Foods. They make excellent quality tortillas, made with clean ingredients. So choose the right tortillas and follow the channel for way more content. Conventional microwavable popcorn like these two are garbage. Let's start with Pop Secret, butter flavor, natural flavor. And what do you know, there's no butter in the ingredients. The corn is not organic, so it's most likely genetically modified. Low quality palm oil, got the natural flavor. So people would argue that butter is the natural flavor. That is inaccurate. They're creating flavorings that resemble butter. Act 2 is even worse, naturally and artificially flavored. Corn is GMO, palm oil, natural flavors, garbage. Also contains TBHQ, which is a terrible preservative. Instead, look for something like this. We got organic popcorn, made with clean ingredients, including organic extra virgin olive oil. We're keeping it simple. So choose the right popcorn and follow the channel for way more content. The best food for your hair, skin, nails, bones, and joints? Kettle and Fire bone broth. These contain collagen that are bioavailable. That means your body will actually use it and absorb it. Much better than collagen powders because you're getting it from the source. Kettle and Fire uses clean and top quality ingredients. For example, the chicken bone broth, organic, made with all clean ingredients, no natural flavors, nothing like that. And my personal favorite, the beef bone broth, made with 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef bones. That means the cows were feeding on grass its entire duration. Top quality, made with all organic ingredients. And they have an assortment of different flavors at Whole Foods. You can make soup out of it. You can cook rice in this. It's so delicious. You could even drink it as is, like I do. Kettle and Fire, the greatest bone broth of all time. Kettle and Fire has been a huge part of my transformation. Let it be a part of yours too. So go to your local Whole Foods and check out the soup section to find Kettle and Fire. Pumpkin Spice Coffee Mate is a terrible choice for the fall. We're in the season of pumpkin spice products, but we have to be cautious. This says pumpkin spice, natural and artificial flavor. Now I'm wondering if there's any pumpkin in here. No pumpkin at all, just sugar, soybean oil, artificial flavors. This is such garbage. Fortunately, this is America's #1 creamer, but we're gonna change that. There's also artificial sweeteners in here, and look down here, ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. That's another term for genetically modified. Be careful when you see zero sugar, because it's still sweetened with artificial sweeteners. An excellent alternative is Malk Organics. They have a pumpkin spice edition made with very clean ingredients, and it actually tastes really good too. So choose the right pumpkin spice coffee creamer and follow the channel for way more content. Here's how to buy the best cooking spray at Costco. Let's start with the trash option. I grew up using PAM, and it's still in most people's households. But do you know what this is? Canola oil, which is a seed oil, palm oil, soy lecithin, that's GMO, dimethylsilicone, which is an anti-foaming agent, And it also contains propellant. Anti-foaming agent, you really want that in your food? I've said enough. So skip that trash and go for this. 100% pure avocado oil spray by Chosen Foods, made with avocado oil. I'd rather cook with avocado oil than anti-foaming agents. And you're getting a 2-pack for $12.99. That's worth my health, and it's worth yours too. Good, evil. So choose the right cooking spray and follow the channel for way more content. The general population thinks that these bars are healthy.
We beg to differ.
They're trash.
Kind bars have bad ingredients.
The oats are not organic, so it might have glyphosate. It also has canola oil and peanut oil.
These are highly inflammatory oils and they're cheap.
RX bars piss me off. They may have the ingredients on the front and it says no BS. If there's no BS, why are you adding natural flavors? So instead, let's show you the good options.
I love Jones bars because they're organic and delicious. Look at this chocolate peanut butter. Super clean ingredients.
And be sure to check these out. Bearded Brothers food bars. Take this for example, almond butter jelly. 5 organic ingredients. It's also regenerative organic certified. When's the last time you saw a bar that had that?
So choose the right bars.
And follow both our channels for way more content. Diet sodas may contain no sugar, but they're terrible for you. A lot of people correlate the word diet with weight loss. For example, people go to McDonald's and they'll be like, oh, I'll get a Diet Coke because there's no sugar in it. The problem is people opt for this thinking no sugar, no problem. Have you ever wondered why this has an odd sweet taste to it? How is that the case if there's no sugar? It may have 0 grams of sugar, but it's sweetened with aspartame. When you do just a little bit of research on aspartame, you learn that it can really mess up the brain. Think about it, it's artificially made in a laboratory. Have you ever noticed that the unhealthiest people always drink Diet Coke? They're usually very overweight and are struggling with diabetes. This is not helping. Just cut the diet soda, you're gonna feel way better. If you really miss soda, check out Olipop or Poppi. They are a healthier alternative. Follow the channel for more content. The OG Buffalo Wild Wings sauce is made with trash ingredients. A lot of people like Buffalo Wild Wings, but if you find out what's in the sauce, you would not eat it. Soybean oil, which is GMO, modified cornstarch, which is GMO, natural and artificial flavors, corn syrup, which is from GMO corn, caramel color is an artificial color, sugar, and the terrible preservative EDTA. This is not a good additive to your food. Instead, swap it out for Primal Kitchen's buffalo sauce, made with heart-healthy avocado oil. Made with very clean ingredients. I don't see natural and artificial flavors, I don't see artificial colors in here, and it tastes really, really good. And it comes in glass. So choose the right buffalo sauce for your wings and your food, and follow the channel for way more content. Whether it's Red Bull or Monster, stay away from sugar-free energy drinks. How is it that these have no sugar, but they're sweet? It always starts with a question. Now we use our brains to solve the problem. The problem is people are programmed to justify drinking this because they say 0 sugar. But you really gotta read the ingredients. Red Bull, for example, 4th ingredient is natural and artificial flavors. It's sweetened with artificial sweeteners sucralose and acesulfame potassium. Monster 0 sugar also has natural and artificial flavors, artificial sweetener sucralose and acesulfame potassium. So what is the common denominator? These contain artificial flavors and artificial sweeteners. A great swap would be organic coffee or organic tea. Organic fruits are also a great option because these are clean, natural sources of energy. So ditch those energy drinks and follow the channel for way more content. Did you know that when you're buying corn syrup, it's coming from GMO corn? Take this for example, Caro. They're telling you 0 grams of high fructose corn syrup. I consider that deceitful because it's still corn syrup. Even though it sounds better, you really have to research where the corn syrup is coming from. And I just so happen to do the research for you. This is made from genetically modified corn. So think about it, you're using a GMO product to make this. That requires bleaching, deodorizing. Also, corn syrup is in most processed foods. It's basically a foreign invader in the body. Your body doesn't recognize it, it doesn't know what to do. So don't bake with this, put this back. I'm gonna give you 3 alternatives. Organic date syrups that come from organic dates. You can also use 100% organic pure maple syrup. You can also use raw organic honey. Follow the channel for way more tips. Do not cook with Crisco. Here's why. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. How do you know if this is good? Let's read the ingredients. The first ingredient is soybean oil. That's coming from genetically modified soy, and they're making an oil from a GMO product, which requires harsh chemicals, bleaching, deodorizing. Next, we got fully hydrogenated palm oil. That's basically trans fat. And palm oil, which is chemically processed as well. Mono and diglycerides, a terrible preservative, TBHQ. Do you really want to consume this? There's all these terrible ingredients in here, and they want you to cook with this, which means putting high heat on this. This is a foreign invader in your body. Your body doesn't know what to do with all these Frankenstein ingredients. You can cook with avocado oil from Chosen Foods or Primal Kitchen. One of the best cooking fats is grass-fed ghee. My favorite is from Fourth and Heart. You can also cook with animal fat. I like the company Fatworks. These fats have a high smoke point and are good for you. Follow the channel for way more tips. You go to your favorite coffee shop and you get those syrups. Let's break down what's in these. For all you vanilla latte lovers, they're most likely using something like this. Torani sugar-free vanilla syrup. There's absolutely no vanilla in here. Natural flavors, that could be anything. Acesulfame, potassium, and sucralose are artificial sweeteners. And 2 preservatives, potassium sorbate, potassium benzoate. This is another vanilla one, but it says artificially flavored on the front. You ever order a caramel drink? Classic caramel syrup, also made with garbage ingredients, including caramel color, which is artificial color. How about hazelnut? Made with terrible ingredients, including natural and artificial flavors. Moral of the story, next time you go to your favorite coffee shop, ask to take a look at the syrup and read the ingredients on the back. Don't use them. I suggest drinking coffee black, and always choose organic coffee. A really good substitute would be organic 100% pure maple syrup. You can also use raw organic honey. Be sure to follow the channel for way more content. Quest protein cookies are not made with the best ingredients. Let's break it down. Let me show you how most fitness influencers would promote this product. I'm a fitness influencer and I recommend Quest protein cookie because the word protein is in it, and you got 15 grams of protein and only 240 calories. You want to disregard that advice because they never tell you to read the ingredients. The butter has natural flavors, there's polydextrose, there's also palm oil in here, that's no good. There's natural flavors in here, there's canola, soy. These are not the ingredients you want to see in a protein cookie. It even says flavored with other natural flavors. That means they're mixing so many different chemicals that you don't know to create an imitation flavor. Instead, just get cookies from Siete or Simple Mills. They're not protein cookies, but they're made with clean ingredients. And if you want bioavailable protein, just eat red meat and eggs. Be sure to follow the channel for way more content. Kraft cheese is not real cheese. Let's break it down. I used to eat these when I was a simple kid. Now, as a wise adult, we have to break this down. So follow my finger right here. What does that say? Pasteurized prepared cheese product. You notice that they don't call it cheese, it's called cheese product. This means that this contains about 51% of cheese. So what's the rest of it? Shouldn't the one and only ingredient be cheese? There's more than just cheese in here. Phosphates, modified food starch, natamycin, a natural mold inhibitor. That sounds like artificial chemicals. Most likely is since there's patents. This is fake cheese. Instead, go for organic grass-fed cheese, preferably raw because you're getting the good probiotics and enzymes. Check out the company Organic Valley, they even have slices. So perfect for your burger. So choose the right cheese and follow the channel for way more content. So many people buy the wrong waters at the grocery store.
So let us show you what to buy instead.
Starting off with the worst, these waters come in plastic. When you add heat to it, microplastics get into the water. You don't want to put this in your body.
Next up, we have something like this that's boxed. This is a step up from plastic water bottles. However, it's certainly not the best option.
The next step up would be getting spring water in 100% recyclable cans. Mountain Valley and Proud Source are 2 of the best.
The best type of water to buy at the grocery store is spring water in glass. Saratoga is my favorite brand.
And my favorite is Mountain Valley spring water.
These come from nature and they're bottled at their source.
So choose the right waters for you and your family and follow both our channels for more content. Plant-based meat from Morningstar Farms is garbage. Let's break it down. I get a lot of questions and comments asking if Morningstar is healthy. It's not. First off, don't fall for the front. 9 grams of protein, 70 calories. You can't just analyze it based off that. You have to read the ingredients. Wheat gluten, corn oil, soy protein isolate, canola oil, natural and artificial flavors, soybean oil, distributed by Kellogg. These are not the ingredients you want to see in your food. Check this out right here. Bioengineered. Bioengineered means genetically modified. They're just changing the wordology. Made with high quality ingredients? That's a lie. If you want a plant-based meat, check out Abbott's, made with pea protein and extra virgin olive oil. My personal recommendation is getting grass-fed sausages, made with 100% grass-fed beef. You can check out Applegate, Teton, or get it from a farm. So choose the right foods for your body and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside an Oreo McFlurry from McDonald's? Let's find out. This is one of the most popular desserts on the menu. Check this out. Look closely at it. It's like fizzing. This looks more like foam than ice cream. This is a sugar bomb. 48 grams of added sugar. That's 12 teaspoons of sugar. Foamy, gooey ice cream is made with corn syrup, mono and diglycerides, gums, and carrageenan. Most people don't really know this, but corn syrup comes from genetically modified corn. So you're taking a GMO product and you're chemically refining it to create an artificial sweetener. And Oreos are terrible for you. Synthetic vitamin, sugar, palm and canola oil, so it has seed oils in it. Invert sugars, genetically modified soy, natural flavors, garbage. This is a matrix concoction. And we're breaking out of the matrix so we don't drink diabetes in a cup. If you want clean ice cream, check out Alex, Cosmic Bliss, or Ice Cream for Bears. If you want an Oreo replacement, check out Simple Mills. Follow the channel for way more fast food exposure. What's inside a 7-Eleven red velvet cookie? You're about to find out. So I bought a 2-pack for $1 at 7-Eleven. I'm not gonna lie, it smells really good. But will I bite into this like the comments tell me to? Absolutely not. There's 21 grams of sugar in one cookie. That's over 5 teaspoons of sugar in this cookie. You think that's it? Let's keep going. That's a lot of ingredients. The first ingredient's enriched flour, synthetic vitamins. There's sugar in here, there's soy lecithin, more enriched flour, sugar, brown sugar, margarine, which is a vegetable oil blend of palm fruit, soybean, and olive. Another important question you have to ask yourself, how did they get the red in the red velvet cookie? Artificial color, red 40, red 3, blue 1, yellow 6. 4 artificial colors in that cookie. How dare they call this a red velvet cookie? I have no direct swap for a red velvet cookie. If you'd like cookies, choose Siete or Simple Mills. I personally recommend Sweet Addisons. They're delicious, made with clean ingredients. Check out their Instagram. So snack smart with the right cookies and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside a 7-Eleven red velvet cookie? You're about to find out. So I bought a 2-pack for $1 at 7-Eleven. I'm not gonna lie, it smells really good. But will I bite into this like the comments tell me to? Absolutely not. There's 21 grams of sugar in one cookie. That's over 5 teaspoons of sugar in this cookie. You think that's it? Let's keep going. That's a lot of ingredients. The first ingredient's enriched flour, synthetic vitamins. There's sugar in here, there's soy lecithin, more enriched flour, sugar, brown sugar, margarine, which is a vegetable oil blend of palm fruit, soybean, and olive. Another important question you have to ask yourself, how did they get the red in the red velvet cookie? Artificial color, red 40, red 3, blue 1, yellow 6. 4 artificial colors in that cookie. How dare they call this a red velvet cookie? I have no direct swap for a red velvet cookie. If you'd like cookies, choose Siete or Simple Mills. I personally recommend Sweet Addisons. They're delicious, made with clean ingredients. Check out their Instagram. So snack smart with the right cookies and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside Chicken McNuggets? Let's break it down. Here we got the 4-piece Chicken McNuggets from McDonald's. I used to crush these, I used to get the 20-pack, but we don't do that anymore. And the reason why? Well, let's just check the ingredients. This is on the McDonald's website. The chicken is of low quality, usually factory farmed. And what makes this super trash is that they're frying it in vegetable oil of canola, corn, soybean oil, and hydrogenated soybean oil. It's also coated in a flour that's bleached, synthetic vitamins, more bleached flour, sodium aluminum phosphate, dextrose, natural flavors. These are 2 of their most popular sauces, and they have garbage ingredients like soybean oil and high fructose corn syrup. So instead, eat real organic pasture-raised chicken, and if you're looking to fry it, I suggest using grass-fed tallow. And if you love condiments, I would recommend looking at Chosen Foods or Primal Kitchen. So stay away from Chicken McNuggets and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside Chicken McNuggets? Let's break it down. Here we got the 4-piece Chicken McNuggets from McDonald's. I used to crush these, I used to get the 20-pack, but we don't do that anymore. And the reason why? Well, let's just check the ingredients. This is on the McDonald's website. The chicken is of low quality, usually factory farmed. And what makes this super trash is that they're frying it in vegetable oil of canola, corn, soybean oil, and hydrogenated soybean oil. It's also coated in a flour that's bleached, synthetic vitamins, more bleached flour, sodium aluminum phosphate, dextrose, natural flavors. These are 2 of their most popular sauces, and they have garbage ingredients like soybean oil and high fructose corn syrup. So instead, eat real organic pasture-raised chicken, and if you're looking to fry it, I suggest using grass-fed tallow. And if you love condiments, I would recommend looking at Chosen Foods or Primal Kitchen. So stay away from Chicken McNuggets and follow the channel for way more content. What's inside a slice of pizza from 7-Eleven? Let's find out. So this slice was $2. Okay, it's stuck to the box. That's nasty. Oh, alright. This does not look like fresh pizza at all. It's a slice of heaven. Heaven don't look like this. That's the place I was born. Now let's break down what's in this. If you speak to a nutritionist or a dietitian, they'll tell you to look at calories and fat, carbs. When you have common sense, you read the ingredients. They enrich the flour with synthetic vitamins, vegetable oils, soybean, canola, palm oil, yellow cornmeal, that's GMO corn by the way. Concentrated sponge extract. Is this from a sponge? There's datum in here, potassium sorbate, crazy preservatives. This is terrible. All of these ingredients are in this. A great substitute is Capello's Pizza. They use clean ingredients like almond flour and extra virgin olive oil. 7-Eleven pizza is trash. And be sure to follow the channel for way more content like this. Here's what I buy at Whole Foods for healthy hair. Number 1 is red meat. Here we got 100% grass-fed beef, and we got bison. These are loaded with nutrients that support hair follicle growth like iron and zinc. Number 2 is eggs. Organic, restorative, pasture-raised eggs from Vital Farms. The chickens are on nutrient-rich soil. Pasture-raised means that the chickens are raised on the pastures and they're feeding on what they're supposed to eat, like bugs, worms that would be on the grass. Very rich in biotin and protein, which is important for hair growth. Another amazing food for your hair is bone broth. Kettle and Fire is the greatest brand on the market. Made with 100% grass-fed and grass-finished beef bones, this provides collagen and amino acids which strengthen your hair. And finally, we got organic berries. I like getting mine frozen. It lasts longer, you can put it in a bowl and defrost it in 2 hours, and they taste delicious. They are packed with antioxidants and vitamin C, which help protect hair follicles and make them stronger. So protect the hair and follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. What's inside a grilled chicken avocado BLT from Panera Bread? Let's find out. First off, this doesn't even look like the real sandwich. This just looks like a cold concoction of ingredients. Well, at least there's an avocado. So many people assume that Panera Bread is a healthy choice. So the ingredients are here on their website, but don't be fooled, because we have a detailed list of ingredients. The chicken's not organic, there's dextrose, natural flavors in the seasoning, there's sodium phosphates. Sourdough bread has synthetic vitamins in it, and it's not organic, so it's most likely sprayed with glyphosate. The garlic aioli has soybean oil in here. The sea salt and black pepper blend has canola oil in it. You see how it's portrayed to be healthy, but it's really not? Got seed oils and crazy stuff in here. It also doesn't look appealing. This is trash. So what I would recommend is to get the high quality organic versions of these ingredients. Make it yourself. So don't listen to the Matrix when they tell you Panera Bread's healthy. What fast food items would you like me to explode? What fast food items would you like me to expose? Comment below. And be sure to follow the channel for way more content. What's inside a McDonald's Big Mac? Let's break this down. America's favorite burger, the Big Mac. I'm not gonna lie, it smells good. I've never had one. I would love to take a bite, but it's not happening. I'll give them credit, the beef is actually real beef. All these ingredients in the Big Mac bun are in this. Sugar, soybean oil, modified food starch, cornstarch, canola oil, maltodextrin, natural flavors, dough conditioners. The Big Mac sauce has so many ingredients and it starts with soybean oil. There's also high fructose corn syrup in here, artificial sweetener, that's terrible. The cheese has sodium citrate, soy which is GMO, and color added. There's 10 ingredients in the pickles. This is not real food. Instead, make some burgers at home. Get some grass-fed beef, add some organic raw cheese, organic vegetables, and organic sourdough bread. Primal Kitchen and Chosen Foods make excellent burger sauces made with clean ingredients. So stay away from Big Macs and follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. Did you know that vegetable oil is really GMO soybean oil? So it says pure vegetable oil, but you have to turn it around, soybean oil. Weston vegetable oil, but this is soybean oil. Signature Select, soybean oil. Why don't they just call it soybean oil? Because vegetable oil sounds way more appealing than soybean oil. Think about it, when you hear vegetable, you think healthy, when in reality, you're getting a rancid oil. The soybean's also genetically modified. Not to mention, they're going through an insane chemical process to make it look like this. And they're making an oil from a GMO product. It's terrible for your health. I'm gonna give you 3 cooking options. A really good unflavored oil would be avocado oil from Chosen Foods or Primal Kitchen. My favorite option is to cook with Fourth and Heart ghee. It's grass-fed and delicious. And finally, animal fats like beef tallow. I like the company Fatworks. Check them out on Amazon. So cook with the right oils and follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. Conventional gums like these are loaded with artificial ingredients. Let's break it down. So many people just mindlessly chew on this, not realizing that there's so many garbage ingredients in here. Let's start with Trident. Natural and artificial flavors, acesulfame potassium, aspartame. These are terrible artificial sweeteners. There's soy in here that's GMO. Sucralose is also an artificial sweetener. Bioengineered food ingredient that's genetically modified. Now let's check out extra. Natural and artificial flavors. Aspartame, isosulfame potassium again. Blue One Lake, that's an artificial color. Contains bioengineered food ingredients, genetically modified. You don't want to be chewing on any of these. These are all lab made. If you're looking for a clean swap, Simply Gum has clean options. You can find it on Amazon. So chew on the right gums and follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. What's inside the popular strawberry acai beverage from Starbucks? Let's find out. It's definitely the colors that appeal to everybody. But what do we do on this channel? We dive deep. Let's check out the Starbucks website. This is the smallest size they have, and this is 16 grams of sugar. That's 4 teaspoons of sugar, FYI. The strawberry acai base has some funky ingredients. So it's mostly sugar, but then you got natural flavors here. Then you got natural green coffee flavor. Natural green coffee flavor? So they're not using coffee, they're using flavoring that mimics coffee. They are using freeze-dried strawberries. However, when you do research, you find out that strawberries are heavily sprayed with pesticides. In simpler terms, strawberries should be organic. With the sugars and flavorings in it, this isn't really a refresher. A really simple solution is just to make your own strawberry lemonade. Get some clean water, get some organic strawberries, organic lemons, and find a clean sweetener like raw organic honey. Mix it together, add some ice, you got a refresher. So stay away from Starbucks and follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. Ever wonder what's inside Dunkin' Donuts bagels? Let's find out. We got the plain bagel and the multigrain bagel. For some unusual reason, majority of Americans love bagels, and they love starting their day with it, no less. The plain bagel. Oh. This plain bagel is far from plain. Did you see the flip? Enriched wheat flour, soy lecithin, synthetic vitamins, dough conditioners, sugar. And a lot of people will swap the plain for the multigrain thinking it's healthy. These ingredients are far worse. Look how many ingredients are in here. Dough conditioners and vegetable oils, basically seed oils. Your healthy option has seed oils in it. This is not breakfast food. If you really love bread, I would recommend organic sourdough bread. I got this from a local farmer's market. And my personal recommendation for the best breakfast is steak and eggs. This is optimal, primal, and nutrient dense. So fuel your body properly and follow the channel for more food, health, and wellness tips. You about to find out what's inside a Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell, and it's gross. This is one of the most popular items on the menu. So let's open it and see what's inside. Ugh! This is gross. Ew, look inside. When you look what's inside it on their website, when you click on nutrition info, all the real ingredients are here, but you have to scroll. See? That's crazy. The more you keep scrolling, the more you should feel disgusted. Do you really want to put this in your body? This is not food. You can actually make one at home using these ingredients, but get the high quality versions of them. Grass-fed beef, organic ingredients. These fast food chains like Taco Bell, they don't care about your health. But I do, and that's why I created the channel. And to the people who get mad at me, you should be mad at these companies for putting these garbage ingredients in your food. Guys, this is trash. Eat real food, you'll feel way better. And be sure to follow the channel, more fast food exposure coming.
To all you people, especially mothers like me,
Stop cooking with Pam spray, this is trash.
I'm a holistic nurse and a mother, and I used to cook with this, and I had no idea how bad the ingredients were.
Check this out right here real quick. Canola oil blend.
It has canola oil, palm oil, soy, and anti-foaming agent.
Do you really want anti-foaming agent and seed oils in your cooking spray?
I don't.
So we're gonna put this back. What do we do instead, Jasaira?
So instead, choose Chosen Foods avocado oil.
100% pure avocado oil spray. The ingredients are just avocado oil, and it's a product of Mexico. I'm telling you, especially mamas, go buy this. There it is. Fuck.
So choose the right cooking spray for you and your family.
And follow both our channels for more food shopping tips. What's inside a McDonald's McChicken? This stuff is nasty. Let's open this. We got 2 buns, mayo, lettuce, and a patty. Ew, this is nasty. Can you explain to me why this has over 70 ingredients in it? Starting with the patty, bleached wheat flour, vegetable oils of canola, corn, soybean oil, hydrogenated soybean oil, that's trans fat, modified cornstarch, that's genetically modified, dextrose from GMO corn. Check out this leavening, ammonium bicarbonate, sodium acid pyrophosphate, more wheat, natural flavors. This is trash. You think the bread is any better? Enriched flour with synthetic vitamins added in, soybean oil, garbage, dextrose, cornstarch, all genetically modified, more seed oils in here, more GMO corn from maltodextrin. Datum is one of the worst dough conditioners out there. And the mayo, first ingredient, is GMO soybean oil. Obviously we know McDonald's is bad, but no one ever knows the extent to this. That's why we do this. You couldn't pay me to eat this. This is stupid crap. Put this lab-made concoction in the trash and eat real food. Follow the channel for more fast food exposure. Fairlife strawberry drink uses no strawberries. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Natural flavors could be up to 150 different chemicals to make the flavoring. So it's natural flavors mixed with other natural flavors. That's a double whammy. A lot of people, especially fitness influencers, they promote the product based on the grams of protein and calories. Like this marketing gimmick, 50% more protein. Only 250 calories. They never tell you to read the ingredients. Because when you do that, cane sugar, natural flavors, 2 artificial sweeteners, acesulfame, potassium, and sucralose, it's a pasteurized product, which means they're heating up the milk to destroy the nutrients. There's no strawberries, natural flavors, and it's artificially sweetened. Do you see how that information is more important because it's what you're putting in your body? Instead, get some real raw milk, get some organic strawberries, maybe some raw honey, mix it together, and make it yourself. Follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. Artificial sweeteners, colors, and flavors in Pedialyte? Don't drink this crap. So many people drink this for hydration purposes, especially after a hangover or a heavy workout. Orange Breeze, but look, natural and artificial flavor. There's an orange here, so there should be oranges in here, right? There are 0 oranges in here. Dextrose, which is a simple sugar from GMO corn. I already mentioned that there's natural and artificial flavors in here. Artificial sweeteners, sucralose and acesulfame potassium. And worst of all, artificial color, yellow number 6. These are derived from petroleum and coal tar. How's this going to help your workout or your hangover? You shouldn't even be drinking. The Pedialyte Sport is no better. Artificial flavor, and trash ingredients, and red 40. These are lab-made chemical concoctions. If you're looking for clean electrolytes, I would recommend Just Ingredients or Flav City Electrolytes. They use organic and very clean ingredients. So hydrate your body properly and follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. What's inside an iced caramel macchiato from Starbucks? You're about to find out. So this is the most popular drink at Starbucks. Check out the gradient color. There's caramel sauce on the bottom. This is the 8 ounce, which is the smallest cup they have, which has 15 grams of sugar. That's over 4 teaspoons of sugar. First, there's whole milk, which is really low quality milk. Vanilla syrup. You would think that vanilla syrup would have vanilla in it, right? This syrup has sugar, water, natural flavors, potassium sorbate, and citric acid. So there's no vanilla in here. This is naturally flavored. You always have to look at the finer details. The caramel sauce. And the final ingredient, which is on the bottom of this, is caramel sauce, which has 11 ingredients in it. Sugar, corn syrup from genetically modified corn, low quality dairy, natural flavors, soy lecithin, and sulfites, which are nasty preservatives. This is not going to help your body. I'll be exposing way more fast food, so be sure to follow the channel. Ever wonder what's inside a glazed donut from Dunkin'? You're about to find out. This is the most popular donut to get at Dunkin', and I'm not a fan of the ingredients. Look how shiny it is to lure you in. So when you go to Dunkin', they don't have the ingredients available, but luckily I got you covered. The problem is, there's 173 pages on here. That's gnarly. We found the ingredients right here. Enriched unbleached wheat flour, which is trash. Palm oil, dextrose, soybean oil. These are seed oils that are absolutely horrible for your body. Sodium acid pyrophosphate, defatted soy flour. This is such trash. So this is already made with garbage ingredients, and now they're frying it in terrible oils. And the glaze is mostly sugar, maltodextrin from GMO corn, artificial flavor. There's over 50 ingredients in this diabetes trap. America may run on this, but I don't. I have no alternatives for donuts. It's not breakfast food. As a matter of fact, it's not food at all. If you want a real breakfast, eat steak and eggs. Follow the channel for more fast food videos like this. 19 ingredients in McDonald's French fries? Absolutely disgusting. So the fries should just be potatoes, salt, and oil. But nobody knows what's in this, so let's go to the website and find out. The potatoes are low quality and GMO. The vegetable oils are just a blend of terrible seed oils. Hydrogenated soybean oil is genetically modified and a trans fat. McDonald's fries used to be cooked in beef tallow. To cut costs, natural beef flavor. Look, twice. To disappoint all the vegans out there, wheat and milk derivatives. So if you thought they were plant-based, you've been fooled. This is extremely important. They don't even show you all the ingredients because look, as starting ingredients. But luckily, I dove a little deeper and I found the real list of ingredients. Thanks to the legend Paul Saladino, we found the whole list right here. Dimethylpolysiloxane, which is an anti-foaming agent. Even the salt has 4 ingredients in it, including dextrose from GMO corn. You could never pay me to eat this chemical concoction. Here's the solution. Get some organic potatoes, sea salt. You can cook it in grass-fed beef tallow, and they taste way better than McDonald's French fries. Follow the channel for more health and wellness tips. Ensure Nutrition Shake, completely filled with trash. #1 doctor recommended brand. Only in this country would that be the case. It's really important to disregard the sides and always go for the ingredients. Vanilla, natural and artificial flavor. There is no vanilla in here, just corn syrup, canola oil, soy protein, garbage, disgusting. All these vitamins and minerals in here are synthetic and they're basically BS. Chat live with a registered dietitian about nutrition. Why? So they can feed me more lies? I'm tired of companies like this promoting products that seem healthy but they're not. As a meal replacement when there is no replacement for real food. If you want complete nutrition, eat real foods. So I'm sure you should stay away from Ensure. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Maruchan ramen noodle soup is fake cheap food. Never put this in your body. There are so many ingredients in here that I can't even pronounce. Let me show you. Do you see how difficult this is to read? There's vegetable oils of canola, cottonseed, palm, and hidden right here contains a bioengineered food ingredient. This is made in a lab, this is fake food, this is disgusting. Instead, swap it out for Kettle and Fire soups. You can also get Miracle noodles, which are konjac flour based. You can also get Ocean's Halo ramen. Mix them together with the Kettle and Fire soup, you got ramen soup. So choose the right ramen and soups and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Tony the Tiger approves of Frosted Flakes. I do not. First off, Kellogg's, a large corporation that's known to make garbage cereals. Milled corn, which is most likely GMO. Second ingredient is sugar. Malt flavor, so it's flavor. Synthetic vitamins and minerals added back in. Those vitamins are usually petroleum based and they don't work. And the worst part about Frosted Flakes, contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Translation, contains a genetically modified ingredient. You want genetically modified ingredients in your food? I only eat 2 high-quality cereals. 7 Sundays cereal, sunflower cereal, grain-free. 8 real ingredients, made with all clean ingredients. Another excellent cereal is Lovebird Organic Cereal, made with all organic clean ingredients. You can find these at Whole Foods and online. Just pick the right cereal and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. When it comes to buying cookies, I would not recommend the popular company Tate's. These are the new ones, the chocolate chip cookies. Unbleached enriched flour, which means they're adding synthetic vitamins inside. Also, the soy in here and the wheat in here is not organic. It's GMO, and there's natural flavors in here. Natural flavors again. That's just too many funky ingredients. Instead, swap it out for a high-quality cookie like Simple Mills. These are the chocolate chip ones. Only purposeful ingredients. Very clean ingredients, no natural flavors. Look, vanilla extract, corn-free, grain-free, gum-free. Another good option, chocolate chip cookies from Siete Foods. They use very clean ingredients and they're absolutely delicious. So choose your cookies wisely and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Kashi go, Kashi no. I'm getting a lot of questions about Kashi, and I would never put this in my body. This is the original plant protein and multigrain crisp with a touch of honey. First ingredient is garbage soy protein concentrate, which is super cheap. Low quality corn flour in here. Wheat, oats, soy, cane sugar. This is basically empty calories and carbs. And don't fall for their organic ones. Because cane sugar and natural flavor. Natural flavor can be anything. And Kashi is marketed as the healthy cereal. This is crap. Instead, you could choose 7 Sunday cereal or organic Lovebird cereal. They're both made with very high quality ingredients. So choose the right cereals for you and your family and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Stay away from popular butter sticks. Instead, go for ghee butter sticks from 4th and Heart. The problem with this butter is that they're using low quality cream. It can disrupt your gut, it can cause bloating, inflammation. Quality matters, so check this out right here. This is ghee butter, which is grass-fed and pasture-raised. The reason why that's excellent is because this is coming from cows that are raised on the pastures and feeding on what they're supposed to eat, which is grass. So ghee is clarified butter, which means they're removing the milk solids, making it lactose-free and casein-free. Another problem with butter is that it burns really quickly. But this has a higher smoke point of 485 degrees. So this is ideal for baking, cooking, sauteing. Personally, I love spreading this on my toast. It enhances the taste because it gives it a rich, nutty flavor. These are the butter sticks, but they have an assortment of different products. You can find it at Whole Foods and Kroger. You could also find it online at Thrive Market, or you could go straight to the source and find it on the 4th and Heart website. So choose 4th and Heart and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. The original cup noodles is one of the worst products I've ever found. Natural and artificial flavors. Also chicken flavor in here, but look at this paragraph of garbage ingredients. Quick breakdown, synthetic vitamins in here. Palm oil is trash. Dextrose, disodium guanylate, and inositol, that's MSG. All the corn in here is GMO. All the soy in here is GMO. Maltodextrins from GMO corn. Natural and artificial flavors. Sodium tripolyphosphate, that does not sound good at all. And worst of all, contains bioengineered food ingredients, plural. I know this is 99 cents, but now you know why. This is such garbage, this is the final boss of trash. Instead, swap it out for nutrient-rich soup. Kettle and Fire chicken noodle bone broth soup, made with all organic, very, very clean ingredients. And bone broth has amazing benefits for the body. Bone broth is the ultimate healer of life. It's the most nutrient-dense drink in my opinion. I know that it costs more, but your body will absolutely love you for consuming this. So choose the right soups and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. I got so many requests to do Swedish fish. This is such trash. Let's just break down the ingredients. Sugar, invert sugar, corn syrup, which is genetically modified, modified cornstarch, which is modified, natural and artificial flavors, so you have absolutely no idea what that is. And the worst ingredient by far, artificial color Red 40. If you just do a little bit of research on Red 40, you're going to find crazy side effects. And that could be hyperactivity, bad behavior, and this is a crazy one. Ready? The desire to be annoying. So if this is in your house, get rid of it. If this is in your thoughts, meditate and get that out of there. If you want a better alternative, I would recommend Smart Sweets. They have a Swedish fish version, and it's pretty clean. And my personal favorite, which is Solely. They have organic fruit jerkies and organic fruit gummies. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Ladies and gentlemen, the worst coffee creamer of all time. Whether it's corporate offices, coffee shops, family households, you will see this everywhere. So let's read these ingredients because they're absolutely horrible. The first ingredient is genetically modified corn syrup. The second ingredient, which is terrible, is hydrogenated vegetable oil. So that's basically trans fat. And or genetically modified soybean oil. So it's trash. And worst of all, ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. Translation, ingredients derived from a genetically modified source. If you're looking for a good swap, I would recommend Mulk Creamer or Laird Superfood Creamer. They're made with very clean ingredients and they're dairy-free. If you consume dairy, I would recommend organic cream or organic half and half, preferably raw, but I understand a lot of people don't have access to a farm. But if you check realmilk.com, you'll be able to find one near you. So pick the right creamer and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Stay away from conventional teriyaki sauce. Let me explain. This is the Soy Vey brand, and look, they're saying simple, real ingredients. But soybean oil is not a simple, real ingredient. It's a very cheap, low-quality oil. It's really ranted, simply because they're trying to save money and hurt your health in the process. Also, if it doesn't say non-GMO or not organic, the soy is genetically modified usually. Instead, you could go for something like this. Primal Kitchen has two excellent flavors that you guys have to check out. The Island Teriyaki, which has like a Hawaiian style, is made with all clean ingredients. And if you want more of the Asian type of teriyaki, this one is made with very, very clean ingredients as well. So you can still enjoy your favorite foods, just read the ingredients. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. One of the most common questions I get, are Cheerios healthy? I don't think so. First, it's owned by the big corporation General Mills, which is funded by the American Heart Association. Those are the same people that tell you that vegetable oil and Crisco are very healthy. The oats and the corn is not organic. And the third ingredient is sugar. All these vitamins and minerals right here are synthetic. 3/4 of a cup, 140 calories. Okay, so this is 3/4 of a cup, and this is a bowl right here. This was 3/4 of a cup. Nobody is only going to eat this much. 4 of these equals a standard bowl of cereal. In the case of Cheerios, that's over 500 calories of useless and empty carbs. I got 2 really good replacements for your Cheerios. The first one is 7 Sundays. Glyphosate-free, no refined sugars, no weird stuff, no artificial flavors. Very, very clean ingredients. Another excellent option, Lovebird grain-free cereal made with all organic clean ingredients. It's organic, grain-free, gluten-free, no refined sugars, non-GMO, paleo, glyphosate-free. The ingredients are very clean, as you can see. You can find both of these amazing companies at Whole Foods. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. I see so many people at the gym drinking Core Power protein. Stop drinking this. It's one of the most common questions I get, and this is complete garbage. Vanilla flavored with other natural flavors. There is no vanilla in here. Also, the second ingredient is natural flavors, so this is mostly natural flavors. There's carrageenan in here, which is known to trigger inflammation in the body. Artificial sweeteners, acesulfame, potassium, and sucralose. Synthetic vitamins. They try to grab you in with the 26 grams of complete protein. But where is the protein coming from? The filtered, low-fat, grade A milk? Also, the milk is homogenized, which means that it's been heated, so all the cream that usually goes to the top goes down. I feel like this will destroy your muscles. It'll at least destroy your gut. Also, the milk is low quality. There's no organic or non-GMO, nothing like that. If you want real bioavailable protein, I would recommend grass-fed organic meat or organic pasture-raised eggs. You can also get Flav City protein smoothies made with 100% grass-fed whey and vegan protein with almond protein. Be sure to follow the channel for more food shopping tips. A lot of people are drinking muscle milk protein shakes at the gym. It's time to put an end to it. It's not just vanilla. It's intense vanilla. Look, artificially flavored. From the makers of Gatorade. We know how that goes. Holy, look at all these ingredients. That's a paragraph. Soluble corn fiber, that's GMO corn. Sunflower oil. Why is there a seed oil in a protein drink? Artificial flavors. And that's closer to the top of the list, so it's the most prevalent. There's gums, phosphates, artificial sweeteners, sucralose, acesulfame, potassium, bunch of fillers in here. This is all. Please do not be fooled by the 40 grams of protein, because this is doing more harm to your body than good. I don't know how to make this more clear. Read the ingredients. Best bioavailable protein that your body can use and absorb: grass-fed steak, organic pasture-raised eggs. Flav City also has high-quality protein and vegan protein that is very good as well. You should check it out. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. So many people drink Pure Leaf. This is a sugar bomb. Let's just dive straight in and look at the ingredients right here. Got the black tea, which is fine, but look, sugar. How much sugar? 42 grams of added sugar in here. That's 10.5 teaspoons of sugar in this drink. That's almost equivalent to a can of Coke. And just when I thought it couldn't get worse, extra sweet tea. Same ingredients, but 64 grams of added sugar. This one is the lemon flavored with other natural flavors. There's no lemons in this. There's natural flavors. So what's the best alternative to this? Make your own tea. You can get some organic tea. And if you really want to sweeten your tea, just use raw organic honey. It's all about simple swaps. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Welch's fruit snacks are garbage. The marketing is very appealing. Look at the colors first. They try to get you with a checklist. Here's a lesson in life. Always read the fine print. Let me explain this. Fruit is our first ingredient. Well, what are the other ingredients? Why don't they tell you the second ingredient is corn syrup, or the third ingredient is sugar, or the fourth ingredient is modified cornstarch? It gets worse. Modified tapioca starch, natural and artificial flavors, synthetic vitamins, artificial color red 40, artificial color blue 1. Also on the front, the small print, natural and artificial flavors. Do you notice how this is sandwiched in between the two big fonts? So instead, go for something like this. Bare fruit rolls. No added sugar, just 4 ingredients. What are the 4 ingredients? Apples, pears, strawberries, black carrot extract. Excellent. The apple pear mango, it's made with just apples, pears, and mangoes. Excellent. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Celsius is the most popular energy drink that I see at the gym and outside. Stop drinking this. I'm going to show you guys how they deceive you. Come over here. Check this out. So this is the mango passion fruit, right? But right here, natural flavor with other natural flavors. But when we look at the ingredients right here, there is no mango and there's no passion fruit. Another way to deceive you is because since there's no mango or passion fruit, it also contains 0% juice. So what is this drink? So they advertise that they don't use certain artificial sweeteners. Look at this. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame. So you're probably thinking, oh, that's good. They're using sucralose in here. That is an artificial sweetener that's going to damage your DNA and your gut bacteria. I also want to emphasize that there's 200 milligrams of caffeine, synthetic vitamins in here, natural flavors. This is a chemical concoction. It's lab made. This is a recipe for disaster. Instead, just swap it out for some organic coffee or organic tea. And be sure to follow the channel for more food shopping tips. You definitely want to avoid store-bought cakes for Valentine's Day. Let me show you why. I get it. You want to do something romantic for Valentine's Day. You want to treat your loved one. This is the opposite of treating your loved one. We have to look at the ingredients. And when you look at this list right here, sugar, wheat flour, natural flavors, high fructose corn syrup, there's actually no good ingredients in here. Yet people, this is what they do in the Matrix. They grab it and they just go to the checkout. Because there's no nutritional value in it, this is going to destroy your gut bacteria. It's going to damage your DNA. It's going to harm your body. Your body doesn't know what to do with it. You put this away. You get something like Simple Mills made with purposeful, clean ingredients, as you can see right here. And you use your hands, your labor, to shape it in the form of a heart. Now that's romantic, and that requires effort. And if you don't like chocolate, you can get the banana muffin bread, also made with very clean ingredients. So have a really good Valentine's Day, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. If you wish to give your loved ones diabetes for Valentine's Day, Krispy Kreme Donuts has you covered. I get it. It's so appealing on the front. But you know what's not appealing? The back. Look at this list of ingredients. I have never seen a product that has more ingredients than this. 24 grams of sugar per one donut. That's 6 teaspoons of sugar per donut. Besides all the crappy ingredients, hydrogenated soybean oil, so there's trans fats in here. Look at all this sugar, food coloring in here, carrageenan, which triggers inflammation, carrageenan again, blue 1, yellow 5, yellow 6, and worst of all, contains bioengineered food ingredients. Guys, that stands for GMO, genetically modified. This is by far the worst product I've ever touched. You want to know the benefits of this? Type 2 diabetes, joint pain, inflammation, destroying the gut microbiome. This is Valentine's Day trash. I don't have an alternative for you guys. If you guys know one, comment below and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. You'll be seeing a lot of commercials during the Super Bowl for Doritos. I would advise against buying these. Let me explain. We got Cool Ranch, not so cool for the gut. Check out these ingredients right here. Genetically modified corn, vegetable oils are terrible for your gut. Cornstarch, which is genetically modified. Monosodium glutamate, that's an excitogen that tricks your brain to thinking the food tastes good. Yellow, blue, red 40, blue 1, yellow 5, artificial colors, natural and artificial flavors. Do I need to explain any more? I will explain. This is terrible for your body. And a lot of people have a problem where they'll just watch the game and just keep eating them, keep eating them, keep eating them. That's crazy. This is hijacking your taste buds. Don't buy this. Of course, you need good alternatives. Siete Ranch tortilla chips are an excellent option. Made with clean ingredients, including heart-healthy avocado oil. So ditch your Doritos, buy Siete Foods, and enjoy the game. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Jell-O is one of the most popular foods given to patients in hospitals, but it's so bad for you. Check this out. Look, colors, lots of colors. Let's go for the red one. Made with artificial red 40. How about the yellow one? I wonder. Let's check this out. Oh, there we go. Yellow 5 and yellow 6. Artificial colors. Artificial flavor too. Maybe you're feeling the orange one? Oh, how do you make orange, by the way? Oh, by yellow 6 and red 40. Yellow and red make orange. All right, here's the green one. Look, lime, artificial flavor. One package, 19 grams of added sugar. That's almost 5 teaspoons of sugar. Sugar, natural and artificial flavor. Yellow 5, blue 1. How is this supposed to help you get better at the hospital? Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Chex Mix is one of the worst ultra-processed foods that I've found. So this is the standard, right? Let's read the back right here. Look at this long list of ingredients. Holy. So there's enriched flour, so synthetic vitamins. Look at this. Vegetable oil, soybean, high oleic soybean, canola, high oleic sunflower, palm, olein. That is so many vegetable oils. Maltodextrin from GMO corn, dextrose from GMO corn, caramel color, artificial sweeteners. This is crazy. Look how many ingredients there are. And look, contains wheat and soy, contains bioengineered food ingredients, plural. And the cheddar one is way worse. Why? Because check right here. Look, yellow 6, yellow 5, yellow 5 lake. These are all artificial colors. So this is worse than the other one. A very good alternative would be pretzels by Savor by Susie. They're grain-free and made with clean ingredients. Follow the channel to increase your food education. Stop drinking Red Bulls. These are horrible for you. Let me explain. So how are you getting the energy from this? This is a 12 fluid ounce can. Check this out right here. 38 grams of sugar. That's basically the same as a Coca-Cola. That's almost 10 teaspoons of sugar in this can. So the second and third ingredient are 2 forms of sugar. Then you got natural and artificial flavors. Look, it's got colors, caffeine, synthetic vitamins. This is terrible for you. And don't fall for the sugar-free one because that's not any better. Why? Because even though 0 grams of sugar right here, read where it's natural and artificial flavors and is sweetening it with sucralose and acesulfame potassium. Those are artificial sweeteners that have been known to damage your DNA and your gut bacteria. So absolutely not. If you're looking for a real energy drink, I would recommend organic black coffee. Follow the channel to improve your health. Doritos hijack your taste buds and are so bad for you. So many adults buy this, especially during sports events and all that. You guys really got to stop buying this. Let's read the ingredients. Look, it's an essay of ingredients, but let's start here. Corn is genetically modified. Vegetable oils, which are terrible for you. Sunflower, canola, corn oil. Maltodextrin, which comes from genetically modified corn. Did you know maltodextrin also spikes your blood sugar more than sugar? Monosodium glutamate, that's MSG. That's going to hack your taste buds. Natural and artificial flavors. And check here, artificial colors. Yellow 6, yellow 5, red 40. This list is so crazy. I hope you never touch this. A very delicious simple swap is Siete tortilla chips. They're made with very, very clean ingredients, and they actually taste better. And they also have a plethora of flavors. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Pepperidge Farm Milano cookies are super popular, but they're genetically modified. Let me explain. Okay, we're looking at the ingredients. Look, enriched wheat flour. So these are all synthetic vitamins right here. Soy, sugar, vegetable oils, palm soybean, hydrogenated soybean. That's trans fats right there. Cornstarch, soy again, natural flavors. This is not good. And look, it gets much worse. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's plural, so there's multiple. That means genetically modified ingredients in here. And to make it even worse, the ingredients from corn, soy, and sugar in this product come from genetically modified crops. Guys, please don't buy this. This is completely genetically modified. So we're going to put this back over here. Thank you very much. And you're going to go for something like this. Siete grain-free cookies. This is the Mexican shortbread made with all clean ingredients. Another good cookie to get is Simple Mills. Follow the channel to level up with your food awareness. Cheez-Its say they're made with 100% cheese. I don't really think so. Let's find out. So look at the front of the packaging right here. Made with 100% real cheese. Read the ingredients. Oh, it's the last ingredient, which means it's the least prevalent. You also got vegetable oil in here of soybean, palm, canola oil, and a terrible preservative, TBHQ. And the first ingredient is enriched flour, which means they're putting synthetic vitamins back in. That's why you see those vitamin B1, B2. But they're made from petroleum, so you don't want that. And hidden right on the bottom contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Guys, bioengineered food ingredient stands for genetically modified. They don't put that on the packaging, so they reword it to bioengineered. So here's what you do. You put this back. Thank you. And you look for something like this. Parm Crisps, 100% cheese snack. The only ingredient is aged Parmesan cheese. Follow the channel to increase your food consciousness. Wheaties, the breakfast of champions. Let's talk about it. So I'm guessing the marketing behind this is that people would buy this because their favorite athlete is on it. And the reason why this is so misleading is because we just got to read the ingredients right here. Whole grain wheat, sugar, okay. Fake vitamins and minerals added back in. Look. Ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. General Mills. This is GMO. This is fake food. Do not eat this. This is not going to give you real protein. It's not going to give you real energy. It's not going to get you big and strong like these football players. These football players are getting paid to market this. You want a real breakfast of champions? Eat organic pasture-raised eggs and organic grass-fed meats. Follow the channel to increase your food shopping awareness. Stop buying fake maple syrup for your pancakes. Let me explain. Guys, this is the most popular pearl milling company, but if you look, corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavors. This is GMO, this is garbage. This is not maple syrup, this is fake food. And don't fall for the sugar-free, low-calorie, because you have to read ingredients. Sorbitol, natural and artificial flavors. This is just artificial sweeteners. This is garbage. So here's how you do it, guys. You want to avoid all the fake maple syrups, right? And you want to look a little closer. Organic 100% pure maple syrup in glass. Plenty of options. This one seems to be the best one. Look, Signature Reserve organic maple syrup. You can also get this at Costco, which is excellent. It's really simple, guys. Just read the ingredients. So follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's the best plant-based yogurt. An excellent option is Coco June right here. It's organic, creamy, and dairy-free. Made with organic coconuts, organic blueberries. This is very, very clean. They have vanilla chamomile, made with all clean ingredients. Look, organic vanilla, organic chamomile. Another excellent option is Lava, which is pili nut yogurt. You could get this at Whole Foods. Read all these ingredients. Everything is clean. They also have a mango one, which is absolutely delicious. Made with real mangoes, organic coconut water, organic coconut creams. Very clean. Another excellent option is Kulina, made with organic coconuts. This is the vanilla flavor. Read all these ingredients. Everything is clean in here. Organic maple syrup too, which is really cool. Be sure to follow the channel for way more food shopping tips. Here's what I look for when I'm buying taco shells. You can find both of these at Whole Foods, but which one is better? Let me show you. Let's start with Garden of Eden. Even though this looks appealing because it's yellow, look, made with organic yellow corn. The problem is when you read the ingredients, first off, canola oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, and look, it says and or, so they don't even know what's in this product. So now I'm going to show you the best option by Siete. Grain-free, made with avocado oil. All clean ingredients, avocado oil, pumpkin powder, psyllium husk. So get this one, not this one. Follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here are the best grain-free tortillas. The absolute best ones are from the company Siete. This is the almond flour one, made with all clean ingredients. You could get this at Whole Foods, and you can get this in bulk at Costco. Excellent option is their chickpea flour, made with all clean ingredients. They also have cassava flour, grain-free as well. Also made with very clean ingredients. Apple cider vinegar, coconut flour, this is excellent. Also ordered their burrito size, which is gigantic. Made with all clean ingredients. Look, avocado oil, excellent ingredients. Be sure to follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Let me show you how to buy the best cheese. An excellent option is by Organic Valley. You can find this at Whole Foods. Raw, sharp cheddar cheese made with raw milk, 100% certified grass-fed farms. The reason why it's so good, organic grass-fed cultured unpasteurized milk, which means it hasn't been heated, it's in its raw form. If you can't find those, then a good option would just be organic pasture-raised cheese. Be sure to follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Goldfish crackers are one of the worst foods. Let me show you why. The famous Goldfish crackers by Pepperidge Farm. Made with smiles and the rest of the ingredients are enriched wheat flour, which is bleached, synthetic vitamins, inflammatory vegetable oils, canola, sunflower, and soybean oil, genetically modified garbage. And it gets much worse as you keep reading. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's GMO. The next sentence is crazy. The ingredients from soy, sugar, and canola in this product come from genetically modified crops. This is one of the worst ultra-processed foods. Instead, you can get cheese crackers from Whole Foods. The Hu Kitchen ones are very, very good. Follow the channel for way more food shopping tips. Here are the top 3 best waters that come in glass. Coming in at number 3, we have Acqua Panna. The water's coming from the earth, specifically from the rolling hills of Tuscany. At number 2, we have Saratoga Springs water. Also coming from nature, specifically the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains. Coming in at number 1 is the Mountain Valley Spring water. Proudly bringing natural American goodness to the nation, mountain to table. Rising naturally from a spring in the Ouachita Mountains. They also offer a home delivery service. You can find more info on that at mountainvalleyspring.com. They come in these 5-gallon glass jugs. You can find these 3 brands at Whole Foods and Amazon. Follow the channel for way more content. Here are my favorite snacks with the cleanest ingredients. One of my favorites is grass-fed, grass-finished beef sticks by Chomps. See that? Grass-fed, grass-finished beef made with all clean ingredients. They have so many different flavors. You can find it at Target, Walmart, and Whole Foods. Another one of my favorite snacks is potato chips from Siete, made with avocado oil. This is the sea salt and vinegar, made with all clean ingredients. You can find this at Whole Foods. Recently, I found this new snack, which I really like a lot. Grain-free pretzels, Savor by Susie, made with all clean ingredients. Organic palm fruit oil is absolutely fine. Check out my page for way more content. Everybody loves pizza, so let me help you find the best ingredients to make the best pizza. Okay, first you're going to need the pizza dough. Very simple. You want the company Simple Mills. Look, almond flour pizza dough, made with all clean ingredients. Now you want to find pizza sauce that's organic with organic tomatoes and organic ingredients, like this one. Merglen Organic, made with all clean ingredients, especially organic extra virgin olive oil. Very good. Now you want organic mozzarella cheese. The best one would be from Organic Valley, pasture-raised organic mozzarella cheese. Be sure to follow the channel for way more tips. Here's the best plant-based and vegan ice cream that you can find. Cosmic Bliss, organic, plant-based. We're looking at the vanilla right now is dairy-free. How is it dairy-free? Using organic coconut milk, organic coconut syrup. This is excellent. This is high quality. This is what you want to see. They have a plethora of different flavors, like this one right here, the sea salt caramel chocolate, made with all organic, clean ingredients. As you can see, they have so many different flavors, made with all clean ingredients. Guys, I appreciate all of you. Go check out my Instagram page for way more content. When it comes to juice, look for organic and cold pressed. Let me show you. An excellent option is Evolution Fresh, organic pure orange, cold pressed organic orange juice, made with organic orange juice. You can find this at Whole Foods. Another excellent option is Lakewood Organic, which is fresh pressed, which is cold pressed, and organic, made with organic orange juice. And if you're looking for more content, be sure to check out my page. I got hundreds of videos on this. Let me show you guys how to buy the best honey. So the two key words you want to look for are raw and organic. Raw means the honey has not been heated or pasteurized. Organic means it hasn't been sprayed with glyphosate or any pesticides. Here's a very good example right here. YS Organic Bee Farms, organic and raw. Another good one, Nature's Nate's Honey Co. 100% organic, raw and unfiltered honey, made with just organic honey. Excellent. Check out my page for way more content. I appreciate you guys. Much love. Here are the best ingredients for hot dogs, ketchup, mustard, and sauerkraut. Let's start with the hot dogs. Applegate Organic Uncured Beef Hot Dogs, made with 100% grass-fed pasture-raised beef, and made with all clean ingredients. Now for the ketchup. If you're looking for unsweetened, Primal Kitchen ketchup, made with all organic clean ingredients. Another good option is just an organic ketchup, made with all clean ingredients. Now for the mustard, just go for organic mustard, simple. All organic clean ingredients. Now the sauerkraut, I would recommend Bubby's, made with clean ingredients, fermented with naturally present cultures. Excellent. Here are the best ingredients for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. First, you need the bread. I would recommend Base Culture, which is grain-free, gluten-free, preservative-free, and dairy-free. Made with very, very clean ingredients. You can find this in the frozen section at Whole Foods. If you consume wheat, then you can get organic sourdough. Made with organic ingredients. The wheat is organic and it's fermented, which is much better for your gut and for your health. Now for the peanut butter. Choose organic and preferably in a glass container. The ingredients should be organic peanuts and salt. That's good to go. Now for the jams. An excellent option is Crofters. It's in glass and it's organic. Crofters also carries a Just Fruit spread, which is also organic, made with all clean ingredients. Liquid IV hydration is not good for you. Let me show you why. Two flavors here, lemon, lime, and passion fruit, but it says flavors with other natural flavors. This one's lemon lime. There's no lemons or limes in this. First ingredient is pure cane sugar, so this is mostly sugar. One stick has 11 grams of sugar. That's almost 3 teaspoons of sugar. Second ingredient is dextrose, natural flavors as well. Basically, this is sugars, funky ingredients, natural flavors, and synthetic vitamins. Instead, I would recommend Dr. Berg's electrolyte powder or Flav City's electrolyte powder. Since it's Halloween, here are the cleanest candies that you can find on Amazon or Whole Foods. I understand people want to enjoy their candy, so let me give you a couple good options. A very clean option is Unreal Candy. For example, their dark chocolate almond butter cups are made with clean ingredients, as you can see here. And their dark chocolate coconut bars, look down here, all clean ingredients. Here's an excellent fruit snack for your kids, Bear. The ingredients are just fruits and black carrot extract, very clean. They also carry fruit rolls, which are made with just fruit. And I know a lot of people love their Reese's peanut butter cups, but they carry an organic option, surprisingly made with all organic clean ingredients. Do you guys miss your Hershey's? Because they have an organic option too. Look at that, made with all clean ingredients. Be sure to like the video, comment below what's your favorite candy, share this video with a loved one or two, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Exposing Coke Zero ingredients. Same exact ingredients as Diet Coke, except 2 more ingredients. Caramel color. It creates the chemical methylimidazole. It can cause cancer in lab animals, and I'm pretty sure it can cause cancer in humans too. Phosphoric acid can be hazardous in the case of skin contact, eye contact, and ingestion. The artificial sweetener aspartame. Breathlessness, elevated blood pressure, skipped or racing heartbeat, gastrointestinal symptoms, stomach diarrhea, abdominal pain, painful swallowing. Why would you want to put this in your body? Potassium benzoate irritates the skin, eyes, and mucous membrane. Natural flavors. Take something natural, take it to a lab, and genetically alter it with chemicals and stuff, and that's natural flavors. Potassium citrate. Here's that potassium, 60 milligrams, which is only 2% on acysulfame potassium. A study done on mice found that this caused weight gain and shifts in the gut microbiome, which could potentially lead to obesity and chronic inflammation. It's a synthetic sugar substitute. So this is basically Diet Coke with more in it. Here's how to buy butter at Whole Foods. Stay away from Earth Balance, even if it's organic. It says 77% vegetable oils. The organic one says 78% vegetable oils. Palm, soybean, canola, this is garbage. Here's a really bad option. Plant-based butter. Sunflower oil, canola oil, natural flavors, no. A really good option you can get is Organic Valley salted butter, organic, made from pasture-raised cows. Clean ingredients. Another good option is Horizon Organics from pasture-raised cows. Clean ingredients. Another pretty good option is Kerrygold butter, made from Irish grass-fed cows. Here's an excellent option by Vital Farms, sea salted butter, made with clean ingredients. Be sure to like the video, comment below if you use butter or not. Share this video with a loved one or two, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here are the best gut-friendly foods at Whole Foods. A really good option is kimchi. Mother-in-law's kimchi. It's raw, which means it hasn't been cooked. Probiotics, which are good bacteria, with clean ingredients. Another very good option is sauerkraut. Here's an excellent company, Bubby's. This fermented cabbage. This is good. But kimchi is a fermented blend of vegetables, which include cabbage, onions, chili pepper flakes, garlic, ginger, etc. So kimchi is superior. Another excellent probiotic option is kefir. It's 100% grass-fed, and it's from A2, which is a higher quality milk protein, which is much easier on the gut. Made with clean ingredients. Another very good option is 100% grass-fed whole yogurt, made with clean ingredients. Be sure to like the video, comment below what's your favorite gut-friendly food. Share this video with a loved one or two, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy frozen pizza at Whole Foods. I wouldn't recommend about 90% of these because they're made with enriched flour and processed oils. Let me show you right here. We got this 4-cheese 365. But look at that whole paragraph of ingredients, especially here, wheat flour, soybean oil, cane sugar, Rayo's brick oven crust, a very long list of ingredients, including soybean oil up here, enriched flour. Yeah, you don't want this. It's the most misleading one. Cauliflower, America's #1 cauliflower crust. So the crust is not only cauliflower rust, it's a bunch of rice flours, cornstarch, there's vegetable oils, canola oil, sunflower oil. So the best option here is Capello's almond flour crust. It's also grain-free. The crust is made with very clean ingredients. The toppings are also clean. I wish the milk was organic though, but this is decent. The next best option would be to get the naked pizza crust, where you just have the crust, which are very clean, and then you add your own organic ingredients like organic cheese, etc. Exposing Diet Coke ingredients. It seems like a good option. You got 0 calories and you have 0 sugars, 0 carbs, 0 fat. Here's where we have the problem. Ingredients. Caramel color. It carries a specific chemical that causes cancer. This chemical is called 4-methylimidazole. It was known to cause cancer in lab animals, but it's not clear whether it's a human carcinogen. So you're telling me they don't know if artificial caramel coloring can cause cancer? Aspartame. Danger poison. Aspartame is an excitoneuratoxic carcinogenic drug. Aspartame is a product of genetic engineering. Here are some of the side effects right here, including birth defects and mental retardation. The label's telling you 0 grams of sugar, but it doesn't tell you how many grams of aspartame. Phosphoric acid. This chemical can cause damage to the skin, eyes, mouth, and respiratory tract. Potassium benzoate. Mild irritant to the skin, eyes, and mucous membranes. Natural flavors. So they take a fruit or a plant and they chemically alter it in a lab to create the flavoring. Personally, it should be called artificial flavors. Comment below your thoughts on Diet Coke and share this video. Let's expose the truth. Exposing Coca-Cola ingredients. I made this video 3 years ago. First toxic ingredient, high fructose corn syrup. It's been shown to drive inflammation, it's associated with increased risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer, and it harms your cells. It's also banned in all these countries up here, but it's not banned in the United States. Next, we got caramel color. Caramel color is used to give colas their distinct brown color and contains this chemical right here, 4-methylimidazole, and it's listed as a carcinogen, which means that it can cause cancer. Next, we got phosphoric acid. Look at that, Coca-Cola targeted in another lawsuit over phosphoric acid. The acid is used as an acidifying agent to give colas their tangy flavor. It is so acidic that people use it to clean their toilet bowls. I'm actually serious, people really use this to clean their toilet bowls. This is what people are putting in their stomachs. It's so acidic and dangerous that the toxic fumes can irritate your eyes, skin, and respiratory systems. Too much phosphorus can lead to bone loss due to the decrease in calcium, and it can also deplete your minerals. Be sure to like, comment, and share this video. Let's spread the truth. Exposing McDonald's Big Mac ingredients. 100% beef, but it's grain-fed beef. There are over 30 ingredients in the Big Mac bun. Enriched flour. The flour is stripped of nutrients, so they add all these back in, the niacin, iron, etc., which are synthetic vitamins. Sugar in the bun. Soybean oil is a rancid, cheap oil that is GMO. Wheat gluten is very bad for the gut. Dextrose is a simple sugar from GMO corn. Cornstarch is GMO. Modified food starch. Sunflower oil is a rancid seed oil. Same with canola oil. Maltodextrin is simple sugar from GMO corn. Natural flavors, so even more chemicals. Dough conditioners. Now the Big Mac sauce, look, soybean oil. Sugar and then high fructose corn syrup. Corn syrup from GMO corn. Propylene glycol. I've seen this in deodorant. Vegetable protein of GMO corn and soy. Sugar and then caramel color. And the GMO soy lecithin. They use American cheese, which isn't even real cheese. Sodium citrate, GMO soy lecithin, color added. Even the pickle slices has 10 ingredients in them. Comment below your thoughts on the Big Mac. Share this video so people can learn the truth. Exposing the 21 ingredients in McDonald's French fries. Let's go. First, we have non-organic potatoes, so you can only imagine what they spray these with. The second ingredient is low-quality canola oil. It's also the third ingredient. Then you have hydrogenated soybean oil, which is basically a trans fat. Soy is also GMO. Then you got natural flavors. God only knows what that is. Sugars from dextrose, which is from genetically modified corn. Sodium acid pyrophosphate to maintain the color. It can cause kidney damage and calcium deposits. Dimethylpolysiloxane. It's used in cosmetics and industrial lubrication. This is then cooked in a blend of terrible oils. Seed oils of canola oil, GMO corn oil, GMO soybean oil, hydrogenated GMO soybean oil. That's crazy. The salt they use in the French fries has 4 ingredients. Silica aluminate. Did you know that the fries were coated in dextrose sugar, which is from GMO corn? Comment below your thoughts on McDonald's fries. Share this video because people need to know the truth. And follow the channel for way more content. Here's how to buy cookies at Walmart. Okay, so I would avoid 90% of these cookies. They're usually made with enriched flours, natural flavors, a lot of cane sugar. You don't want any of that. I'm going to show you my favorite cookies. Siete cookies right here, made with almond flour and coconut sugar. This one is my favorite, the Mexican wedding. Read the ingredients on the back. Made with grain-free ingredients, all clean ingredients. This is very, very clean. This is very good. I'm also going to show you the ingredients on the Mexican shortbread. Also made with clean ingredients. Another really good cookie is right over here. Simple Mills Cocoa Cashew Cream. They look like Oreos. Read the ingredients on the back. Made with all clean ingredients. Be sure to like the video. Comment below your favorite cookies or if you've tried any of these. I'm curious. Share this video with your loved one, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy beef snacks at Walmart. Okay, first off, I want you to avoid conventional popular meats like this. Jack Links, take a look right here. Look at all these crazy ingredients. Maltodextrin, sugar, nah, you don't want any of that. So when it comes to beef jerky, I would recommend Archer, right here. Grass-fed beef jerky. Made with 100% grass-fed beef, made with real ingredients. You can see the ingredients right there. All clean ingredients. They also have grass-fed beef sticks, mini beef sticks, made with very, very clean ingredients. And the best and my number one favorite, I'm right here, Chomps. You have 3 here, 8 count, made with grass-fed and grass-finished beef, as well as free-range turkey, made with all clean ingredients. Be sure to like the video. Comment below what's your favorite beef snack. I'm curious. Share this video with a friend or a loved one, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy milk at Walmart. So you're going to look for two options, organic and grass-fed, right here. Maple Hill 100% grass-fed organic milk, and Organic Valley grass milk 100% certified grass-fed farms, no grain diet. If you have access to a farm where you can get raw organic dairy, that would be the best. But because we're at Walmart, this is the best option you can find. Be sure to like the video, comment below if you're a fan of milk, share this video with a loved one or two, and be sure to follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy juice at Walmart. So I would avoid mostly 95% of these because they're not organic, they're in plastic containers, and most of them are pasteurized. Take a look right here. Look, you got Tropicana orange juice, right? But it says flavored with other natural flavors. And then look over here. What does it say? Pasteurized. So Santa Cruz Organic looks good, but the only problem is natural flavors up here, and organic sugar is the second ingredient. So I would avoid this. So what you want to look for is right over here. Come check this out. First off, it's in glass, fresh pressed, which means cold pressed, and it's organic. Made with all organic ingredients right here. Organic mango puree, apple juice, and lemon juice. This is very clean. They have mango, papaya blend, and pure pineapple. Be sure to like the channel. Comment below your favorite juice. Share this video with a loved one or two. And follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy chicken at Walmart. So I would avoid 95% of these chickens because it's not organic. That means they're fed a feed of GMO corn and soy, as well as given antibiotics. They could be given a bleach bath. You don't want any of that. Instead, you want to go for organic. Come over here. Check this out. You have fresh chicken breast with rib meat, organic as well, and chicken thigh fillets that are organic. These are your two best options. That's what I would recommend. Be sure to like the channel. Comment below your favorite chicken dish. I'm curious. Share this video with a loved one or two. Be sure to follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy pasta at Whole Foods. First off, avoid non-organic wheat because it's most likely sprayed with glyphosate and pesticides. Even though these are organic, I'm not a fan because wheat contains gluten, and the best option is to look for organic and gluten-free. Organic chickpea flour, this is good to go. Option is organic red lentil pastas. Just organic red lentil flour, this is very good. Banza makes spaghetti made from chickpeas. It's not organic and they have some extra ingredients. Instead, choose this one, Tolerant Organic Chickpea Spaghetti. So just organic chickpea flour, so this is much better. Tolerant Organics also has lentil pasta with organic lentil flour. This is very, very clean. It's solely whole organic spaghetti squash. This is really cool. Just organic spaghetti squash. I have organic green banana pasta. Really cool. Made with organic green banana. Another great option is Jovial Organic Cassava Spaghetti. Organic cassava flour and water. Very good. Be sure to hit that like button. Comment below what pasta you use. Share this video with a loved one. And follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy popcorn at Whole Foods. Skinny Pop looks healthy, but it's not. Sunflower oil is a seed oil that's high in omega-6. Boom Chicka Pop is also no good because there's sunflower oil, canola oil, and there's cane sugar in here. Absolutely not. 365 organic salted popcorn. It doesn't matter that the popcorn is organic, they're still using sunflower seed, safflower seed, and canola oil, so absolutely not. Don't fall for the reduced fat and sodium. They're still using garbage oils. The spicy cheddar is naturally flavored with other natural flavors. Organic white cheddar made with garbage seed oils. Here's a very good option for $3.19. Organic popcorn and extra virgin olive oil, made with very clean ingredients. Here's another very good one, Lesser Evil Popcorn, Himalayan pink salt. Organic popcorn, organic extra virgin coconut oil, very, very clean. Be careful with their other flavors. Organic butter type flavor is still a flavor. Be sure to like this video, comment below if you're a fan of popcorn, share this video with a loved one, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here's how to buy sweet potato chips at Whole Foods. Terra chips. There are 3 seed oils in here, canola oil, safflower oil, and sunflower oil. This is no good. And here's the absolute best option. For $4.69, Jackson's sweet potato chips. This one is kettle cooked, sea salt and coconut oil, made with sweet potatoes, organic coconut oil, and sea salt. This is very, very clean. And they have avocado oil sea salt. also made with very clean ingredients. Check this out, a little message from Jackson's. Sweet potatoes, ancestral oils, sea salt, superior ingredients, happiness, joy, and savory satisfaction. You can tell this is an excellent company. Be sure to hit that like button. Comment below if you're a fan of sweet potato chips. Share this video with a loved one, and follow the channel for more food shopping tips. Here are the best cooking oils and cooking fats to buy at Whole Foods. First off, I want you to avoid vegetable oil. Why? Because it's actually highly refined soybean oil. Also avoid canola oil, even if it's organic. It is a seed oil and still high in omega-6, which is inflammatory. So avocado oil is a very good option, but one of these is fake and one of these is real. This is a bad option. Here's why. Expeller pressed refined, which means processed avocado oil. It's not. Okay, so research shows that most avocado oils are fake. The only two companies that I trust are Primal Kitchen and Chosen Foods right here, made with 100% pure avocado oil, high smoke point, avocado oil. Very good. Another good option to cook with is organic, unrefined, cold pressed coconut oil. These two companies are two very good options. The previous options I recommended don't have much taste. If you really want taste in your food, I recommend ghee, which is clarified butter, obviously from grass-fed cows. And my number one favorite to cook with is grass-fed beef tallow. Stay away from conventional infant formulas. Similac Advanced. There's safflower oil in here. There's soy oil, which is genetically modified soy. Carrageenan's in here. That triggers inflammation in the body. That's a lot of garbage. Enfamil, made with vegetable oil of soy oil, genetically modified, and sunflower oil. There's polydextrose, another form of sugar. Carrageenan again. This is terrible for your infant. The plant-based one is the worst one. Soy-based. If you want to mess up your baby's hormones, then GMO soy like this is perfect. A plethora of garbage ingredients. How about this company? Number one brand. The first ingredient is GMO corn maltodextrin. Vegetable oils. This is garbage. Soy-based infant formula. Gross. Protect your infant's hormones and don't ever give them this. So there are two really good ones that I found on Amazon. Growth Spurt goat milk infant formula. And the last one is A2 whole milk by Serenity Kids. If you're reading a food product and it says keto friendly, you still have to read the ingredients. Let me show you why. Keto basically stands for ketogenic, which means a high fat, low carb diet. Think protein bars, keto, naturally flavored. Do not fall for this, you still gotta read the ingredients. 14 grams of fat, okay, this is a high fat food, but those fats are coming from the first ingredient. Vegetable fat blend, palm kernel oil, palm oil, peanut oil. These are inflammatory oils. Peanut oil is high in omega-6, which can cause inflammation. Palm oil is terrible for you. The whey is definitely coming from low quality milk, since it's not organic or grass-fed. And there's also natural flavors in here. Here's another keto one, chocolate mousse pie, which is naturally flavored. The same garbage ingredients. There's also soy in here, which is genetically modified soy. So don't fall for that keto certified or anything that's labeled keto friendly. You still gotta read the ingredients. The most popular mints that people buy are artificially flavored and bad for you. Let me show you why. It's Tic Tacs. Artificially flavored. The first ingredient is sugar, so this is mostly sugar. Maltodextrin, which comes from genetically modified corn. Natural and artificial flavors. The wintergreen flavor is even worse. Let me show you why. The artificial food colors, yellow 5 and blue 1. And those are potential carcinogens. Lifesavers wintergreen flavor, artificially flavored. Sugar, corn syrup, which is genetically modified, and artificial flavor. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. Lifesavers peppermint, but it doesn't say artificially flavored. Still made with sugar and corn syrup, but instead of artificial flavors, got natural flavors. And there's nothing natural about natural flavors. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. So you see how these have orange specks on them? Well, that's coming from color, which is coming from artificial yellow 6. There's also aspartame, which is an artificial sweetener that'll damage your gut. If you want a good mint, I would recommend Snow Candy, SNO. Their lemon and peppermint flavors are very clean. Did you know it's very difficult to find a high quality chewing gum? Or Trident, original flavor. Sorbitol, xylitol, acetylsodium potassium, sucralose. Those are all artificial sweeteners. Natural and artificial flavors. Contains soy, which is genetically modified. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Wrigley's Extra look naturally and artificially flavored. Every ingredient is artificial. Contains bioengineered food ingredients, and it's plural, so there's multiple. You guys remember the Orbit commercials with the sparkly white teeth? Artificially flavored. All artificial, terrible ingredients. Contains bioengineered food ingredients, multiple, right over here. See, they try to hide it. There's also Pure Gum, which is aspartame free. Overall, it's much cleaner than the other ones, but it's still got the natural flavors. If you want a clean, high-quality chewing gum, Simply Gum is really good. The cinnamon, peppermint, and spearmint flavor are the cleanest ones. The rest have flavoring in them, so you gotta be careful. You can order it online or get it at Whole Foods. Organic foods at Trader Joe's that seem healthy but are really not. This Trader Joe's organic hummus, everything would have been good, but they added that organic sunflower oil. That is a seed oil, which is high in omega-6, which can cause inflammation and other problems. Organic 3-cheese pizza, you got that organic sunflower oil again, so nope. Organic non-crackers, there's enriched flour in here, which means they've stripped the nutrients and they've added synthetic nutrients back in. There's organic sunflower oil in here, there's natural flavors, organic Italian dressings for salads, organic soybean oil, so absolutely not. Also, there's organic natural Romano cheese flavor, so that's flavoring. It's not actual cheese. There's also canola oil in here, which is not organic. Organic free-range chicken broth. Everything would have been fine, but they added the organic natural chicken flavors and organic expeller pressed canola oil, which is garbage. See, if it says organic on it, you gotta turn it around and you have to read ingredients just to make sure. Here are some organic foods at Trader Joe's that seem healthy but are really not. Part 2. Organic chocolate chip chewy granola bars. There's the sunflower oil. Natural flavors, which are not organic. There's a lot of different sugars in here. Tapioca syrup, cane sugar, agave syrup, honey. Organic white corn tortilla chips. See, I would have been fine with the organic ground corn and the trace of lime. But then you have organic vegetable oils of sunflower, safflower, and canola oil. This is garbage. How about the organic blue corn tortilla chips? Same thing. This is garbage. Organic white truffle potato chips. The organic potatoes are not the problem. It's everything after it. The safflower oil, sunflower oil, palm. This is no good. Organic corn taco shells. Just like the tortilla chips, everything would have been fine, but they added the sunflower and safflower oil, so this is no good. Organic spicy taco sauce. Organic soybean oil. No good. So even if it's organic, read the ingredients. Vegan plant-based foods at Trader Joe's that seem healthy but are really not. Plant-based fish fillets? Oh god. That's a very long list of ingredients. There's modified cornstarch in here, which is from genetically modified corn. The soybeans are not organic, so it's genetically modified soy. There's soybean oil, soybeans, soy protein isolate. This is one of the worst options. Vegan pasta bolognese. Another paragraph of ingredients. It's not organic, so there's most likely glyphosate. There's natural flavors, maltodextrin, cornstarch, rehydrated textured wheat. May contain traces of soy, which is genetically modified as well. Vegan, Italian-style, plant-based soy. Oh no. Another long list of ingredients. Look at the very top. Look how many times this says soy. Soy protein isolate, soy lecithin, soybean oil, soy protein isolate, and all the soy is genetically modified. Also natural flavors in here. This is garbage. If you see the words vegan and plant-based, you have to read the ingredients, because 95% of the time it's going to be an essay of ingredients. Don't ever buy food coloring at a convenience store. I have a feeling many people use this to make their food look extremely colorful, maybe even for social media. But what is this actually made of? So let's turn it around and read the ingredients. The first ingredient is corn syrup, which is coming from genetically modified corn. It's a cheap substitute for sugar. And what do you know, the second ingredient is sugar. Then after the water, you have modified cornstarch. The keyword there is modified. It's got carrageenan. Carrageenan is an emulsifier that actually triggers inflammation in the body. And there, look at all the colors. Yellow 5, blue 1, red 40. Those are artificial food colors. And if you research the side effects of food colorings, autism and mental retardation come up as symptoms. And then you have preservatives. So besides the water, there's no clean ingredients in here. Veggie straw snacks are not actually healthy. Let me show you. Here we got veggie straws, like good health, positively snackable. So don't be fooled because this looks healthy. The front of the packaging is always to visually stimulate you. But what you want to do is you want to turn it around and you want to read the ingredients. So the sticks are actually potato. So the third ingredient is sunflower oil and or safflower oil. And those are fats, right? There's 9 grams of fat, and that's coming from those oils. And because it's third on the list, it's the third most abundant ingredient. So this is mostly potato and the inflammatory oils. Naked drinks are a very popular fake food. Let me show you. Naked Green Machine. People would definitely assume this is healthy because it is a green juice after all. But read the fine print. Flavored blend of 5 juices, partially from concentrate with added ingredients and other natural flavors. But in this one bottle, you got 53 grams of sugar. That's about 13 teaspoons of sugar. That is so crazy. And right in the middle over there, you see natural flavors. Natural flavors can be up to 150 different chemicals and flavors. It's also pasteurized, which means that it's heated, so you're stripping away even more nutrients. The Naked Strawberry Banana also has other natural flavors and concentrate as well. This one has 38 grams of sugar, which is 9 teaspoons of sugar. And there's natural flavors in here, and it's pasteurized. The Naked Mighty Mango and other natural flavors. This one has the highest level of sugar, and there's natural flavors, and it's pasteurized. Instead, you could substitute it for organic cold-pressed juice that's not pasteurized and has no natural flavors. Stop reading calories and start reading ingredients. Fiber One brownies. See how big that 70 calories is? Notice the 70 calories are also the biggest on here. But let's look down at the ingredients. There's bleached wheat flour in here, canola oil, which is an inflammatory seed oil. There's sugar, sugarcane, polydextrose, which comes from genetically modified corn. Sorbitol is an artificial sweetener that's going to mess with your gut. Natural flavors in here, soy lecithin. Contains bioengineered food ingredients. Trader Joe's foods that seem healthy but are really not. Organic toasted sesame. There's organic sunflower oil in here, which is high in omega-6, which is pro-inflammatory. The organic ranch dressing, it has organic soybean oil in here, and it's still a garbage oil. Both these mayo options are not good. This organic mayonnaise seems good. Still got soybean oil in here. The vegan mayo is just as bad. It says it's made with avocado oil. While that is true, look at that right there, natural flavors. Natural flavors means you start with something natural like a fruit, and you chemically alter it in a lab with other chemicals to create flavor. Most vegan options at Trader Joe's have natural flavors. Also, their organic tomato basil, it says low fat, but read the back, you got soybean oil in here. Again, even their organic marinara, soybean oil. Here are some fake healthy foods. People wonder when they eat salads why they don't lose weight, but they never stop to consider the actual salad dressing itself. This seems healthy, zesty Italian dressing. You see that blend of vegetable oils of soybean oil and canola oil. So this is made with processed seed oils. Seed oils are so foreign in the body that they actually end up sticking to the body. The ranch dressing is way worse. Besides the seed oils, modified food starch, natural flavors, contains bioengineered food ingredients, which is GMO. People have the assumption that Splenda is good because it's 0 calories. Splenda is sucralose, which is an artificial sweetener. This sweetener is known to alter and damage the gut microbiome. Basically, it damages your good bacteria. There's also dextrose and maltodextrin. They both usually come from genetically modified corn. People think that this is a healthy breakfast bar, naturally flavored with other natural flavors. That's a very long list of cruddy, terrible ingredients. And right on the very bottom, hidden right there, contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Starbucks has really good quality drinks. They have Spindrift, which is sparkling water made with real fruits. If grapefruit unsweetened. There are no natural flavors in here. This is very clean. This is really good. Only 3 grams of sugar. That's coming from the fruits. This is very good. They also have raspberry lime. Made with raspberry puree and lime juice, so it's raspberries and limes. No natural flavors. This is perfect. Evolution Fresh Organic Superfruit Greens. Organic cold pressed. All organic, very clean ingredients. 35 grams of sugar, but it is coming from the fruits. So you decide. Cold pressed watermelon and lemon juice. Made with watermelon juice and lemon juice. This is very good. Watermelons and lemons have protective shells, so they don't need to be organic. They also have cold pressed orange juice. This is good to go. And organic Defense Up. Cold pressed and organic. All organic, very clean ingredients. This organic apple juice is from concentrate. I would not get concentrate. This is no good because look, flavored with other natural flavors. Exposing foods at Target that seem healthy but are really not. It's the protein pancakes, but let's break down the ingredients. Wait a minute, where's the protein even coming from? There's no whey protein, there's no pea protein. This is extremely misleading. It says blueberry lemon flavored. There are blueberries and lemon juice powder, but why do you have the natural flavors there? This chicken broth says it's 100% natural. Natural flavoring is chemical flavors. Yeast extract is basically MSG, which is monosodium glutamate. It's an excitogen that tricks your brain into thinking this is a lot tastier than it really is. This is not 100% natural. Okay, this one's extremely misleading. America's #1 cauliflower crust? Cauliflower. There is cauliflower, but there's also brown rice flour, white rice flour, vegetable oil of canola oil and sunflower oil. Absolutely not. This is not only cauliflower. This is why you have to read ingredients. Jello says there's no artificial sweeteners, no high fructose corn syrup. But right on the top it says artificial flavors. Also, they have yellow 6 and red 40. Those are toxic food colorings. Exposing the truth on corn tortillas. Mixteca Foods corn tortillas. First off, the white corn they're using is coming from genetically modified corn, since it's not organic. It's got sodium propionate in here. What? Fumaric acid. There's potassium sorbate in here, propionic acid, and phosphoric acid. Dextrose, which is a simple sugar that comes from genetically modified corn. And then it's got methylparaben and propylparabens. Parabens are in cosmetics, and they're chemicals. So this is just GMO corn with a bunch of chemicals and acids in it. Whole Foods has 365 tortilla wraps that are actually very, very clean. But the best are Siete tortilla wraps. They're made with very clean ingredients and you can find it at Whole Foods and online. Exposing fake labels on food packages. Honey Nut Cheerios says it's heart healthy. It even says it can lower cholesterol. You read the ingredients, there's a bunch of sugar in it. There's canola oil, which is inflammatory. Contains bioengineered food ingredients, which is genetically modified. Kraft Parmesan cheese, but look at the front. Always starts with fresh milk. The key word there is starts. Because while that is true, what is with all these extra ingredients in here? Cellulose powder, which is wood pulp, and potassium sorbate. This here says 96% fat-free right on the front, so you would think to get this. But read the ingredients. There's sodium phosphate, sodium ascorbate, and sodium nitrite. So there's nitrites in here. If someone has no food knowledge, they would be convinced that this is very healthy. 60% less calories, and it's a light addition. It's not about calories, it's about ingredients. Inflammatory soybean oil, modified food starch, so they're already telling you it's modified, genetically modified. There's EDTA in here, which is pretty toxic. Natural flavors, which are chemical flavors. And look at that, it contains a bioengineered food ingredient. That's GMO. Avoid tap water, flavored water, and purified water, and go for mineral water. First off, do not drink tap water. If you go on ewg.org and put in your zip code, it'll show you the number of contaminants that are in the tap water. For example, New York City has 18 total contaminants found, and 10 exceed health guidelines. Basically, they contain chemicals that may be carcinogenic, which cause cancer. Talk about flavored water and natural flavors. Natural flavors basically means you start off with something natural like a fruit, and you alter it with specific chemicals in a lab to create flavors. So if you see natural flavors, I would avoid it. What about purified water? See, it says with minerals added for taste. That's because purified water removes the natural minerals that come from the water. That's why they have all these extra ingredients inside. Also, sodium bicarbonate is baking soda, and sodium chloride is salt. So this will dehydrate you. Here's what you want. Mountain Valley spring water, made with naturally occurring minerals. Real calcium, real magnesium, real potassium. So minerals that come from the mountain. And it comes in glass, so this is the best. Be very careful when buying seasonings, even if it's organic. Let me show you why. This is a very popular seasoning at Costco. Kinder's Premium Quality Seasoning. You would think it would be good because the blend is salt, pepper, and garlic. And it's organic. It's got the salt, it's got the garlic, and it's got the black pepper. But right there, you add the sunflower oil. Sunflower oil is an omega-6 oil. And when you consume too much omega-6, it can be inflammatory. They don't tell you there's sunflower oil on the front. So just because of that, this is a no. Here's another Costco brand, organic no salt seasoning. A blend of 21 organic spices and ingredients from around the world. Okay, this sounds really good. Okay, read all those ingredients. Everything is organic, no natural flavors. This is very clean, this is very good. See why it's important to read ingredients? Another example, organic Italian seasoning. Gluten-free, no MSG, no artificial colors. Okay, this sounds good. All certified organic clean ingredients. Very, very good. So it doesn't matter if it says organic. Always read the ingredients and confirm. When you buy pistachios, always read ingredients. Here's why. Okay, we have 3 different pistachios here, so let's break it down. Wonderful pistachios, roasted and salted. Now let's turn it around and read the ingredients. Pistachios and sea salt. This is good to go. But these two, you have to be very careful. Let's start with the honey roasted flavor. They do have honey, but you also have sugar, sunflower oil, and natural flavors, which are chemical flavors. Now the chili roasted. Sunflower oil, yeast extract, which is monosodium glutamate, which is MSG, which tricks your brain to thinking this is good. There's also natural flavor in here, which is chemical flavor. So this is worse. So avoid the flavored ones and just get this one. Wonderful pistachios, roasted and salted. The most popular coffee creamer in the world contains bioengineered food ingredients. Let me show you. Everyone uses coffee made in their creamers, but let me show you why this is the worst option. Read all these ingredients. I think every single one in here is terrible for you. Corn syrup solids from genetically modified corn, hydrogenated vegetable oils, natural and artificial flavors, and what's that there? Ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. Bioengineered is another word for genetically modified or GMO. So they're playing with the words just to get you to buy it. This is very bad for you. Hold up, they also got a sugar-free one. Natural and artificial flavor. This also has sucralose and acetylsulfame potassium, which are artificial sweeteners that'll damage your gut. Yeast extract, which is MSG, which is an excitogen, which tricks your brain to thinking this tastes good. There's that bioengineered again. I highly recommend Laird Superfoods. Their ingredients are very clean, and it actually tastes good. Never trust the front side of food packages. Let me show you why. Skinny Pop Butter Popcorn. 43 calories per cup. That could easily convince someone who's trying to lose weight to consume this. People see non-GMO. Alright, that sounds good. No artificial ingredients and gluten-free. They're using sunflower oil, which is high in omega-6, which is inflammatory. They also have chemical natural flavors. Notice how some of the ingredients are organic, but the popcorn itself is not organic. So this is most likely coming from genetically modified corn. How about Yoplait made with real fruit? See that right there? Contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's a nicer term for GMO. They changed it because nobody wants to consume something that says genetically modified. People think nuts like Blue Diamond are healthy. This is the front of the label. Look at that, American Heart Association, wonderful. This has vegetable oils in it, and all these oils are highly processed and inflammatory. Here's one that's extremely deceiving. So the front shows you all the ingredients and it says no BS. They didn't tell you that there's natural flavors in here. When you're buying medicines, make sure to read the inactive ingredients. Here we got Dayquil and NyQuil. So here are the active ingredients, but what you want to read is the inactive ingredients as well. So when you open this, yellow number 6, you see that? It's the second ingredient. There's also flavor, so you know that's chemicals. Sorbitol and sucralose are artificial sweeteners that ruin your gut. I wonder how they get the color in the NyQuil. Blue number 1, red number 40, flavor. So there's 2 artificial food colors in here with Theraflu. But if you turn it here, there it is. Acetylsulfame potassium. So this is sweetened with an artificial sweetener that'll ruin your gut. There's aspartame in here too, that's in Diet Coke. Then you got yellow number 10, blue number 1, red number 40. Flavors, so that's chemical flavors. Maltodextrin from GMO corn. This is absolutely terrible. Berry Burst. There's no berries in here. Blue 1, red 40 flavors. This is garbage. Most colored fruit-flavored drinks are naturally and artificially flavored and have food coloring in them. Let me show you. Lime cucumber flavored, that it says artificially flavored. Natural and artificial flavors, yellow 5, blue 1. So they mix these food colorings together to make this green. Are there any oranges in the orange flavor? Nope, just natural flavors and yellow number 6. Look at this beautiful blue Powerade. Mountain berries, so there should be berries in it. Mixed berry flavored with other natural flavors. That blue's coming from blue 1. There are no mixed berries in here. Even classic lemonade with natural lemon flavor. And this is colored with yellow 5. This is crazy. Probably because it didn't look yellow enough, so they added the color. There are artificial colors in these Mio Energies as well. Black cherry, natural flavor with other natural flavors. Red 40, blue 1, garbage. Even their vitamins. Yellow 6, this is crazy. So whenever you see these neon crazy colors, always read the back because you'll usually see that it's artificially colored. Here are the best and worst cooking oils at Target. Vegetable oil is soybean oil, which is highly inflammatory and genetically modified. Canola oil is heavily processed, highly inflammatory. Corn oil is very genetically modified. Mazola corn oil is I do not think this is heart healthy. This is also coming from genetically modified corn. This seems good because it's olive oil, but it's not extra virgin olive oil, so it's processed. The first ingredient, refined olive oil. This one seems good, but look, it says refined. So instead go for organic, cold-pressed, unrefined virgin coconut oil. Here's the absolute worst thing you can use to cook with. GMO soybean oil, fully hydrogenated palm oil, TBHQ, that's garbage. And here's my personal recommendation and the #1 best to cook with. Organic ghee clarified butter, and it's grass-fed and organic clarified butter. This is very, very good. This has your vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K, which are fat-soluble vitamins. It's good for your skin, it's good for your bones, and it has a high smoke point. So this really is the best to cook with. Here's how to buy meat snacks at Target. Check out Slim Jim. These are terrible ingredients. That mechanically separated chicken. Textured soy flour. You know the soy is genetically modified. Corn syrup from genetically modified corn. Natural flavors. Dextrose, which is a simple sugar from corn. Hydrolyzed soy protein, which is also GMO soy. Maltodextrin, which comes from genetically modified corn. Soy lecithin from GMO soy. And then nitrites. This is one of the worst things to put in your body. Instead, just swap it for chomps, grass-fed and grass-finished beef, which means the cow was fed grass its whole life. No mechanically separated meat, high-quality ingredients. Another good one is Archer's grass-fed beef. It's made with grass-fed beef and it's all clean ingredients. So swap out the processed garbage and go for grass-fed and grass-finished beef sticks. Be very careful when you're buying plant-based foods at Trader Joe's. So meatless ground plant-based crumbles. The second ingredient is flavoring. Natural flavors and cornstarch is from GMO corn. Yeast extract is MSG, may contain GMO soy. Beefless ground beef with GMO soy protein. And natural flavors, which is just chemical flavors. There's canola oil in here. Soy chorizo, made with GMO soy protein, GMO soybean oil. This is absolutely terrible. Plant-based hot dogs, it's made with GMO soy. This vegan feta cheese, modified potato starch, natural flavors. Nope, look, mozzarella cheese made from almonds. There's canola oil in here, there's sodium phosphate, natural Parmesan cheese flavor, ground turkeyless. What is this? This is just a blend of pea protein and wheat. Gluten, there's natural flavors in here. There's natural flavors again. Sunflower oil, this is trash. I'm genuinely trying to find a good one for you guys, but it's so difficult. Most of the popular foods at Trader Joe's contain seed oils and are inflammatory. Let me show you. Seed oils are usually hidden in salad dressings. Buttermilk ranch dressing. Canola oil. The cilantro dressing. You see how canola oil is at the very top? That means that it's mostly made of canola oil. They're in hummuses and dipping sauces. There's hummus dip. Even though it says extra virgin olive oil, see how low it is on the list? Canola oil is higher up. That means this is mostly canola oil. Even when it's organic, you have to be careful. Blend of oils, but the organic sunflower oil is coming first. And that is a seed oil, which is highly inflammatory. If they just put organic extra virgin olive oil, this would have been perfect. It's also in condiments. Organic mayo, organic soybean oil. It's also in pasta sauce, soybean oil. But check this out, organic vodka sauce. It's all organic ingredients and the oil they're using is organic extra virgin olive oil. So this would be good. If you ever see any other bad oils, just put it back. Pedialyte electrolytes are garbage. Let me show you why. Pedialyte fruit punch. See right there, natural and artificial flavor. Water, dextrose, natural and artificial flavors, the toxic artificial sweeteners, sucralose and acesulfame potassium. There's no fruits in this, there's no fruit punch. The red is coming from Red 40, which is an artificial food color. This one says natural flavor with other natural flavors. It's lemon lime. I wonder if there's any lemons and I wonder if there's any limes. Nope, just yellow number 5. There's artificial sweeteners, natural flavors. This is Okay, we got a clear one, 0 sugar, natural flavors with other natural flavors. There has to be some berries in here. Natural flavors is the second ingredient. So this is mostly natural flavors. You got those artificial sweeteners, sucralose, acesulfame, potassium. So it says no sugar, but they're using artificial sweeteners instead. If you want high quality electrolytes, Dr. Berg has amazing electrolytes and so does Flav City. Be careful with products that say 0 sugar. Let me show you why. Okay, all these here are 0 sugar. But if it has 0 sugar, then what are they using to sweeten it with? They're using maltitol, which is an artificial sweetener. There's polydextrose in here, which is another sugar. Natural and artificial flavor. There's also the artificial sweetener sucralose, but they're using other artificial chemicals. The Hershey's 0 sugar, same garbage ingredients. This one says sweetened with stevia, but let's look closely. Maltitol, natural flavors, polydextrose, cottonseed, rapeseed oil, hydrogenized. This is terrible. The Jolly Ranchers 0 sugar, polyglycetol syrup, natural and artificial flavors, acesulfame potassium, which is an artificial sweetener, which is terrible for the gut. There's artificial colors in here. It's from the Hershey company, go figure. So don't fall for 0 sugar. They're just putting other artificial sweeteners in there instead. Stay away from the plant-based burgers at Target. Beyond Beef, which is plant-based. This is such a long list of ingredients. You have highly inflammatory canola oil in here, and the coconut oil is refined, and there's natural flavors. This is terrible. Plant-based beef patties with the same ingredients. Look at the Impossible Beef Burger. The second ingredient is GMO soy, inflammatory sunflower oil, natural flavors, soy protein isolate, not good. Sausage made from plants. Wait, what? Yeah, because it's mostly GMO soy protein concentrate. Again, with the natural flavors, sunflower oil, synthetic vitamins, this is no good. Honestly, you can't compare these fake meats with a paragraph of ingredients to real, organic, 100% grass-fed ground beef. No GMOs, no paragraph of ingredients, it's just organic grass-fed beef. People who are on vegan diets really look at the research and look at the ingredients in these plant-based burgers. These are made in laboratories. And real animal-based beef is super nutrient-rich and it's bioavailable. Stay away from the plant-based burgers at Target. Beyond Beef, which is plant-based. This is such a long list of ingredients. You have highly inflammatory canola oil in here, and the coconut oil is refined, and there's natural flavors. This is terrible. Plant-based beef patties with the same ingredients. Look at the Impossible Beef Burger. The second ingredient is GMO soy, inflammatory sunflower oil, natural flavors, soy protein isolate, not good. Sausage made from plants. Wait, what? Yeah, because it's mostly GMO soy protein concentrate. Again, with the natural flavors, sunflower oil, synthetic vitamins, this is no good. Honestly, you can't compare these fake meats with a paragraph of ingredients to real, organic, 100% grass-fed ground beef. No GMOs, no paragraph of ingredients, it's just organic grass-fed beef. People who are on vegan diets really look at the research and look at the ingredients in these plant-based burgers. These are made in laboratories. And real animal-based beef is super nutrient-rich and it's bioavailable. There are artificial food colorings hidden in some of the most popular foods. Let me show you. With Fanta, orange soda. Since there's absolutely no orange in here. Look, yellow 6 and red 40. If you take yellow and red, you make orange, so there you go. This Gatorade Zero, look at this beautiful blue. I wonder if it's coming from blueberries. It's artificial food coloring blue #1. Lifesaver gummies, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, bioengineered food ingredients. This is crazy. Brussels Stover made with stevia. Blue 1 and 2, yellow 5 and 6, yellow 40 Lake, red 3. This is crazy. The most popular Welch's fruit snacks. Made with real fruit? Yeah, okay. Got red 40 and blue 1. The super popular M&Ms. Holy look at all those colors. Blue 1, yellow 6, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, yellow 6. What? Red 40, yellow 5, blue 2, blue 2. Pop-Tarts. Red 40, yellow 6, blue 1. That's crazy. Lucky Charms. Red 40, yellow 5 and 6, blue 1. Want to take a guess where the color of the Fruit Loops come from? Red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, yellow 6. There are bioengineered food ingredients in your food. Let me show you. Bioengineered food ingredients is exactly the same thing as GMO. Fruit Loops that are ultra processed. That red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, those are artificial food colors. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Frosted Flakes contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Honey Nut Cheerios, notice that it's plural. So there's multiple bioengineered food ingredients in here. That's crazy. Even Raisin Brands, look heart healthy, contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Apparently there's that study that came out from Tufts that said that Lucky Charms are healthier than beef and eggs. Red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6, blue 1, artificial flavors. Trisodium phosphate, which is paint remover, contains bioengineered food ingredients. You're telling me this artificial garbage is better than meat and eggs? We live in a clown world. And people think oats are healthy, contains bioengineered food ingredients. Cornflakes contains a bioengineered food ingredient. It's also in Pop-Tarts. Contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Plant-based egg review at Trader Joe's. Okay, this is basically scrambled eggs, but it's plant-based. I don't understand that, but let's break it down. First off, that's a paragraph of ingredients. You got high oleic sunflower oil in here, which is no good. Natural flavors, which is basically chemical flavors. Tetrasodium pyrophosphate. Do you really want to consume something that has tetrasodium pyrophosphate in it? Also, tetrasodium pyrophosphate is not a plant. So how is this plant-based? Please don't ever consume this. That's why you have to be careful with these plant-based foods, because most of it is just chemicals and garbage. I would give this 1 out of 5 stars. This is terrible. Here's how to buy bone broth at Trader Joe's. Organic chicken bone broth. The broth is made from filtered water and organic chicken bones. All organic clean ingredients. This is very good. Organic beef bone broth. Broth made with filtered water and organic beef bones. All organic clean ingredients. This is also very good. So these two are both in the second best options. I'm going to show you the first best one. Here's the number 1 best option in my opinion. Organic bone broth from free-range chicken bones. All organic and clean ingredients. This is very, very good. This is the best. I actually drink half of this a day, and I actually drink it from the pouch. Bone broth is so rich in collagen, which is very good for the hair, skin, and nails, and it has a plethora of benefits. Here's how to buy flour tortilla at Whole Foods. The organic flour tortillas. They're soybean oil and wheat flour, I would not get this. But how about their whole wheat organic? Basically the same ingredients and that garbage soybean oil again. Once again, don't be fooled when you see organic, because the oils they're using are sunflower and safflower oil, so this is garbage. Here's the best tortillas that I could find by Siete. Almond flour, chickpea flour, and cassava flour. Really clean ingredients and really simple too. Their chickpea flour one is also very high quality. This is also very clean as well, so I would recommend this. They're also grain-free, and that's really important because grains can be inflammatory. They also have phytic acid in it, which basically deplete nutrients from the body. Because there's no grains, no wheat, none of that stuff that can disrupt the gut. So this really is the best bet. Here's how to buy the best quality potato chips at Whole Foods. The sea salt potato chips made with the highly inflammatory sunflower seed oil, safflower seed oil, and canola oil. Okay, no problem. Just go for their organic ones. Sunflower seed oil, safflower seed oil, and canola oil. Once again, doesn't matter if it's organic. These are highly inflammatory oils. People definitely think this is healthy. Cauliflower potato chips. The problem is the vegetable oil of sunflower, safflower, canola, and or olive oil. This is crazy. Here's a really good option by Boulder Canyon. And it's made with avocado oil. Non-GMO potatoes, avocado oil, and sea salt. Perfect. But you gotta be careful with the flavored ones, because you have corn syrup solids and natural flavors, so I wouldn't get this. And the best potato chips come from Siete, and they have multiple different flavors. All of them are made with avocado oil and very, very clean ingredients. My personal favorite is the dairy-free queso. You read the ingredients, all of them are clean, and there's no natural flavors, no garbage. Another favorite of mine is sea salt and vinegar. Once again, clean ingredients. Let's break down Clif Bars. Clif Bar Energy Bar, nutrition for sustained energy. First off, 1 bar, 17 grams of sugar. That's over 4 teaspoons of sugar. That's crazy. Okay, check this out. Even though these are organic, look at the soy. The soy is not organic, so it's genetically modified soy, and it's mostly soy protein isolate, which is no good. You got natural flavors again. This is basically a soy bar. How about the white chocolate macadamia nut? Wait, look, natural flavor. It's basically the same ingredients, the same soy, natural flavors. This is practically a sugar bomb. So please don't be fooled by the front of the package. Always look at the back and read the ingredients. Exposing Kind Bars. This is one of the most popular brands, but let's check the ingredients. Kernel oil, sugar, glucose syrup, natural flavor. Nah, this is no good. Caramel almond and sea salt. Check this out. No genetically engineered ingredients, but you have natural flavors, which goes against no genetically engineered ingredients. How about their peanut butter dark chocolate? Inflammatory palm kernel oil and natural flavors. This Kind bar will not be kind to your stomach. So look for bars that don't have natural flavors and have real ingredients. It's really that simple. Let's expose RX bars. are known to just have the ingredients in the front. Egg whites, almonds, cashews, and dates, and no BS. However, I sense BS, so let's read the ingredients. Same ingredients, except look, natural flavors. We have another one here, egg whites, almonds, cashews, dates, and it's a blueberry flavor. No BS again. Once again, natural flavors. What I don't understand is you already have the blueberries and all these ingredients. Why add the natural flavors? There is nothing natural about natural flavors. It's basically the biggest lie when it comes to reading ingredients. So even though this looks like it has real ingredients inside, they hide natural flavors. So now we do the right thing and we put it back. Please read the ingredients. Exposing toxic ingredients in pastries and cereals. Let's start with Pop-Tarts. This is one of the most genetically modified products on the market. For 2 pastries, 30 grams of sugar. There's high fructose corn syrup, there's dextrose, soybean oil, red 40, yellow 6, blue 1. And on the bottom contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Now let's move to cereal. Ever wonder how they get these colors? Red 40, yellow 5 and 6, blue 1, natural and artificial flavors. This is crazy. The Fruity Pebbles, natural and artificial fruit flavor. Garbage soybean oil, artificial flavor, red 40, yellow 6, yellow 5, blue 1. And the chocolate ones, artificially chocolate flavored. So much garbage. Honey Bunches of Oats, artificial flavor. The Frosted Flakes, right here on the bottom, contains a bioengineered food ingredient. This is GMO Frankenfood. Let's expose toxic ingredients in the beverages section. We have a plethora of different kinds of waters, but the thing is, all of these are in plastic, and you don't know how long the water has been in the plastic container, so it's leached into it. So I'd recommend buying it in glass if you can. You gotta watch out for the flavored waters. Smart Water Strawberry Blackberry. There is no strawberry or the other berry, it's just natural flavors. There's another one, Cucumber Lime. No cucumbers, no limes, just natural flavors. Sparkling Ice, Kiwi Strawberry. Natural flavors at the beginning means that it's mostly made of natural flavors. Even if it has kiwi juice and strawberry, it's still natural flavors. And these Gatorades are all made with artificial colors. Check out the red one, made with red 40. The orange flavor, made with yellow 6. And look, it's just sugar, dextrose, it's garbage. A blue Gatorade, made with blue 1. So before you buy a product, read the ingredients. Halloween candy is poison, part 2, let's get it. More Halloween candy. Tootsie Rolls, Fruit Chews, Dots, and Pops. 2.7 pounds of fun. Let's go to the ingredients. All of them start with sugar or corn syrup, which is genetically modified. All of them have artificial flavors. Right there, right there, right there, and right there. There's artificial colors in the dots, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. The Fruit Chews have more artificial color. The Tootsie Pops, artificial colors. The Tootsie Rolls actually don't have artificial colors, but artificial and natural flavors. They all have palm oil and malic oil, which is genetically modified, and it's terrible for you. Actually, none of these ingredients are good for you. This is artificially colored. It says it right there, artificially flavored. This is Frankenfood. This is terrible. Do not eat Halloween candy. Here's a kitty mix of candies for trick-or-treating. Parents grab this for their kids. It's absolutely crazy. Let's read the back. At least they have the ingredients. First one is 21 grams of added sugar. Look at all those food colorings. The second one also has food coloring and sugar. Third one, sugar, corn syrup, soybean oil, yellow 5, red 40, blue 1. Corn syrup, sugar, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1, blue 2. This one says artificial flavors, red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. This one down here, blue 1, blue 2, red 40, yellow 5, red. Jesus Christ. This one also, sugar, all these food colorings. Look right here, it says contains bioengineered food ingredients. Everything in here is artificially colored. When you look at children's behavior these days and you're seeing what they eat, it makes sense that all of them are so crazy and hyperactive, and the parents have no idea why. It's because of artificial garbage like this that parents feed their kids, and the kids are so messed up. Here's what's crazy. When I see people buy food, they don't even read what they're buying, and it's even on the front. Let me show you. Artificial flavors are any flavors that are not defined as natural. So if it's not natural, they're using chemicals. Look, a big cereal section. People buy this, but read right here. Artificially cherry flavored. Look at these mandarin oranges. Artificially sweetened. Look at this one. naturally and artificially flavored. Even Pringles, artificially flavored. Kool-Aid liquid, artificial flavor. Crystal Light, artificial flavor. Captain Crunch, artificially flavored. Fruity Pebbles, artificial flavor, artificially flavored. Even Hawaiian Punch, artificial. Bang Energy, artificial flavors. It's bad enough that people don't read ingredients, but at least read the front. So I go to my mother's fridge and I find orange Jello. So when I asked her why she had this, she said for her colonoscopy, they recommended her to consume this. So you're telling me a medical expert recommends this? Now I'm pissed off. Let's break this down. Look right under the Jello. Artificial flavor. See on the front, they always try to get you with some crap. Let's turn this poison around. You guys need to stop looking at calories and instead focus on the ingredients. What? Sodium citrate, aspartame, which is an artificial sweetener, acetylsulfame potassium, which is also an artificial sweetener, and then natural and artificial flavors to go with it. And then you got the yellow 6 and red 40, which is known to cause mental retardation and all different types of autistic symptoms. This phenylalanine, this is also in Diet Coke. And it's made by Kraft Foods. They're known for making processed shit all the time. Here's what I do when the doctor recommends me this. Garbage. On Hershey's chocolate syrup. As always, the front looks appealing, and now we read the back. 10 grams of sugar per 1 tablespoon. That's 2.5 teaspoons of sugar. The first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup. It's an artificial sugar made from corn syrup, and it's linked to today's obesity epidemic. They mill GMO corn into cornstarch, and then they melt it even more into a syrup. And it's been linked to all these problems: weight gain, diabetes, hypertension, fatty liver, and it's genetically modified. And the second ingredient is GMO corn syrup, and those are to sweeten the product. And then look, sugar. Then the terrible preservative potassium sorbate. It's a preservative used in foods to stop it from molding. It is linked to impaired fertility in women. It is suggested that it is toxic to DNA and has a negative effect on immunity. Polysorbate 60. It's an emulsifier. They take the sugar alcohol sorbitol and then add ethylene oxide. That does not sound good. It's a skin irritant. It's toxic and can cause diarrhea. So they don't use vanilla, they use vanillin, which is an artificial flavor. Vanillin is fake vanilla. Almost all the ingredients are poison. Do not ever buy this. Choose Noma energy drinks. Organic lemon lime. The 120 milligrams of caffeine is coming from organic green coffee bean extract. It's organic and plant-based. Lion's mane mushroom, which improves cognitive function, focus, and memory. Herb ginseng, which can reduce fatigue. Maca root, which is one of my favorites, can improve energy and endurance and concentration. And the best adaptogen for stress, ashwagandha, can enhance reaction time and reduce mental stress. Now let's read the ingredients. Organic lemon juice from concentrate. Personally, I think that's a better option than natural flavors. All the ingredients are organic. They're even using high quality Himalayan pink salt. And they sweeten it with organic stevia leaf extract. Stevia is a natural sweetener that lowers blood sugars. It's a really good substitute for sugar. And it comes from nature. Also, 1 can has 2 grams of sugar. That's nothing. Finally, an energy drink that's not loaded with sugar. So there are other flavors like tangerine. It has organic tangerine flavor. It's not ideal, but I'd rather that than natural flavors. The highest quality flavored one is lemon lime. Exposing C4. C4 pre-workout. Icy blue raz, naturally and artificially flavored. But what you want to look for is other ingredients. It's natural and artificial flavors. In simpler terms, that means chemical flavors. Silicon dioxide, used to produce concrete and the production of glass, used as a sedative, used to remove tooth plaque, sweetened with artificial sweeteners sucralose and acetylsulfame potassium. Sucralose can wreak havoc with your digestion, can cause headaches and allergies. Acetylsulfame potassium contains methylene chloride, which is a carcinogen. Basically means it could cause cancer. There's no blueberry in this, just blue #1 food coloring. PubMed.gov article, The Toxicology of Food Dyes. Blue 1 causes hypersensitivity reactions. C4 Sport, naturally and artificially flavored. Look down here, other ingredients. The red fruit punch is coming from Red 40. It's linked with cancer and has all these other side effects. C4 Ultimate, naturally flavored. No artificial flavors, no artificial colors, but you got natural flavors, silicon dioxide, and the same artificial sweeteners. Do not be fooled by the shiny front of the packaging. Always read the fine print. The best natural energy drinks. Organic coffee, organic tea. Let's start with coffee. The best benefits of coffee is that it tastes good and it's a superfood. And the caffeine in coffee gives you real energy. Coffee is among the most heavily chemically treated crops in the world, which means you have to go for organic. No synthetic fertilizers or chemicals. Here's a good example, look, organic. And it says single origin Colombia. That means the beans are coming from one source. and make sure you have it black. No sugar, no cream. Another great option is organic tea. Organic means no harmful chemicals, stronger aroma and taste, stronger healing properties, and better health benefits. Black tea is a great source for energy. It also contains theanine, which is an amino acid which calms you. Another great option is organic green tea, which will give you energy and clarity and focus. And my personal favorite, which is the purest form of green tea, matcha green tea. 1 cup of matcha equals 10 cups of green tea, and half the caffeine of coffee, and it has amazing benefits for the body. Go for natural sources of energy. Your body will appreciate you and you'll feel better. The worst energy drink I've found. Let's break down G Fuel. Energy formula, inspired by KSI. The same guy that promotes that crappy Prime energy drink that I already broke down. Apparently this guy is inspirational. With zero sugar, this drink will give your mind a jump start, packed with antioxidants. But let's dive deeper. Oh look, the antioxidant. 26 milligrams? 26 milligrams is barely anything. First, maltodextrin. Maltodextrin comes from GMO corn. Spikes blood, destroys probiotics or good bacteria, and cause allergic reactions. No nutritional value. Also, that massive spike in blood sugar would cause a crash. Okay, here's why it's so bad. Natural and artificial flavors. Do I even need to explain why artificial flavors is bad? Silicon dioxide. It's used in the construction industry to produce concrete. Also in the production of glass. It's also in pharmaceutical tablets. Artificial sweetener acesulfame potassium, which contains the carcinogen methylene chloride. Then the artificial sweetener sucralose. Look, more terrible side effects. And the worst ingredient, artificial food coloring, red number 40. It's linked to cancer. And here are some horrible side effects. The absolute worst. Never drink this. Let's break down Reign Energy Drink, also owned by Monster. An innovative, better-for-you, flavorful way to help athletes perform at their peaks. Keywords, better for you. Let's find out. Rainbow Sherbet. There's zero sugar, zero guilt. Natural flavors. Take something natural like a plant or seed and chemically alter it in a lab to produce different flavors. There's nothing natural about natural flavors. 0 grams of sugar, but sweetened with the artificial sweetener sucralose. It's made from sugar in a multi-step chemical process in a lab as well. It also has terrible side effects. Then you have preservatives, sodium benzoate, potassium sorbate. Those can cause serious health hazards like these up here. The artificial sweetener acesulfame potassium. This sweetener contains a carcinogen in it called methylene chloride. And here are the dangerous side effects. How about their other flavors? The same ingredients, natural flavors, sucralose, preservatives, and acesulfame potassium. How about their white gummy bear flavor? Same ingredients. They also use 300 milligrams of caffeine. That's a lot of caffeine. Doesn't matter what flavor you pick, they all have the same ingredients inside it. Thumbs down. Prime Energy Drink, made popular by these two social media celebrities, Logan Paul and KSI. Seriously, I have no idea who this guy is. Well, they look very responsible as they are influencers. So let's break down what these influencers are promoting. Ice Pop flavor. It says naturally flavored. It seems good on their website. As you know on this channel, we always read the back. It says up here that this is only 10% coconut water. That 10% coconut water is coming from concentrate. It's juice that has been reduced down to a thick syrup. So the water's removed and it's just a syrup sugar. Natural flavor. That means you're taking something natural and you're chemically altering it in a lab to produce different flavors. The artificial sweetener sucralose. It's made from sugar in a multi-step chemical process. There are some nasty side effects of sucralose. As if that wasn't enough artificial sweetener, now they're adding acesulfame potassium. Acesulfame potassium contains a carcinogen called methylene chloride, which can cause headaches, depression, nausea, mental confusion, liver effects, kidney effects, visual disturbances, and cancer. Seriously, stop listening to these influencers. They're just making money off you to get you to drink this crap. Thumbs down. Let's break down Celsius Energy. Peach mango green tea flavor. Says no sugar, no preservatives. Seems good so far. Here's the list of the ingredients on their website. But take a look down here, other ingredients. Here we go. Natural flavor means you take something natural like a plant or a fruit and then you chemically alter it in a lab. There's no peach in this and there's no mango in this. Natural flavors is why it's called peach mango green tea. 0 grams of sugar but sweetened with sucralose. It's an artificial sweetener, made from sugar in a multi-step chemical process. Sucralose is an artificial sweetener, so of course it's going to have bad side effects like all of this here. Celsius Heat Orangesicle flavor. These ingredients look exactly the same as the other one. Here again, other ingredients, natural flavors and sucralose. The previous drink had 200 milligrams of caffeine. This has 300. I'm assuming they call this heat because it has way more caffeine. Also, there's no orange in this. It's natural flavors. Celsius BCAA Energy. Same thing, natural flavors and sucralose. Do your best to not be fooled by the front of the packaging. Always turn it around and read the labels. Let's break down Bang Energy Drink. The most popular, Bang Blue Raspberry. It says 0 artificial colors, but here it says natural and artificial flavors. Their website makes it sound so appealing. But let's check closer. The second ingredient is natural flavors. It's the second ingredient after water, which means it's the most prevalent. There's also no blueberry or raspberry, yet it's flavored blueberry raspberry. Phosphoric acid, which you can find in soda. It's a colorless and odorless inorganic mineral acid. It's also a rust inhibitor, fertilizer feedstock. It's used in cleaning products. It's used in the dental and industrial field. Here are the dangers of phosphoric acid. And here are some side effects. Sodium benzoate, which is a preservative. Another preservative, potassium sorbate. And these artificial preservatives can cause serious health hazards, like all of these symptoms. It says no sugar, but sweetened with sucralose. Sucralose is an artificial sweetener, made from sugar in a multi-step chemical process. And look how they get your attention with all these fancy colors. Look, it even says natural flavors. So always read the label and always read the ingredients. And if you don't know what something is, research it. Zoa energy drinks, made popular from this guy. Let's dive deeper and figure out what the rock is cooking. The zero sugar is naturally flavored. Here's a list of the ingredients. The third most prevalent ingredient is natural flavors. And there's no berries in this. Vitamins here, which are synthetic, they're sweetening it with artificial ingredients, sucralose. Sucralose, or also known as Splenda, is a synthetic sugar. Here's what's crazy, 5% of it is Splenda, but the other 95% is maltodextrin, GMO corn-based sugar. Maltodextrin can destroy your probiotics and good bacteria. It can spike your blood sugar. Another synthetic sweetener, acesulfame potassium. Here are some side effects of the sweetener, the Zoa Plus pre-workout. So they have this list here, which sounds convincing. But what's this down here? So it's got natural flavors, sucralose, acesulfame potassium, just like the other one. Notice how it's in other ingredients. That should already raise questions. How about their brand new flavors? This tropical punch, naturally flavored. The third ingredient, natural flavors. Sucralose again, acesulfame potassium again. Don't trust these celebrities and everything they promote. Personally, I think this guy's a sellout. You're promoting something that's filled with natural flavors and a whole bunch of artificial chemicals. Don't trust these celebrities. Let's break down Red Bull. If you go on their website, this is what you see. But let's dive a little deeper. Here we go, these are the ingredients you would find on a can. First, you got sucrose and glucose. Sucrose is another word for table sugar, and glucose is a simple sugar. Makes sense because for 12 fluid ounces or a can, you get 37 grams of sugar. That's 9 teaspoons of sugar. Here's what you don't see on the website, natural and artificial flavors. If you ever see the word artificial, put it back. But what is this here, colors? This colors means there's food coloring in it, which is artificial food coloring. Artificial coloring makes it yellowish. How about they're sugar-free? So you have no sugar in the ingredients, but there's something hidden inside, acesulfame potassium. This synthetic sweetener contains a carcinogen called methylene chloride, which can cause headaches, depression, nausea, mental confusion, liver effects, kidney effects, visual disturbances, and cancer. They're also sweetening it with aspartame. It's another synthetic substitute. Here are some of the side effects. And you got natural and artificial flavors and natural colors again. Thumbs down. Trisodium phosphate, aka paint thinner, inside your cereal. So you're telling me the most popular cereals may contain bad ingredients such as a paint thinner? So it's an all-purpose heavy-duty cleaner. There's also a warning down here that says harmful if swallowed. Here are some of the side effects of consuming trisodium phosphate. It removes grease and paint from concrete and brick, prepping walls for painting and prepping walls for wallpapering. It is surprisingly utilized as a food additive, also called E339 when used for food purposes. It can be found in processed foods such as cereals, cheeses, sodas, and baked goods. Here we got Cheerios, and look at the ingredients, trisodium phosphate. Here we got trisodium phosphate in Lucky Charms. Here it is again in Trix cereal. And here it is again in Kix cereal. So if they can put this inside your cereal, it makes you wonder what else are they putting in your food. Seriously, read the ingredients, and if you don't know what it is, research it. It really will make a difference. Stay away from fruit juice concentrate. Most of the conventional juices you have to read the label because they'll say from concentrate or made with concentrate. From concentrate means that they're removing the water from the fruit juice, which makes sense that it's a concentrated fruit juice. You've stripped out the water. So they're removing most of the nutrients and the fiber from the fruit. What you are left with is a thick syrup loaded with sugar. Most juices from concentrates also add additional sweeteners, preservatives, natural flavors, and are fortified with fake vitamins. Let me show you some examples. Mott's 100% apple, made from concentrate with added fake vitamin C. Nice apple juice, made from concentrate. Grapefruit, from concentrate. Ocean Spray cranberry juice, from concentrate. V8 vegetable juice, from concentrate. Lemon juice, from concentrate. Lime juice, from concentrate. Dole pineapple juice, from concentrate with added vitamin C. Remember, what you want to see is organic and cold pressed. Look, it also says here, not from concentrate. Read the labels, it'll change your life. Cheez-It snack breakdown. Enriched flour. It's wheat with synthetic vitamin B1, vitamin B2, and you got vegetable oil of soybean, palm, and canola oil. These are some of the worst oils to put in your body. You got TBHQ, a synthetic, which means man-made, antioxidant that is used to extend the shelf life, so it makes the food last longer. It's associated with liver and skin cell death and some cancers. And the cheese is made with skim milk, which comes from GMO cows. Skim also means that they remove the fat. Their extra cheesy is even worse. Same bad ingredients, except there's more. Maltodextrin, which spikes your blood sugar more than sugar. There are 4 kinds of MSG in this: monosodium glutamate, yeast extract, disodium inosinate, disodium guanylate. And then you have natural chemical flavoring. So this is actually extra chemicals. How about their white cheddar? So it's the same, but check this out. Natural and artificial flavor. So they advertise made with 100% real cheese. But you have artificial flavors, synthetic vitamins, so much crap in it. This is not a good option. Here's a good idea. Take high quality cheese, cut it up into pieces, and bam, you got a snack. Let's break down Pringles. Original flavor. Potatoes that are not organic. The vegetable oil is GMO corn, cottonseed, soybean, and sunflower oil. Highly inflammatory omega-6 oils which cause inflammation in the body. The corn flour and cornstarch is GMO corn. Maltodextrin. It's a carb and a sweetener with no nutritional value, and it causes an increase in blood sugar. It can cause you to gain weight. It may reduce the number of good bacteria and increase the harmful bacteria, and also cause damage to the intestine. Barbecue flavor. Same ingredients except they've added much more. Now you got sugar. Monosodium glutamate. That's MSG. MSG is an excitogen. It excites the brain and tricks you to think that the food is good when it's really not. Yeast extract is also MSG. Disodium inosinate, disodium guanylate. Those are 2 fancy words for MSG. Natural flavor, which is chemical flavor. Sour cream and onion. It's the same ingredients with MSG, sugar, dextrose. Natural flavors again, like GMO milk. Salt and vinegar. Naturally and artificially flavored. Less ingredients, but it's still the same. So the original Pringles has bad ingredients. And all the flavored ones are even worse because they got MSG, sugars. Do not buy this. Let's break down Pringles. Original flavor. Potatoes that are not organic. The vegetable oil is GMO corn, cottonseed, soybean, and sunflower oil. Highly inflammatory omega-6 oils which cause inflammation in the body. The corn flour and cornstarch is GMO corn. Maltodextrin. It's a carb and a sweetener with no nutritional value, and it causes an increase in blood sugar. It can cause you to gain weight. It may reduce the number of good bacteria and increase the harmful bacteria, and also cause damage to the intestine. Barbecue flavor. Same ingredients except they've added much more. Now you got sugar. Monosodium glutamate. That's MSG. MSG is an excitogen. It excites the brain and tricks you to think that the food is good when it's really not. Yeast extract is also MSG. Disodium inosinate, disodium guanylate. Those are 2 fancy words for MSG. Natural flavor, which is chemical flavor. Sour cream and onion. It's the same ingredients with MSG, sugar, dextrose. Natural flavors again, like GMO milk. Salt and vinegar. Naturally and artificially flavored. Less ingredients, but it's still the same. So the original Pringles has bad ingredients. And all the flavored ones are even worse because they got MSG, sugars. Do not buy this. Let's break down the most popular diet sodas. Diet Coke. I already broke this down, but quick recap. Caramel color. It's an artificial coloring that can be carcinogenic. That's the reason why it's sweet. It's not sugar, it's aspartame. These aren't just side effects, these are terrible side effects. Diet Pepsi. The same ingredients except they added acesulfame potassium. And this sweetener contains a carcinogen, which can cause all these side effects. Diet Sprite. Pretty much the same ingredients. And their sweeteners, aspartame and acesulfame potassium. Diet Dr. Pepper. Caramel color, aspartame, natural and artificial flavors. Diet Mountain Dew. Okay, this is definitely the worst one. Owned by Pepsi. Concentrated orange juice is pasteurized. Natural flavors, chemical flavor. Aspartame, acesulfate potassium, sucralose, which is Splenda, which destroys your gut bacteria. Preservatives, artificial food coloring yellow number 5, Diet 7-Up, flavored with other natural flavors. They don't even show you the ingredients on the site. Preservatives, aspartame, acesulfame potassium, natural flavor. So when a soda is 0 sugar, just know they're putting artificial sweeteners inside. Share this video because people need to know this. How to buy oat milk with the super trendy Oats Life. The ingredients are not available on the global site. Don't worry, I found it though. The oats are not organic. If the oats are not organic, they tend to have high amounts of glyphosate. Glyphosate is a toxic herbicide that is sprayed on crops. Here's probably why they don't show the ingredients. Rapeseed oil. Rapeseed oil is also known as canola oil. Most rapeseed oil is genetically modified. Please do not consume this. Chobani oat milk. Conventionally sprayed oats. Look at that, we got the rapeseed oil again, canola oil. If you see canola oil, just put it back. Califia Farms oat milk, gluten-free. So it seems good. Here's the problem, non-organic oats and sunflower oil, which is highly processed. Sunflower oil is high in omega-6, which causes inflammation. Elmhurst unsweetened oat milk. Only 3 ingredients. The problem is the oats are not organic. Now the good options. Malk organic oat milk, made with 3 simple ingredients. Look at that, filtered water, organic gluten-free oats, and Himalayan pink salt. So when it comes to oat milk, look for organic oats, filtered water, and salt. How to buy pizza bites. Totino's pizza rolls. Holy crap, let's break this down. It's made with enriched flour, meaning they're adding synthetic vitamins. Danger ingredient, imitation mozzarella cheese, made with poor quality palm oil, modified cornstarch, vegetable oil of soybean and canola, preservatives, phosphates, and artificial color. Maltodextrin spikes your blood sugar like crazy. More shitty vegetable oil. More imitation mozzarella cheese. More soybean and canola. More preservatives. This is an essay of ingredients. This is complete crap. How about bagel bites? Enriched flour, invert cane syrup, soybean oil. Though they're not using imitation cheese, it's still not organic. Invert cane syrup, modified cornstarch, natural flavor. This is below average. Now for the good options, and you're gonna love this. Snow Days Pizza Bites, grain-free and organic ingredients. With grass-fed cheese. Amazing ingredients. Cassava is a nutritious root vegetable. Grass-fed mozzarella cheese. Grass-fed butter. Apple cider vinegar. Sweet potato. They get their organic grass-fed cheese from dairy farms where the cows are grass-fed and pasture-raised. Wow. Always go for quality. How to buy coffee creamers. Coffee Mate. I already exposed this, but this is terrible ingredients and derived from a bioengineered source. International Delight French Vanilla. 5 grams of sugar per tablespoon. Highly inflammatory GMO palm oil. Carrageenan is an emulsifier that triggers inflammation. Natural and artificial flavors. I can't even pronounce this crap. The Dunkin' Donuts brand. So they take GMO milk and they strip out the fat. Sweetened with cane sugar. Cream from GMO cows. Highly inflammatory palm oil. Natural flavor, which is chemical flavor. The pro-inflammatory carrageenan. Also crap. Starbucks creamer. It says on the front natural flavors. Similar to Dunkin' Donuts, except they're using soybean oil. This is crap. Now the good options. If you consume dairy, go for an organic heavy whipping cream. Organic Valley uses simple ingredients and clean. Another good option is their organic half and half. These organic dairy products have more CLA and more omega-3 fatty acids than regular milk. It's organic milk and organic cream. For non-dairy, I recommend Layered Superfoods. Coconut milk, organic coconut sugar, organic extra virgin olive oil, and seaweed-derived calcium. They have a variety of flavors, so go check it out. So I was just going to do a video on coffee creamers, but I had so much information on this crappy product that I'm just going to expose Coffee Mate. It's the most popular brand of coffee creamer that I know, and the ingredients are frightening. 1 tablespoon, 5 grams of sugar. That's over a teaspoon of sugar. Second ingredient is sugar. Very, very toxic vegetable oil. Coming from soybean and canola oil. High oleic just means they're adding oleic acid, but it's still not good. The oils are very highly unstable and they're toxic. Then you got casein protein from GMO milk. Another big problem, natural and artificial flavor. And one of the absolute worst ingredients, the emulsifier carrageenan. Carrageenan is highly inflammatory and toxic to the digestive tract. It's also used to trigger inflammation in control studies. Danger, ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. Bioengineered is a nice term for GMO. So you got sugars, bad oils, GMO milk, natural and artificial flavor, carrageenan. This is really, really bad. And bioengineered. This is one of the worst things to put on your body. Do not buy fake meat. Let's break down these plant-based burgers. Plant-based patties. Expeller pressed canola oil. Expeller press means they're using a press to physically squeeze the oil out of the seed rather than use chemicals. Regardless, it's still canola oil, which is high in omega-6 fats, which cause inflammation. Refined coconut oil. Keyword, refined. The coconuts have been baked prior to the oil being extracted. Then the oil is bleached, so it's processed coconut oil. Natural flavors, take something natural and chemically alter it in a lab, usually adding synthetic fragrances as well to get that flavor. These Beyond patties taste like beef. I wonder why. Methylcellulose. It's a bulk-forming laxative. It's used to treat constipation and help maintain regular bowel movements. Potassium chloride. It's a flavor enhancer and a stabilizer. Here are some of the side effects. Synthetic vitamins and minerals. This is just a concoction of chemicals. Nothing against plant-based diets. Keep doing you if you're plant-based, but this is crap. How to buy cheese. Kraft American cheese. Processed cheese. According to the FDA, Kraft can't even refer to their singles as cheese. It can only be identified as cheese if it contains at least 51% real cheese. It's not cheese, it's cheese product. It's also American cheese, which is processed cheese. So cheese is usually made with milk, salt, and the enzymes. But why do you have all these extra crappy ingredients? It's definitely GMO milk, a bunch of phosphates, modified food starch. This is bad. Natamycin, a natural mold inhibitor. It's an antifungal, it can treat fungal eye infections. That's a fungicide. It's also used as an antibiotic. How about their sharp cheddar cheese? Pasteurized non-organic milk. They've got this fungicide antibiotic. Next best option would be going for organic. It's organic milk, salt, and enzymes. Next best option would be grass-fed cheese, made from grass-fed cow's milk, but it is pasteurized. The best option, 100% grass-fed, no grain, organic, raw cheese. Absolutely no antibiotics, hormones, pesticides, or GMO anything. Organic grass-fed cultured unpasteurized milk, which is raw milk, sea salt, and enzymes. So always go for quality. How to buy orange juice. Simply Orange. 22 grams of sugar per 8 fluid ounces. On the front of the bottle, it says pasteurized orange juice. The ingredients say 100% pasteurized orange juice, but we gotta look at this word. It's heated to a high temperature for a short time before it is sold. So they heat it up, which basically strips out the nutrients. And what are you left with? Sugar. Sugar water. Tropicana orange juice. In small writing, you see pasteurized. 22 grams of sugar per 8 fluid ounces. Even organic orange juice, look, pasteurized. So they're taking organic oranges and they're pasteurizing it, stripping the nutrients. Can you still buy orange juice? Yes, you can. Evolution Fresh Organic Pure Orange Juice. Here's what you want to read. Cold pressed organic orange juice. So they're taking organic oranges and they're cold pressing the juice out of it. No pasteurization, no heating, which means you get to keep the nutrients. Another great option is to just eat the fruit as is. This is nature's candy and it's packed with so many nutrients. How to buy potato chips. Most popular, Lay's potato chips. We got conventional potatoes that are not organic that are fried in a blend of vegetable oil of canola, corn, soybean, and sunflower oil. No. Ruffles. Same ingredients as Lay's. Hers potato chips. Almost the same ingredients, but they've added the highly inflammatory cottonseed oil. How about if it's kettle cooked? Same crappy ingredients. Cape Cod kettle cooked potato chips. Even says non-GMO, no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. This is why you have to read labels. Look, 100% canola oil. See the ingredients? Potatoes, canola oil, salt. How about the one with 40% less fat? It's still in canola, sunflower, and or safflower oil. No. You know I gotta find you guys the best quality. We ending this on a positive. Siete kettle cooked potato chips. Sea salt, 100% avocado oil. Non-GMO potatoes cooked in avocado oil and sea salt. They even have a very nice familia photo. Gluten, grain, dairy, and soy free. They taste delicious and they're made with a heart-healthy oil.